down a notch.
Oh.
Turn me down just a
Raise your hand if you're sure. 4 is those two down there.
Brian Breckenridge's new set, if you can catch him at a show, is excellent. I had so much fun, and I think I told everybody after your set that it was.
You know who did not enjoy my set?
Your sister.
The manager at Hyenas. She told me I'm not good enough to work that building.
Are you fucking
Are you,
serious?
dude?
What?
Dude.
Whoa.
No.
He's this piece of shit named Nate, and nobody likes him, but he's power tripping because he's got.
Well, we're streaming live, so.
Still a piece of shit.
He's,
Dude,
Who the fuck? What the
literally
fuck?
the reason the thing I posted today about like advanced comedy metrics. He literally mentioned like last few minutes. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm sure you're back there like taking extensive notes.
What a dick.
Oh
Yeah.
man. Yeah, no, seriously, what a dick. I'm sorry, dude, because your new
All right.
set is so good.
All right, before we even start the show, I'll just throw it out there.
Yes.
Ban on Hyenas.
Okay.
A JJTM full ban.
Okay.
Everybody
That's
listening,
gonna be
everybody
real
watching,
Question.
everybody.
Immediate question. What's the next spot? If we lose Hyenas, what's the next spot?
Improv's great,
That's Arlington.
but it's no, there's Addison.
There's
Addison,
Addison.
too.
Okay, that's further.
But it's the best club in.
All right, we'll make our own goddamn comedy club. How about that?
No, it's
Twilight.
you don't want that hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Oh,
you gotta
yeah.
deal with Mom.
Hey,
And we're streaming.
Mon is
Hey, I
awesome.
did-
I love her.
I just
And the
did
stream is
30
live.
You're not
minutes.
allowed to say anything about her.
I did 30 minutes at a Sophia show the other week.
I know
Yeah.
good
A
comedy.
Monday night, right?
You got your work cut out for you, sir.
I don't care. It's not me it's affecting.
I know good comedy.
We got a bunch of praise today that I'm very happy with that we'll talk about during the show. But
Oh, good.
stuff I'm actually shocked about. Like, what?
Did you win an award too?
No.
Edward Brown at Fort Worth Weekly.
Email us? I hope so.
Damn.
That'd be the greatest thing ever.
Damn.
Shots fired.
Okay.
Okay, I need a cup of ice and like a drink, I
Yeah, you might want to wait a minute.
think. Okay, I will wait 1 minute.
Is it running?
Hey, who's
The
got
ice machine
who's
is
got a Stanley?
That's mine. It's got Weatherford water in it right now.
Shut up! You've got a Stanley?
I mean,
You
it's
drove
not
all the way to
mine.
Look
Weatherford.
at you.
Is it straight out of the
Oh,
town?
it's Meg's.
I know. Doesn't that mean it's more toxicity? There's more toxicity in it?
What?
Weatherford water?
I love your face when I said that. That was cute.
All right, here we go. You ready?
Yep, ready.
Are y'all, everybody in?
Yeah.
I get my water out of Johnson Creek.
Too many people to be in this show.
So graphic. So nudity.
So much nudity. All right, there comes the long intro. What cracks me about that is the bass in the background.
Fucking chicks.
It's on. Listen how young she was. That was during fireworks too. That was on a July 4th. So was that. That was a July 4th show. The one at the pool at Aaron's.
That was the same one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I like when my daughter outs me and says I'm a racist.
Your glasses are really cute.
Thank you.
Oh,
You're welcome. I love it when What?
Man.
We'll have reader night.
I need a pair.
My readers are red.
You got an extra pair?
It fucks with my eyes though.
What's your reader prescription? 175? 150?
.5.
Oh, a half? That's not bad. I didn't even know they had 50.5 readers.
Stupid. But I can't see down there. I can only see right here. Aggravates me.
You go to the doctor. Get some addresses.
Fuck these songs. Way too long.
Way too long.
Arthritis.
Let's do on the guest list tonight.
It is show 532 for Monday, July 3rd, 2023. Happy 4th of July. Happy reader evening.
Happy almost birthday, little brother Jake.
Does he listen?
No.
I wouldn't advise it.
No.
Happy Tuesday, Matt.
Happy Tuesday.
It's Monday.
Or happy
Tuesday.
Monday.
God
dang.
Come on.
Start it over.
Get into the trap.
Yes.
Start the whole show
Replay
over.
the intro.
God dang it.
It's
I'm not
always
on the
Tuesday.
intro at all. Only Rebecca Elizabeth Asme is on the intro.
It's Tuesday in our hearts. Happy Tuesday, Susan.
Hey, happy Monday, Andrew.
Happy Monday.
I don't like Mondays. They suck.
I
We're
don't
gonna let you
like
know if they download these
Mondays.
We have a completely packed studio, and Matt, I think I finally got it all figured out in life after 10 years of doing this. We just invite a whole room of people and let them do the show, and you and I just get to sit back, relax.
Yeah.
They can all have conversations amongst themselves.
That's what the other podcast shows.
It's either that, or we have a roundtable debating on the Supreme Court rulings of the week. So, which would you rather do?
I think we need more coverage.
I'd rather just talk amongst ourselves.
Shut up, Skip.
I guess we actually have 8 people in here, counting Skip, right?
Don't person of felt, yeah.
He's a
I
person
don't,
of felt.
don't validate on that.
Jesus. Is Skip woke? We have to identify him
No.
by his...
Hell fucking no.
You
I
just
am
said a
not
person of felt.
Yeah, that's a politically correct term for what I am. I know
So
what I
you are
am.
woke.
I'm a puppet.
Jesus.
Non-carbon-based life
No,
form.
that's like you guys being humans, and the scientific term is Homo sapien. That's like the equivalent.
I go by Homo erectus.
What's the difference between Skip Redstone .10 to 1.1 now?
Oh, you mean my current physical form?
Hi, Becky.
Right. Because I am completely made from scratch materials by my puppeteer and his girlfriend. My original form was store-bought, and therefore I cannot monetize it for merchandise. So thus, my new form exists. And I'm wearing my
That's it.
patriotic
That's it.
getup.
That's enough.
I'm wearing my patriotic getup because tomorrow's July 4th.
Glad
Thanks
you're here,
my
Skip.
Uncle Sam.
Does it sound
Appearance?
better?
Skip. You look good. You been working out too?
Yeah, I can bench about a quarter pound. Give or take.
Nice.
We're talking
Yeah.
hamburgers here? What's up?
No, actual weight.
Oh.
Imperial
Did
weight.
you do anything with that grimace shake this week, Skip?
No, I hate Death Burger. I will not touch any of their food.
Ah, okay.
What's your favorite food, Skip?
Pussy, but oh wait,
Whoa.
that doesn't even count.
And we're off.
Is this new Skip? This is shock jock Skip.
Hey.
No, and you're the one that accused me.
You
of
are
being
shocked.
Are you convinced now, Stubbs?
Hey, we got Brian Breckenridge in the room. How's it going, Bri?
Hey, Brian.
It goes.
Hey, are
All right,
people
that should've-
allowed? Are
Hold
people?
on. That should have fixed in the chat room. It's
Okay.
this is what happens when you have 9 people in the room. It gets a little bit crazy, but hopefully it sounds better. Does it sound better now?
It sounds fine to
Give
me.
us a chill. Yeah!
Yeah.
But like half the chat rooms here in
Alright.
the.
There we
Says-
go. Okay, thank you,
Thank
Javi.
Well, you just
Javi.
missed puppet hour, so.
Hey,
Another minute was
Felt
more
like an
it.
hour.
Brian, do people call you Bri? Are they allowed to?
They can. It
Brag.
rarely happens. though.
Bri?
Yeah.
Brag
Get
out.
it, brah. That's weird.
Brickinator?
No, I was just because I just called him Bri because that's what I
If
call
anything,
my son.
I get Breck more than Bri, but
Oh.
even that is very
Breck.
rare.
He's a brick.
Did your
At
dad
least,
yell
uh,
that?
I don't mind Breck.
Did your
but-
dad
I
yell
call
that
my
at the
son
football
Baby
games? Like,
Bri.
get it, brah! Get it!
Baby
Well,
Bri,
I'd have to have
Bri,
played
if we're being
football in
real
order
Get
for
it,
that
brah.
to-
I have not met your son.
scenario
And
to
he's
exist.
like he's 30.
Yeah.
And
Let's
I
all
still
talk
That's what he
over
yelled
each
at me at
other.
the bowling
It's
alley.
awesome.
Get it, brah!
It's
Okay,
so
we'll
awesome.
stop
Get
right
this shit
now.
under control, sir.
It is. I've been fixing audio.
Dustin,
problems.
after 10 years,
I know,
that's
it's
not
just
going to
nothing.
happen.
And especially with what we're going to
Yeah.
do tonight.
Especially since
Especially with
Matt's
this guy to
your
my left.
co-host.
All right.
It's not going to happen.
Get it, brah!
So this is the beginning.
Of the end.
This is actually our 10-year anniversary show. It's been
Yes.
10 years of us doing this stupid show.
Happy
Yeah.
anniversary!
Whoop,
Happy
whoop.
anniversary!
We put it up.
Happy anniversary! Happy
I think the
anniversary,
first show
happy
was
anniversary.
recorded on July 5th, which was this week.
You're
And
gonna hear
then
clips?
it was uploaded on July 8th. And no, I have no clips. The only
Aw.
clip I'd have is Matt at the beginning going, I want to do cocaine with Ron Washington. That was like the first thing said out of the gate.
Yeah, then use a soundbite from Metalocalypse.
Like
I want
you
cocaine.
set a precedent right at the beginning.
clown.
Right at the
I don't,
beginning.
was that the very first show? When
That was
Yes.
the
talking about
very
the booty
first
holes
show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talking about the booty when he said that about the booty holes clenching up.
Voodoo.
in the
So
playoffs. Do you
weird.
not remember that?
I think.
Yeah.
You're a
Ron
Rangers
Washington?
fan.
Man, I forgot about that line.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he said, what was it? Something
Something
about
about
the playoffs makes their booty holes clench
Yeah.
up or something like that.
Damn.
But yeah, that was like within the first 15 seconds of the first show. It's like,
Yeah,
that
and then
was
they
spit out.
lost. They lost that season.
Yeah,
the
and
World
Ron
Series.
Washington got in more trouble, or something happened domestically.
happened.
Something weird happened.
Yeah, we never got the
domestically.
details on that, did we?
And
I thought it was all cocaine related.
No,
Well-
they gave him a pass on that because that was during a season.
Everybody's doing cocaine, yeah.
But I think it was.
Well,
Ron's
we
old
live on the
school.
east side.
Strippers and
I mean, the
stuff.
south side.
I
not the
think
east
it
the
side.
was-
prostitution.
We don't do that over
It was
there.
women on the road, right?
The women of the night,
On the road
I believe.
when they were out of town. I think that's what it came down to be. That,
Oh.
he ended up talking about it.
No, did he?
Yeah,
No.
that was
Did
one
he
of the
come
things
out
he had to
on
work
I
with.
Am Second or something? Was like, I
Oh no,
With,
not I am
Josh,
second.
with Brian
Josh
Welch?
Hamilton.
in the Mercy Culture
What?
Church.
Brian Welch.
Yeah, he's part of that movement. I'm second. Corn?
Do we
That's
have to let
stupid.
Skip
Oh, wow. Brian Headwell.
Oh, he
Yeah.
oh,
Otherwise,
Brian
you don't know who you're
Headwell.
talking about.
Yeah, I
You
didn't know
gotta
who you're
put
talking
head.
about either. You had to put the head in
What?
there.
I had to throw his nickname in for you guys to recognize it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
needed
him.
that.
So you're correct.
Did the music posters not clue you into that might be the best avenue to
Yeah,
get these
Brian
guys?
Head Welch. If Brian Welch just sounds like a guy across the street that mows his
Yeah.
lawn and
Or maybe
works
he's,
at a desk job
or works at Welch's Jelly.
or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway,
Well, happy birthday, Brian Welch.
yeah, happy birthday, Brian Welch. Happy 10-year anniversary, Brian Welch, with I Am Second, or
Yeah.
whatever it is.
Thanks for that mediocre music you made.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You loved Corn. Don't lie.
Oh, I did, but like, okay, I can go back and listen to like Limp Bizkit and like what I hear and enjoy it. Corn, I can't.
You can't go back and listen
Because
to
I don't-
nothing
Life
good
is
comes out of
Peachy.
I don't.
Bakersfield.
I don't
Drop
enjoy
day.
it.
all day. I dream about
It's that. It's that
all
dumb.
day. I
It's
dream
that little
about
clicky
success.
bass. I
Gary
hate
Allen.
it. I hate it so much.
I've been on a huge corn kick.
I love you.
I love
He
it.
came
I've been
from-
kind of revisiting all their old stuff.
from
Man.
Did you make
Dig
it to our Corn
that
show?
part of California.
No.
The year we
no.
did
But
it?
was
Yeah,
it?
that
That was
was
at
awesome.
Andy's.
I think it was.
And
No,
According to
at
him,
I
Mass.
think Gary Allen was.
I
I
personally
don't.
wasn't
I
there.
never. I don't like the. I don't like that.
The root.
I just. I respect Corn and what they've done,
Are y'all still
but I
fighting
can't
about
even
Corn?
go back. I can listen to so much old new metal,
You
but
okay?
Corn, I can't do it.
What I
Susie?
miss?
A lot of stuff. There's shit going
Oh
on
my
everywhere.
goodness. Okay.
Blind was great, and then it just immediately the energy just drops off, and I'm like, you can't recapture how they built that off. Like the dueling riffs, it was great. It starts off and then it just drops, and it's like.
They opened their
Well,
eyes.
man, I
I
guess
can't get back
for
into
Brian's
it.
sake, we won't do
Really,
Corn
nobody
this
got that?
Halloween. Skip, shut up!
Maniacal skip laugh there.
Yeah. Can Skip get throat cancer?
I wonder if we got
Nope.
some skip people. He's got a shit ton
He's
of
gotta have
followers
sex
on
first.
TikTok. Are they watching this tonight?
Somebody sprained
no.
Matt's
Did you
wrist.
I did
push
not
him?
advertise my appearance tonight.
Why
What
would
the
you
fuck?
not
Why
do that?
not?
Didn't have time.
Well,
I had to get this get up all taken care of.
skip
You
it.
have time to
your
do
hand
it
do
now.
Have
He had
your
to put
hand
on
do
his
it.
second mustache.
Dude,
Yeah,
if you're
that's
gonna
right.
go hard in Muppets, you got to go hard in Muppets, man.
Got to promote, man.
I'll
Gotta
take that as
promote.
a
Yeah, Javi, we
compliment.
talked about that last
I don't
week.
have Disney money, though.
Finally, after 20 years, they have a collab coming out.
Puppets.
Yeah, we talked about that last time.
So-
like I was here.
What?
Um,
I'll have to listen back.
what the fuck is going on over there?
Nothing.
I'm gonna go back to RT.
Sorry.
Russia
Y'all
today.
tell me if
Back to
anything
Russia
cool
Today.
comes up
I
during the
got
show.
my foot in Susie's lap.
No, he does not.
Hey, I like the
Which
Kaiser
foot?
report on Russia today. That was fun. Max Kaiser's a
Switch
wacky
it up.
fucking
Okay.
dude. And
What's
now he's
going
in
on?
El Salvador swimming in Bitcoin. So.
I don't know. Y'all drive the show. We have 4 things on the show notes.
One of them's shots.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh,
can
no,
I get
one of
a
them is
glass
shots.
of ice, please?
Do you want a glass of ice right now, or do you want to play the game?
Let's play the game.
Y'all wanna
that-
play the
then
game
I
and
can
get it over
a
with?
glass
Yeah.
of ice.
All right.
Sure.
Well, you know what show this is. This is the
10-year
JJTM.
anniversary.
No,
So
this
we
is
all
the
have to do
JJTM show,
10 shots. Oh.
and we're playing shot roulette tonight.
Oh God.
What is that?
There's a
What's
possibility
it
of
sound like?
10 different shots. I'm going to deal y'all cards, and it's all dealt by where y'all sat.
We've done this before, right?
Oh.
Yeah, we've done this before.
This isn't fair.
I
You knew
haven't
was gonna
played
sit
this.
here.
So I will explain the rules. Give me just a second.
Okay.
Each of these cards has a number on it. That number corresponds to a shot that's in this bag.
Okay.
It will be a surprise.
Oh no.
When you get it.
No,
Okay.
no.
Oh, that's the roulette part
That's
of
the
it.
roulette part.
So
We
we
all
have
have
the
to take a
opportunity
shot.
to like do 10 shots.
No, it's just
Oh,
one
thank
shot.
God.
It's just one shot. But it's all different bottles in here.
Okay.
There is a Joker card in here.
Oh no.
And if you don't like your placement
Oh.
within there, you can trade with someone
Oh, excellent.
and be like, oh, that guy got number 1 over there. I think I want number 1 instead of number.
But
it's
you
like
still
a
don't
white
know
LA,
what the
You
drink
know,
is.
You still don't know what the drink
type
is.
thing.
Do we
Okay.
take the shot and then find out what it is?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. I
So
like
there's
that.
yours.
Oh.
Where-
A blind
what the
shot.
fuck is-
Yeah.
Where did this come from? This is a whole night of props.
What?
This is what I've been giggling
How
about
is
every time I burst into laughter. He shows me
What's
his
wrong?
hands.
He has
What?
Trump hands.
Oh, my hands. You know,
Are you all right, Brian?
All
it's
right.
a handicap. Y'all wouldn't make fun of a man. with
I
handicap.
just
Oh,
drooled.
Oh, I can play. My hands don't really work, so
Your maker will
Hey,
drink it.
Susie.
okay.
There you go.
Just like the Stanley Cup, these
There
are
you
from
go.
Megan. She
Thank
wanted me
you.
to make sure I brought these.
I love her. I love
Those
her.
are crazy. Now I want to
so
go get my
much.
tentacle fingers. Oh, I have the Joker. All right, so what'd you get? What card did you get?
The card.
Where'd
I
that
got-
finger come
I got Katie Hall.
Or Kelly Hall. What number?
Yeah, it's Kelly Hall. It's number 2. It's 2.
Number 2?
Two.
What'd you get?
8.
8. Jeff?
4.
4. Thomas?
9.
5
Skip.
of clubs.
5 of clubs.
I got a 10 of clubs.
I don't think there's 52.
Okay,
different kinds
I'm
of
just going
shots.
to throw mine back in here and just take another card. That'll make
Okay.
it-
Okay.
7. 7 of ass.
Okay.
Of Rosie Danvers' ass?
Right on.
7 of
Gotcha.
ass.
Nice.
All right, so you first. What'd you
Wait,
get?
what's his number?
I got Kelly Hall.
No, what's your number?
$2.
Number.
$2. What?
Alright.
2.
Y'all slowly converse as I put these together.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, hey.
Hey, Susie.
So,
What's your deal with this cup of ice that you've been talking about so much?
I'm hot.
Yeah, you're
Oh.
closest to the AC though.
I know. I feel like I'm closest to the AC, but I'm hot. Maybe it's a hot flash. I am.
No,
It's
it's
your
hot as-
fiery
it-
ginger
it's
soul.
hot as
You
fucking
said it. I
Don't
did.
get
I was
crazy.
going to say, maybe it's the menopause.
Yeah,
but
yeah. It's
I'm
the
not
pause.
I'm not a hack.
Oh.
It's
We're not gonna do that shit
All right,
again.
What?
what?
a menopause show?
What?
That wasn't the show, we were just talking.
No, we were
no,
talking about
we were
labia
talking about
plasty.
it outside. Remember?
What's your number?
Mine? 8.
Good lord. Is
Yeah.
that a good thing or a bad thing? I didn't understand.
We'll
the
find
rules.
out.
Wow.
No, you're just going to
There's
get.
yours.
You're going to get a random
Don't
shot.
smell,
But
don't
don't
taste,
smell.
don't do.
Don't do nothing.
Okay.
I guess
Set
I
on
should spit
standby.
out my gumpo.
You might want to keep it in.
So are we going to
You
take
don't
them
know what
like
you're
one
gonna
by
do.
one and possibly guess with
No,
what?
we're all
well,
gonna
no,
do
I
it
think
at
We're
the
we
gonna
should.
do it at the same time, and
No
then he'll
sipping
tell
this
us
time.
what we have.
Jeff, what's yours?
Well, why are we all going to do it at the same time? Let's do it one, and then we can break it down per shot. And then
Oh, I don't know. I didn't make up the rules.
if we all do it at the same time, it'll just descend into chaos
Damn you,
like
Jeff.
every episode
You're
ever.
absolutely right. We will descend. Brian's right. Brian's suggestion.
I am an
is
agent
the
of
best.
order.
Yes.
Matt
That is
is
weird.
an agent of
Are you a
retarded
Capricorn?
chaos. You know
Yeah.
what?
Are
Don't
you a
smell.
Capricorn?
Gemini.
You can look
A
at it. Don't
Gemini.
smell it. Don't look.
Hey, we're
don't,
Doesn't
supposed to
matter.
be
Doesn't
like
mean
best
anything.
friends.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Geminis
says,
and
Pass it here.
so
Libras.
says a newspaper.
My arms don't,
Yeah.
don't reach.
Well, it's more than just a newspaper.
And by best friends, she
That's
means
so-
you can raw dog.
Whoa.
All
right.
No,
What'd you
no.
get down there, Skip?
9.
9.
Do
Nice.
people have felt imbibe?
They will.
Yeah, we can drink just like the rest of you guys can.
They just
Shut
drink.
up!
Yes.
They just drink rubbing alcohol.
No.
Just
Exactly.
got
So
so
you're an
many
inanimate
questions.
object. Well, why would you care?
If we lit
I still have
Skip on
taste buds,
fire,
damn it.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you do.
would Skip
See,
die?
I have a tongue.
Move it.
If we doused him with gasoline and
If
lit
we
him
doused
up,
him in liquor and lit him on
lit him
fire.
up, would he die?
Then
I
you'll set me
gave
on
him a
fire.
liquor.
And I'll cease to
yeah, we get
exist.
to burn Skip at the end of this.
No.
Sorry, Thomas.
Shove some fireworks up his ass.
Happy
the
4th,
day- it's the
folks.
night.
Thanks for
Yeah.
coming out.
Sorry, Thomas. We thought we were burning Skip.
Pass it down
In
to Thomas.
effigy. We got that fire pit out there we
Matt,
never
you
used.
got 5.
There you go.
5
5 of clubs.
Is this my shot?
No, that's
No, that's
That's
Thomas.
mine. That's mine.
Hey,
Five a butthole.
You're gonna have to
Thank you.
filter yours, Skip. There's a little bit of cork in it.
There's some chunky stuff
Okay.
in that one.
It's okay. He's got filter.
He's got a wine shot.
Don't smell
Yeah.
your drink, Skip.
I didn't.
Here
He didn't
is-
either.
Are
He
these
just looked.
shots?
Yeah, they're
Or
shots.
different-
Just
Don't
looked.
take it yet. Don't smell it. No, don't look.
No,
you can
don't
look
even
at
look at it.
Oh, I can't even look
You
at
can
it.
look at it. But it gives you an idea. And what's yours?
You probably
A
cheated
10
all the way
of
through
clubs.
school.
What's her name?
10 of clubs.
Absolutely,
I don't know. I
did.
can't read it.
Well, let me see.
The lighting.
Can't read numbers.
No, I
Oh,
can't
no,
read
it's-
it.
it's
in
like
white.
It's
Rosie
the writing.
Palma.
Danvers?
Danvers.
Rosie Paul.
She's the same
Kinda
one that
low.
has the ass I have.
Thanks.
No ass?
I'm going for.
Doesn't
you
look
know,
like she has much in the back
lowest
department.
common
There you go.
denominator, low hanging fruit.
And my
That'd be good OnlyFans.
All right,
name.
y'all can give me the cards
Hi, I'm
now.
Rosie Palms. What are y'all
Good.
doing?
Why do you get the
Wink.
cards back?
I've got
I
such
just,
Oh.
a good
I just
OnlyFans.
met Kelly Hall. I didn't know anything about Kelly Hall until now, and then we knew so much about her now.
Here
I guess
you go.
you should hold on.
Is that
Wait here.
right?
I'm the.
Give me
Hold,
your-
hold
Y'all
on to
know
your
your
card.
number. Y'all know your
That way
number.
you know what shot.
Yeah.
Okay.
you
All right,
have.
I'm holding on. Okay, so now are we going?
All right,
in
cheers,
order?
guys.
All right.
Cheers.
We're not gonna do it one at a time.
Prost.
We could dissect.
But
you
we
know,
can still cheers.
I guess.
Cheers, everyone.
But don't take
Cheers,
it. Don't
cheers.
take it.
Cheers.
All right.
Cheers.
First
Trump
person is
hands
you.
go.
You go
All right.
first.
I
Do
don't
your
think
shot.
I'm not gonna spill this. I'm sorry.
Yeah, don't spill it
Do
in
your
here.
shot.
There's a lot of
Yeah,
computers right
it's
here. Do it. Don't
Oh,
smell
don't
it.
smell it?
Just
That
go.
shine.
Motherfucker.
Just shoot it. Go. It's the
Spectacular.
college way. Go.
I've never drank
What
a
do you?
What
What's your
was
guess?
it? What do you
Fucking
taste?
Everclear. What is that?
No? What do you think?
God damn it.
I think I
Is-
could
does
smell it
is
over here.
Like
Shit.
vodka?
You fucking gasoline? What?
G-
What'd you do to me?
gin?
gasoline.
Well, that'll piss off some of our friends.
Wow.
I don't care.
Oh, is it Blackland Distilling?
Over at Blackland, you're gonna piss off them with
Oh,
that was their vodka.
Oh, I don't
nice,
drink
you
vodka
lucky
straight.
dog.
Goes that endorsement idea?
Wow.
That's all it was just that vodka.
They'll
Yeah,
never
one of them.
they'll never support Fort Worth roots.
Yeah.
Vodka's
Yeah.
hardcore.
Yeah,
that
they,
is
they,
Boom.
they can be the JJTM
Okay.
people.
All right. This is
Brian.
number 8.
Number 8.
Not smooth.
Okay.
I do want to smell it and then shoot it. I just
Okay,
gotta, you know.
Go for it.
Ooh, that's a whiskey, I think.
You've got a really nice whiskey voice.
Did you do it?
It's called smoking.
Do you know what it
Know
is?
what it is?
Brought to you by Smoking.
Oh, that tastes familiar.
It's very familiar.
Jim Beam. I can smell it from
It's
here.
a TX whiskey.
God damn.
No.
Oh, that's a whiskey I know has a little bit of
It's
sweetness.
going to be Maker's Mark.
It's what?
Maker's
is-
Mark.
Oh,
Fireball.
Oh, that's why.
Oh,
I should have noticed the cinnamon.
Fireball.
I have a shit palate.
Your dick just fell off.
It's not.
Synonym.
I thought that was White Claw.
All right.
And I was talking about
And you're what?
cinnamon
Quattro.
spice.
You're number 4.
Quattro Cinco.
Look.
Yes.
Jeff won.
Jeff won.
Yeah.
Well,
Is
it's
there a
high
winner at
C.
this? How do you win?
He got what he should have got, what he wanted.
Oh.
You know what it is?
Jägermeister?
No.
Oh.
Bring your mic back to your mouth.
Is that Jägermeister?
Does
No.
it, is it cinnamony?
Cinnamon.
You haven't even had your shot
Fire
yet.
Jack.
that's
Simple
good.
Jack.
Texas.
That was good.
Pecan bourbon
Ah,
from Blackland.
you're
I
right.
recognize it. Okay.
Your favorite.
Mm.
That's
Hey,
one of your
there you
favorites.
go.
Yeah, no, I don't ever do shots.
All right, Skip.
All right, Skip.
Okay, well, this guy's got to take a shot first. Then
Do you have
I
to be
will.
21 to drink Simple Jack?
Probably.
Simple Jack. What number was Skip?
Simple Jack is good for all of
9.
us.
Skip was 9.
I
Ah.
drank it.
What is it?
It tastes like some kind of whiskey.
It is.
Ah, what kind?
The cork broke in this, but it's Buffalo Trace.
Oh yeah,
That's
Oh.
good.
That's
They
good
got the
stuff.
high end.
Oh,
Got the
Yeah,
good
that's
Buffalo
good
Trace.
stuff.
That is.
So
the
I'd
good
say
stuff.
he won.
Joe Rogan
Yeah.
Zone.
for sure.
Oh,
All right,
makes me feel
Matt,
all,
you're up.
Mine's
tingly.
number 5 of clubs.
Stubbs.
Tear it up.
I saw that look.
Come on.
No,
buddy.
no, I was looking at these cards.
Sorry.
It's a whiskey, right?
Sorta, I guess. I don't know.
I have no
Scotch?
idea what kind it is.
You pulled the bad card.
What is it?
Uh-oh.
Malort.
Oh.
Malort.
Malort.
Rhymes
Yeah.
with Voldemort.
Malort.
But your face didn't freak out like everybody does.
I don't think you pronounced
It's not
it
good.
Yeah.
He had a little bit of a.
Liquefied
face.
rubber bands.
Malort is supposed to be the worst tasting
Yeah,
alcohol
this is supposed to be the
Yes.
worst,
of all.
worst
Oh,
liquor
really?
ever.
Oh.
Yeah.
But
It wasn't
Is
pleasant.
it black licorice? I've never had it, but I've
No.
got 5 more down here. I'm
Ooh.
gonna get
Mine
one.
smells like I got TX.
Tequila Rose is pretty
Okay,
fucking
what
awful.
number were you?
10.
You weren't
of
supposed to
clubs.
smell it, first of all.
No, we can
Go ahead.
smell then drink.
Drink. Go, 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 go.
Go.
Chug,
go,
chug,
go,
chug.
Oh, it doesn't taste like TX.
Speed.
I mean, it's whiskey.
It is
No drip,
whiskey.
drip, no dribble, dribble.
Any idea?
Jack.
Jack.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm over Jack.
I mean, I gotta tell you,
Woo!
I like
What'd
Simple
you
Jack.
I never do shots, and I had that whiskey
Happy
at
Jack.
home, and I've
I
never
think
drank it
Skip's
straight.
the only
That was
one.
really good.
It's
What?
that's
I like
That's
it
why-
straight.
There's a
Yeah.
word pecan in there. I was jealous. I
Yeah.
was like, damn.
The
Yeah,
pecan
no,
whiskey
and
is
I
great.
like Jägermeister, and it didn't taste like
No.
Jägermeister.
What
But
are you
it
doing?
Jeff's
It's-
headed straight to rehab now. He's
Like,
gonna
I
drink
Yeah, I know. 'cause
gallons of that
I got a
now.
bottle of that at home.
Tito's.
You
Tito's.
cheated.
Ah.
You
No, I
cheated.
didn't. I didn't cheat at all.
I don't think I can drink
Tito's.
vodka straight though. I think that would.
Not advisable. No.
That's the only one cops can't smell.
The
so you
ones
gotta
that
learn
weren't
how to-
pulled, if
That
anybody
is
wants
not
them,
true.
What?
Blackland bourbon,
I bet that's good.
Blackland rye, and then the
Grey
Goose.
the old Grey Goose
The
So where'd you get
old
the Black
gray-
Gray,
bottles?
the
Grey
old Grey
Goose.
Goose step.
at Blackland.
Yeah.
They
Hey,
sell gift sets of these.
if you
Grey
drink,
Goose
if you
step.
drink a whole bunch of those Grey Gooses, do you get flocked up?
Yep.
Ha ha ha.
You get a
Oh,
funny.
you
You go to
mustache.
timeout.
I just came
You
up
go to
with that.
timeout
No.
outside
Well,
right
How'd I
now.
do? I was
You
my
get a
delivery.
funny mustache and you start walking like
All right,
a goose.
cards, please.
I gave
Cards,
you my card.
please. Cards, please.
Goodbye,
Cards.
Goodbye.
Kelly Hall.
Man.
Jeff gave my.
I
card.
gotta open up the chat room just for me,
I did.
so people
To
can
Brian.
give me props. on
Yeah,
my
what's
jokes.
up, chat room? Where's the chat room
You
at?
missed the ace.
Kelly Hall.
The ace
My
of spades.
goodness.
We get Kelly Hall in the chat room.
Kelly Hall, are you in the chat
I have
room?
a
I like
Matt
your
Stubbs.
cards.
Give us a wink if you're in there, Kelly.
Hi, I'm
Yeah.
Kelly.
What
So
you doing down
I
there?
can't wink back.
now
My
that we've
lips don't
got
work.
that out of the way, let's
I-
talk
I
about
dropped
the.
the card.
You can now get some ice,
You can take a breath
and
now.
we can talk about the weekend. We can shoot the shit a little bit.
Matt already. Oh, it's time for me to go to bed. Matt already
Already what?
got me my ice.
Oh, got your eyes. So
Yes.
Friday night, I want to talk about this. Went to a little show at Dickie's, or as the headliner said,
The
The Dickie.
The Dickie.
when saw Dave Chappelle.
Oh, that is awesome. I thought that was going to be in Grand Prairie or Dallas.
Ding.
He had a
Dallas.
show in Dallas
Yeah.
that had been sold out for a while.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
then he threw that Dickie one out like 2 weeks ago, 3
Oh,
weeks
no
ago for
shit.
sales. And it sold out like that.
Hey, mine went blank.
Something just happened.
Mine did too.
Hang on,
There we
guys.
go.
There
There
it
we
goes,
go.
there it
We're
goes.
back. We're back.
We're back. Okay,
There
sorry.
it goes.
I've.
About-
What's
doing
he
it.
doing?
It's
What's
just
why is
in
he
and out.
dinging like that? That's
Stop
Yeah,
fucking
what's
with
he
it.
doing?
Stubbs. Stubbs.
What's going on here?
Are y'all back?
Yeah, we're back
You're the
now.
sound guy.
So we
It's not my gear.
it is. It's on that end of the table. You've taken ownership of
He
it.
just had to drink Malort. Let's all give him a break.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh
Does
my
anybody
Lord.
else want to try some?
Fucking
Hell
true.
no, we won't go.
No
No.
thanks. This guy's got to drive me
You went
home.
hard on the Malort.
Well, I bought them for a joke for the show that we'd all drink it.
Here,
Oh,
I'm not gonna drink it, but I do want to read. I do want to read that.
I've never
Let's
had
see
it.
the box. Give him the
Yeah.
box.
Oh yeah, here's the box.
I'm
Anyway,
not the connoisseur.
Chappelle was. I've seen him 2 other times,
Oh, Chicago.
but it hasn't been a full blown show. It's always been weird stuff.
Yeah.
Like he was part of a whole tour before Chappelle show. All that he came through, and then he did a surprise gig over at the factory.
Okay.
That no one was expecting and just showed up and did it. But this was a full blown show, and it was fucking rad. It was block party rad. Like
Wow.
3 openers, and then, well, he had DJ.
Pee Wee.
No, the other one, Trauma,
Oh, DJ Trauma. Yeah,
mixing music. Started at like 7 o'clock and started mixing music.
that was fun.
And then 3 comedians came out, and then DJ Pee Wee came out and did a all vinyl DJ set with a guy pulling from crates and slapping the vinyl down and
Dude's
going nuts.
fucking rad.
It was really
That's
rad.
wild.
Pee Wee is awesome.
They had a trumpet player come out of the stands and come down and join and was playing trumpet to all the songs
Nice.
and hitting all the impacts and stuff with the trumpet. And then Pee Wee went over and played drums with the trumpet and some
Backbeats almost.
backbeats, on the record.
gosh.
And then,
This doesn't sound funny at all.
Well, the comedians were funny.
then they took a break,
Intermission.
and then one of the guys that was on in the first half came out for another like 10 minutes, maybe. And then you had your featured comedian. And then the last one was, that's weird. Whatever
What
the
are you
fuck that's
doing?
doing.
The wires are messed up, I guess.
Can y'all hear that, chat room?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Well,
Anyway,
we can hear it.
then Chappelle came out. And they had carpet on the stage. They had all these instruments set up. They broke them down. Then they pulled the carpet back, and it was the big C. And he went through a set, and it was pretty fucking cool because you could tell he's working stuff out
Yeah.
and positioning it in certain spots.
So
And
all
getting
new
it ready.
stuff.
All new stuff.
Nice.
And they asked, they were like, "Hey, y'all, like, I know you're gonna want to, but please don't like heckle or yell out from the crowd." Everybody was yelling out from the crowd. It was so stupid.
I love you, Dave.
I hate that.
Oh, I love
Ah.
you too.
And they took your
Yeah.
phones.
Yeah, you had to lock it
Yeah.
up in a yonder
bag or
bag.
whatever, yeah.
Wish
Yeah.
I'd have gone. I'd never seen him before.
We should have gone
I-
too, Matt.
I'd
Hey,
never seen him before either.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
I wasn't there either, Matt.
Fun times.
I think we talked about
I guess
on
we
the
could
show.
watch it sometime on Netflix.
Yeah. You know what, Matt? Can I invite you to go see the next badass comedy show at Dickie's? Just
I'll,
me and
I'll
you.
accept.
Hold my hand.
I'll accept.
All right.
So someone in Badass is coming. Like, is Rock coming?
The Rock? Oh, Chris Rock.
Chris Rock?
The slap heard around the
think so.
world.
His special was pretty
Dude,
good too.
He was.
Someone's
Chappelle
coming
was.
to.
He's
Chappelle
gonna be
was
known
working
for
out
that.
a
Big
lot of
too.
Chris Rock jokes. Chris Rock, what's his name? Will Smith jokes.
Such a hilarious situation.
It's
the
funny
whole
that he
thing.
came out and he said, you know, this is the last day of Pride Month. So he goes, this is the month I take off. You probably thought I was going to attack those people, just
And goes
immediately and spin
ripping
for an
in.
hour. And he's like, I'm not going to attack those people. I'm here to attack the Jews and the handicapped.
Whoa.
But
Okay.
he immediately started telling trans jokes.
Yeah,
It
he goes
was-
right.
It was so good.
It was good, and they weren't mean trans jokes.
No,
they were funny.
none of the
And
jokes
'cause
were mean.
They weren't mean at all because he was talking about the handicap. Like that was who he was going to focus on, and then he sat down in his stool and he's standing there and he's like, "Why the fuck are they attacking me? I just came to see him tell jokes." You know, he's handicapped and stuff. It was pretty damn cool. It was cool seeing him. You know, he's working stuff out, and this is going to get taped. Like
Yeah.
one of these, like it was just a Texas tour.
Yeah.
That was it.
Oh, really?
Very
Yeah.
cool.
I didn't know that.
Oh,
Well,
that's interesting.
Texas is becoming a hub for comedy and
Thanks
podcasting.
to
and-
your buddy.
Yeah, dude. Brian.
Austin is. They're not
Yeah.
moving in DFW.
He was
Well,
talking about Austin.
They're not moving.
I'm talking
here.
about Austin.
Austin,
Yeah.
yeah, but
Just
I
say
mean,
Austin, maybe Houston. They're not.
you're not
moving
going to say
here.
we've gotten more
No.
badass comedy shows since everybody moved to Austin?
No.
I
Comics
disagree.
moved to Austin from here.
But they still come up and do
I think
shows.
I think I'm the expert in this situation.
You could be.
Of
You could
anything
be.
true.
You could be.
Because I saw,
Maybe.
I had a conversation with Dave Attell in New York
David Tell.
about how much he hated DFW,
There you
or
go.
he hated Texas altogether, but he really hated Dallas. And now he's got like what, a whole weekend at the Improv.
He did
He's
coming
on my
through?
birthday
Oh.
weekend.
Was that when he
I
was?
was trying to get that weekend, but so was everybody else. But he brought all of his openers.
He did.
So
That's what.
as long as none of us get an opportunity, I can sleep better.
That was a
tonight.
really interesting thing that I learned on
What's up?
Friday was that Dave brings all of the people that he wants to bring.
Well,
up.
that level.
It's
yeah.
guys from
Yeah.
his show too,
You mean what?
from the
He's
Chappelle
like,
show.
"Go
Most of
on
the
up."
guys
Oh,
on
well,
the
yeah.
deal were the Chappelle show, except
Yeah,
for
you're gonna
Mo.
get Donnell Rollins and
Oh yeah,
There you
Mo.
go. Yeah.
now.
Mm-hmm.
To DFW's credit, I know at the American Airlines Center show, our boy Ralph Barbosa was on that show.
Oh, he was?
He has so Ralph Barbosa, DFW is a landing pad. If you move to DFW, it's a landing pad before you move to New York or LA. Or if you come up through DFW, you plateau and you have to move.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been fortunate enough to even plateau, which still got time. So Ralph, no one finds success here. Tone Bell, he moved from Atlanta to here, topped out, and but he naturally knew to move to LA, and now he's been on multiple shows, and some movies, has a
But
special.
he's the guy that you brought here, right? That was reading his papers, reading the tweets, right? You brought
No.
Tone here.
No,
Who did you bring?
no, I haven't seen Tone in years.
Oh,
I
never
don't-
mind.
To look.
Sorry.
Anyway, and so Ralph Barbosa has the craziest
JT?
trajectory out of anybody. He's from Oak Cliff. He was a barber. He's got a kid. Very low key, funny guy. Writes really well, really good jokes. Very low key, kind of low energy. So he in September of last year, my buddy Dante, everybody talks about Ralph's trajectory into fucking stardom, almost. He was broke in September of last year. My buddy Dante talked about Venmoing him $18 and him being ecstatic that he got $18 because he was that broke.
Wow.
Ralph now and for most of this calendar year is headlining weekends and clubs across the fucking country, adding on shows, selling out shows. He's going to do the Addison Improv's New Year's Eve weekend.
So
and
how
that's
did that
almost
happen?
showed out.
How did he get on the Chappelle
First,
show?
he was like months ago. He was in LA and met Chappelle and brought him on stage, and then just recently was at American Airlines Center. There's a picture, and we follow him. So I want to say around November, December last year. Okay, first of all, I learned this new part last night. He was on like a show with Paul Rodriguez, or like had a Paul Rodriguez weekend. Paul Rodriguez comic goes back many decades. He was in the movie Rat Race. That's the only thing I can really think of. So he was on that. And then there's Don't Tell Comedy, the things that where you sign up for and they kind of tell you spur of the moment when and where the show is.
Who
Don't
the comedian
advertise.
is?
Yeah. So he had a couple of clips. Now some of these Don't Tell shows are like in some hotel lobby and the lighting sucks, but
That's
it's still
like
fun.
what was the music thing we used to have?
So far.
So far.
So far.
So
It's
far,
like
yeah.
those so far
So
shows.
It's
but
back
From a
now.
room.
Ralph had a couple of clips from his Don't Tell show that were in a really nice spot, like black background, nice lighting. So there's some Don't Tell shows that you're like, that looks really good and more professional than just like a hotel lobby kind of looking thing. And so he was on that and had these clips just go viral. He also won some kind of competition and was on a show on HBO Latino. And then also he
Is he-
has previously
Is he
won.
Latino?
Yeah, Ralph Barbosa. Yeah, or Ralph Fayal. Anyways, and then he previously though before this did win Funniest Comic in Texas, which is what the Improvs put on. So he already won that. This Paul Rodriguez show, Don't Tell clips, and then his following just blew the fuck up. He has 500. I looked last night. Over 500,000 Instagram followers. And
well, aren't you at
Did anybody
800,000? So
Did anybody
800
record?
maybe.
Did anybody record your set at Hyenas?
No,
Because that thing was.
Did you record it?
awesome.
no, I was just trying to work out a new.
Damn,
I
it's good.
was trying to work out
Go
a new
with it.
25. Do you know when I got there at the green room, I was
Uh-huh.
told I was doing 15
Because they brought someone in, or
because they
someone else
added
in.
on
They
two
added
guest
on
spots.
Two extra people, yeah.
A magician, go fuck yourself, and then a comic. My buddy John, I love John, but he gets so much fucking stage time as is.
Don't
So-
magicians have their own clubs? They got a fucking castle in L.A.
The magician was.
They could just
And
go
so-
to Magic Castle and do
I
their own
had to
show.
stand
Me
up
and
for
Andrew
myself.
were there.
Yeah.
No
Yeah,
pun intended.
good.
Who's their
And
King,
I
though, David
negotiated my
Copperfield?
way back up to 20, and I was just like,
Okay.
first of all, it says the show's called 325.
Right.
So you lied to me. That's worse.
I
and
think we
now
all
I'm-
need to bomb Hyenas with shitty reviews. Get on Yelp, get on Google.
Are we gonna
and
go?
just say
Are we gonna do
they
the
are.
thing?
I'm just
Are
saying.
we?
I'm just saying
Are we gonna
that,
unite
that
and take this thing down?
this
I'll
was
never
my
go back if they're
favorite
being
set
shitty like
of
that.
Brian's.
Unless Polly Shore comes.
No,
Oh,
God.
what?
No.
That's
He
when
does
you
not.
break the line,
Matt, they're coming. Polly Shore's coming by your house.
Dude,
Oh, really?
what?
The Arlington Music Hall.
Oh, cool.
Y'all are like diehard Pauly Shore guys. What's
I mean,
that
I,
about?
I want to try to get him on the show.
Let's talk about that.
The Weasel.
I want to
So-
try to get him on the show.
What?
to
What
wrap
com-
it up, Ralph Barbosa is like the only comic ever, I think, to come out of DFW and just
Go nuts.
exactly like just constantly. He's booked out the year, and most likely then so he has an agent. He's not broke anymore,
Eliza does
and
really
he
good.
was just in front of his hometown.
He's not the only one
That's like the
because
power of
you
TikTok.
got what's her
You know,
name?
you know Eliza.
Liza.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
She
Liza
didn't
Schlesinger.
start here.
Schlesinger.
No, she moved
Eliza
and made it.
Schlesinger
She's from
or
here.
whatever. Right.
Yeah.
Like a lot
She
of
didn't
people, they-
make it.
had to
She
move-
didn't make it here though.
No. She
I love
proves your
her.
point
I
that
think she's
where you
great.
have to move somewhere else
She
to make it.
topped
Yeah.
out and
Right.
had to move.
All
Ralph
the things.
She proved
went
your point.
from-
That's what I'm saying.
Ralph still lives here, as far as I know. He doesn't need to move because he's traveling all the time, headlining clubs, adding on shows, and selling out. But that's the thing is, you have to move, and then you find some success. My buddy Justin Foster opens up for Drew Lynch.
Right.
Tone has his thing.
When was this written? I have a Dallas Observer article, Dallas comedians who made it big from May 20th, 2019.
Okay.
Let's go through this and see who we
Paul
know.
Marquise, was he on there? Was he from here?
Cristela
No, he's still here.
Alonso.
Yeah,
Cristela Alonso,
Next.
yeah. I'm not sure if she started here though.
Tone Bell.
Yeah, Tone.
That's who you're talking
But
about.
Yeah,
he
that's who you're talking
moved here from Atlanta and then moved to LA.
Dustin
Schneider?
Dustin Ibarra.
Yabara. Yeah.
He was on like the
Ibarra.
last season or two of Californication.
Oh,
But
okay.
again, moved to LA and then started going audition. He was on America's Got, whichever one Sharon Osbourne was a judge on.
He was on We Bought a Zoo too, right?
I never saw it, but
But-
sure.
Californication. Need to go back and rewatch that series. That was a good
that's
series.
some great lines.
There is some great lines.
fucking,
Nick Guerrera,
Nick
Cannon?
Guerra, he's a dick.
Jerry Roca,
I love Jerry Rocha. My first feature weekend was with him.
Mark Agee,
Oh, Mark Agee, he's a writer.
Agee.
He helped me.
Agee.
I featured for Trey
I
Crowder.
wouldn't know how to say any of these names. You're doing a good
No,
job.
have
Mark
heard of Mark
Mark Agee, no relation to Steve Agee, who's in Peacemaker.
He's the guy
Uh,
that wrote
Peacemaker.
for what's his name? Jeselnik.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a Jeselnik.
Oh,
guy.
I love and Mark's great. He's
Yeah.
he was a great stand-up. I don't think he really does anymore, but he's he's a really good writer, and that was kind of.
All right.
But again, Mark moved to L.A. Most of these people moved to L.A. and then got
gotta
big enough
move
to
to
be mentioned in this
LA.
article.
Jeff
Ralph
Dunham moved to LA.
is a
Just go to
unique,
Nashville.
You need to have
very unique
the
situation.
tacos in LA.
He's young, Latino,
LA.
and he's so kind of low energy too. So he's not the best like this podcast would be great. He was on Andrew Schultz's podcast, and
Never heard of him.
Andrew's just bouncing off the wall energy, and Ralph is the complete opposite.
I got a quick question about the Andrew Schultz guy. Has he lost his stutter? It seems like his stutter disappeared.
Hey,
I
he,
think
he can probably
Andrew-
afford a speech therapist. I want to know.
He has people
There's a
talking
lot
in
of
his ear,
rich
like,
goddamn comics these days.
I was
the
going to tell
King's
Jeff
thing.
something.
Holy shit, are they rich?
Jeffrey Lord,
what?
hey, you need to run the canyon in LA.
LA.
That's Breckenridge's problem.
So
He's never been to LA.
do you think LA is going to be the end all or is Austin going to become the end all
Austin,
Everybody's
100%.
Give it.
with
I
all
believe.
this shit. The mothership. I mean,
Yeah,
freaking Rogan moved everybody from the store
that's what I'm
Yeah.
talking
Yeah.
about.
to Austin.
And you're telling me
all
it's-
the employees, everything to Austin to run the
Yeah, but-
mothership.
But there's other comedy clubs,
See,
right?
and you're saying
in
Texas
LA.
hasn't gained
There's lots
more
of comics in LA
comic,
that aren't associated
like
with
there-
Rogan.
there's a bigger comic presence in
I love it.
Texas
There are
because
other
of that,
comics
right?
besides Joe
Texas,
Rogan in
but
LA.
it's
But then
Austin. It's Austin.
That's
And
not.
that whole
yeah,
crew, and I've always liked that,
That's brought it. to
that
the
whole crew, but
state.
they're not the end all be all. They're
It's
just
never.
a
It
set
has not
when
helped the
they're there.
DFWC.
But everybody is moving. Tom Segura moved here because of him.
Yeah, it's
Tim
the Joe
Dillon moved
I'm
here
saying the
because
Joe
of him.
Rogan crew,
Tim
I
Dillon
agree.
was here
It's not just
Tony
his.
Hinchcliffe,
know that.
isn't he here now?
I believe so.
Tim
Tony-
Dillon, friend of the podcast.
Yeah.
Friend of the
Yeah,
podcast.
yes.
He's on the wall
Thanks to
right over
you.
there.
Oh, there you go.
Well,
That's
and
what
it-
you're talking about
it's
earlier,
not
is
just
Tim
the
That was
allure
great
of
because I was
Texas.
not invited to any of this.
Dude, that was a whole fucked up weekend. Like that was all.
But no,
screwed
that
up.
was great though. That like
Yeah.
Even
Ti-
like the store that Polly Shore's mom ran. Wasn't that something different
Dinosaur?
from where Joe Rogan
That
was?
was
Comedy Store,
this
yeah.
comedy store. That's what I'm
that's
talking
why
about.
the
He
bar
took
at the
all
mothership is
em-
called Mitzi's.
Yeah, he
Ah,
took
Mitzi's.
all the employees during COVID when they weren't getting paid. The store said they're not paying them. He
Right.
took every employee from the comedy store and said, "If you move to Austin, I'll pay for your expenses to move. I'll pay for you to, or you have to find your own housing, but I'll help you move and I'll hire you here and pay you during COVID when no one's working."
Checkmate.
That's cool and all.
You just gotta
I'm
live
still
in
saying
shitty
that's
Austin.
in
move.
LA.
That's the move. He just took the entire store and moved it down there.
I think there's probably more comics
Well,
in
and the
LA
store
than-
was dying.
But
than in
that's
Austin.
that's what I'm saying is it's
That's what the
not going to
movie
be
industry-
that way anymore.
I don't know. But that's for the movie industry. That's for TV
Oh, they're
shows.
talking
There's no
about the-
movie industry.
Yeah, that-
Everybody talks about the movie industry
weird.
dying in Hollywood.
yeah,
it's
they're
in
talking about
Toronto.
leaving
It's
too.
in Texas. It's in
Dallas.
Georgia.
It's in Atlanta, Georgia. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's in Watauga.
It's in Watauga. That's why I think
You know Ray Park in
the
Watauga.
things like I listen to
Comic store.
all the Tom shows too.
No, I didn't.
Him with his wife,
Oh yeah.
and then
Your mom's house.
I watched the
your
clips.
mom's house, and then Two Bears, One Cave.
Yeah.
And that's
Whoa.
all they keep talking about is like, it's only a matter of time before Bert moves here
Yeah.
because
Oh,
this whole
God, please
doing
no.
things on both
I do-
sides
I
is too
hate
hard.
word correction.
So we need to talk Maddie Parker into making this.
Well,
more
Bert
of a
was going to put
heaven
you as
for-
a comedian on tour until you just said that. Way to go.
No, I'm good.
Oops.
You don't want to go on tour with him?
No. First of all, I think the Majestic Theater is the biggest place. Like that size theater is probably like if you're Chappelle and you're introducing like musicians and DJ. Okay, that's not a stand-up comedy show. It's a show with some stand-up comedy. That's a whole different thing. Like
no,
Block
it was
Party.
Block Party.
No, and
No,
that's the
it
thing. I
was
saw
Block
Block Party in the
Party.
theater. This show was great.
Was
It was
Mos Def
a-
there?
But just
I wish.
stand-up
That would've been
comedy,
awesome.
I would not like you go to a stadium for that. I'm like, where's the intimacy? Where's the connection?
I'll give you some.
Majestic is great. It's big,
There's two
but you
wolves inside
still
of you.
are watching a performance that you can enjoy. Like I saw
Majestic's great.
last year, I saw Tim Dillon at the Majestic, and
I saw
you know,
Pauly Shore
love
there on Scraps of the Future when I was a kid.
I
oh,
saw
okay.
Milk
I'm glad
there.
you told me when because I'm just like,
No, it's when I
Pauly
was a
Shore
kid.
was just at Hyenas a few months ago.
No, I saw him on Scraps
That's
of the
hit- that's
Future.
Pauly
and
Shore's
What of the
career now.
Future. Yeah. No, he's playing the Arlington Music Hall. I'm gonna try to get him on the show.
Well, didn't
I
he
think
do?
we need to shoot
Wasn't
for
there
it.
some documentary he did a few years ago where he was way up in like Fargo or
And it
something?
was
and
great.
like,
It was creepy. Like
yeah,
it was
it's real
very
creepy.
suicidal. Like because his
Did-
mom was about to die,
Mhm.
and he's
Whoa.
trying
It
to
was real
take care
sad.
of her. And
He
I was like,
sad
That's
weasel.
heavy.
"Are we about to see Pauly Shore off himself on a documentary? This
Yeah.
is weird." And at the end, he goes and sees his mom, right?
Wasn't there a groupie or something that showed up, and all of a sudden they went back to his room the next day, and she walks out or something?
And then she filed
like that?
charges against him,
Yeah.
and it became a Me
Whoa.
Too thing.
I don't know.
Yeah.
that part.
you think Pauly Shore would have gotten Me Too'd if he actually did it, but it's like Pauly never
Like
got
Tiffany
Me
Amber
Too'd.
Thiessen?
Wow, all
Yeah,
right.
How'd he escape that?
Nobody's worried about Polly.
Probably because they can fight him off.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably.
That's what
yeah.
I'm saying.
But
Dude,
he majored
I
in
like
karate
Pauly
for
Shore.
2
You can't-
semesters
you
in
can't-
college.
Yeah.
That's what he said in
Little bitty
son-in-law.
He's the weasel.
Little
I mean,
bitty
he can,
guy.
he can smack
Also, I
the
think with
weasel around.
Pauly though, because his mom Mitzi Short, I think Pauly, to his credit, probably was like, well, my mom's a legend in this scene, and he's probably not a piece of shit. He's probably a little sad.
I would say
He's not
a
holding up
piece of
well.
shit, yeah.
I've been like at least 20 feet from this guy in the last couple of months. He's like, whoa, that's Pauly Shore now. He is far from
Thank you, Dr.
weasel,
Trump.
you know.
Whoa.
Ooh,
Dr. Trump's in the room.
Hey,
Probably needs to-
Dr.
Pauly Shore needs to wear a
Trump.
bandana.
going on, brother?
That would help.
Mr. Troutmatic.
Why?
I,
Why?
yeah.
Because that was the look. That's how he got big.
Yeah, but
He
he's
had
I
the
think
hair
kind
and
of
the
distance
bandana.
from the weasel.
So you
in that
won't go
MTV
on
crowd.
tour. He won't go on tour with Pauly Shore, and he
Buddy.
won't go on tour with Brett Kreischer.
That's what I heard.
I bet
What
he
about
would.
that new douchebag that everybody's freaking out about that's doing 2 nights at Dickies Arena and everybody thinks he's the greatest thing ever, but I've never fucking heard of him.
Oh, the guy from the Nick Cannon show.
Yeah.
That,
I've
that,
never seen
the
this show.
super good looking
Nick
guy.
Cannon?
No, the guy that everybody.
with the chiseled jaw. The guy,
What?
and he's
He's
like,
got 2
For such a
nights at
big
Dickies.
time thing, y'all have no idea who this guy
I have no
is.
idea who
No,
this is.
you
Oh,
ripped
crap.
on him. You
Yeah.
made a post about him, ripping
Yeah.
on him.
He's
He
like
was
in
on
his
the
he's in his
the
early
MTV
20s.
show,
The young guy.
What is, can we?
Out and Wild or
What
Wild
race
and
is
Out?
he?
Yeah.
You're
That
not
one?
giving me anything
That
to
show?
go off of.
He's a white. He looks like.
he's white. He's gorgeous.
Is it from Wild and Out?
Oh, the model guy.
Yes, the
Oh.
model guy.
It's like a vampire.
What
not
is his
Greta
name?
Van
Matt
Fleet.
Rife.
No.
Yeah,
Josh
that's-
Kiska?
Matt
That-
Rife.
yeah, Matt
I
Rife.
said it. You go no. Like
oh, sorry,
Jesus
sorry,
Christ.
Sorry.
yeah.
White male can't be correct about ink.
What about that guy? What if he goes on tour? Do you know? I know nothing about
I
this
knew
dude, and
I
everybody's
knew of
freaking
his
out about him.
name, but what's so weird is how everybody posts about him like at the same time in one day.
And it's
That's
all people.
the freaky part about all this. I've seen his name. I've seen his picture a long time ago. It was nothing special. It was just
Everybody
another
that-
comic. But why
everybody
did
that-
everybody post about it in the same goddamn day?
Everybody that posted about it, I've never seen them post anything
That's the
about
power of
comedy
social
before in
media.
their life.
I want to
Ever.
pay me. I will
Nothing.
do this. I will
And
post.
they're
Okay,
like,
this
"Man,
is when I
Rife
have to
is coming.
post
Oh my
about this.
God."
He's
Like-
Dan Cook. It's Dan
And it was
Cook.
stupid.
Oh, yeah.
It's Dan Cook.
Millennial Dane Cook.
It is. It's Millennial Dane Cook.
But, and
With
it's funny.
cheekbones.
That's not even fair
It's
because
funny.
Dan Cook was millennial Dan Cook, right?
Oh,
I
Dane
agree.
Cook was the
I
perfect
agree.
comic for me at that age. Like totally.
Come
just
on now.
Young 20, high school, the young 20s.
Come on now.
Oh, he was.
I'd rather watch Dane Cook than Amy Schumer any day. That bitch is a
But
hack.
Dane Cook is like.
agree with-
Dane
I'll
Cook
agree
is like.
She's
I'll
a
agree
hack.
with Skip.
She
I'll agree with
steals
Skip.
fucking jokes
Get out
all
of
the time.
I
here.
don't like
So,
her.
Like Dane Cook doesn't
Dane
steal
Cook
jokes.
has stolen
Oh,
a ton
yeah.
of jokes.
Everybody
He-
knows all the jokes.
His
he told.
delivery is at least good.
No,
and
Nope.
it comes
get out
out
of
funny.
here.
No,
Skip.
nobody's promoting
No.
Dan
Out into
Cook
the yard
here.
with you.
Nobody.
Dane, Dane
Hey,
Cook steals jokes like his brothers stole his money.
If they were both on a boat and the boat was singing, I'd piss on both of them.
Yeah, not
I'd get
a,
off the boat.
not a Dan Cook fan, but I would take Dan Cook
If
over
I was-
Amy Schumer.
If I was on a
Hell
boat and they were
no.
both telling jokes, I'd jump off the boat.
No.
Amy-
Honestly, I haven't
Amy's
heard anything. I
awful.
don't.
Into a pit of
I've never
sharks.
heard anything about Dane Cook stealing jokes. There's plenty of things
Oh,
about him
what?
dating. There's maybe it's overshadowed by him
raping.
dating like a 16-year-old who's now in an
Dating.
actual relationship, and now she's
I got it.
19.
No.
But there's pictures of
The
them
key-
at a party
key
when
word,
she's 16.
rape.
What's our boy that got canceled? Bald headed dude, hilarious as shit. big time
Are we all supposed to
I don't
do
know.
shots now or what?
Jim Norton.
for jerking off in front of a chick?
Oh,
Louis C.K. He's not
Louis
C.K.
C.K.
not-
He's back.
Louis
David
C.K.
Elfison?
Oh
He's
yeah,
back.
Megadeth?
he's
When
been
you,
back for
you
a
said
couple
bald,
years.
I pictured no
He's
hair.
back.
in there.
Yeah. Louis
Thanks,
C.K.
Becky.
got into
Oh.
Matt
Dan
Wright
Cook's
was
ass
right.
for stealing a bunch of his
Oh,
jokes.
yeah, that's right.
There was a
Forgot about
whole
that.
thing.
Yeah.
Whole thing.
Okay, never mind. Yeah,
Big
you said
feud.
jacking off. I thought you were talking about David
Did
Elfison from
nobody watch
Megadeth.
Amy Schumer and her husband during lockdown, and they were cooking together, and it
Cooking
was so
what?
freaking cute.
Meth?
If I hear Amy Schumer,
Yeah. I wanna
see actual
pretty
cook.
much
Yeah.
run
Cook.
from it.
Yeah.
It
Same.
was so good.
Was it about
I
periods?
enjoyed myself. No, it was a cooking show with her
I don't
and her
know.
husband. It was
Just
adorable
scrolling.
because he's a chef.
I lost.
Hey, 2020 was a weird time. Let's just forget the things we ever
She
did.
did a whole stand-up routine
Except
about
Bo
just
Burnham's
being
inside.
pregnant, and I was kind of like,
That was great.
man.
Yeah.
Hey,
Like, I don't
that's
care about
relatable to all of us who have been pregnant.
But who cares?
Yeah, right.
Whoa.
Not that.
Well, you're the only
Roast
one in
his
here
ass,
who's been pregnant.
Susie. Roast his ass.
No,
None of us have
I'm
been.
not saying about who cares about being pregnant. Who cares about making a stand-up about it?
It's
Oh.
funny.
The
talking about
women
Ali
who've
Wong?
been pregnant.
Talk about Ali Wong.
Yeah. No, and I was talking to somebody.
It's way to be relatable.
No, I mean
That's
talking
the
about
thing.
Well, I mean,
pregnancy,
that's fair.
periods,
I mean,
menopause.
that-
it's
so-
funny.
Well, it's like why
Sorry,
tell a
Skip.
joke about being a dad?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Because
Exactly.
dads think that shit's funny.
Right. Yeah.
I hate
yeah.
the last
Like that guy that's the nudie
the last
guy.
Burt
that
Kreischer. I
happened-
tuned out halfway through it because I was just like, I'm
is that
tired
who
of
I'm
this
talking about?
story.
The nudie
Dude,
guy.
his,
Oh.
his
Yeah.
kid jokes.
I
thought
do
they were
want to see that movie
His
though.
kid jokes are.
I think
really
it's going to be a
funny.
funny
I'm with
movie.
you.
Oh.
It bombed in the box office.
Oh,
I'm
really?
sure
Well,
it did.
of course.
But
Oh.
if we're gonna talk about box office and bombs,
Indiana
Saturday.
Jones.
Oh
Oh,
no.
no. What?
Saturday.
going?
Saturday.
Hey, don't tell me because I'm supposed to go. I'm supposed to take my parents. If you're
Did-
talking about dun 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 dun.
I am.
We
No.
are.
I'm gonna talk about it in a good way.
Oh, so you're not talking about Oppenheimer?
No,
not
but
yet.
that
Well,
looks
you
good.
said box office and bomb.
Oppenheimer.
I know.
So
I'm-
this wasn't
Whatever.
Nuke the Fridge Part 2?
Oppenheimer. I want.
He's just a part of
It's good.
American history.
So Saturday
Never
went
heard
and
of him. He
watched
sounds Jewish.
Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, and it was fantastic. I
Hell
loved
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I
It
fucking
was
loved
so good.
it. It's not. You're gonna take your parents. Go. Where y'all going?
We don't know yet.
Go to
a
So-
studio
so-
movie
A
girl.
movie
No,
theater.
no, no.
Yeah. No, they suck.
No,
now.
no, no. There's at Northeast Mall, and you look around. I think Grapevine has it too. They have the 4D theater now, where the seats move and rumble and shake to the
What?
thing.
Don't do that.
Freak
to
your
Matt's
parents
sweet
out.
father.
That'll be awesome.
Yeah, true.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
that'd be
My
great.
hip.
Don't do
My
that
hip.
to him.
It's like that fighter jet ride at Six Flags
Yeah.
from back in the day.
But they move.
Ah.
They do stuff. But
He's so
Um,
cute. Hey, at your wedding,
No,
sorry,
see-
I'm gonna totally derail this for a second. But at Matt's wedding, I got to ride in the elevator with your dad, and we were talking about his stint in the Navy.
Tom.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, "Did you ever jump off the boat? Like just dive off the side one day when you were parked somewhere?" And he's like, "No, but I wish I would have."
I just say at least you're parked. I mean, you do that in the middle of the ocean. They just leave your ass.
No, I mean
Yeah.
when you're parked. Do you
Did he
just
get
do
eaten
that?
by sharks?
Or just pee off the side?
No, my dad didn't get eaten by sharks. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here.
Yeah. Okay, so back
Let's
to
not.
Indiana
I didn't
Jones.
say
I
your dad
apologize.
specifically. God damn it.
It's a fun fucking ride, man.
You're gonna
It's
love
good.
the movie. It
Oh,
was
yeah,
so
It's
good.
so good.
It's funny,
Yeah.
but it is getting ripped for some reason. Like it's
Well,
novelty.
the
Who
reason
gives
it's
a
getting
fuck?
ripped is
People think it's about touchdown phone. Sorry.
Jesus Christ. No, the reason it's getting ripped is because it's not making the money, and people are freaking out because it's a $200 million movie, and it only made
Oh
$60
my
million in its first
God.
weekend.
That's
What?
hilarious.
And
What?
the thing that I've read, a lot of people are ripping it because they're just like, you know, this isn't a realistic masterpiece of a movie, blah, blah. It's all uppity snobs that write stupid shit about movies, movie critics that
They
are
shouldn't
just,
have used a white male as the
Yeah.
hero.
that are like, this should have been like Schindler's List.
Wait a minute.
Oh God.
You know, this should have been along those. Like, shut the fuck up. It's a fun
It's an
movie.
Indiana Jones
You turn your
movie.
brain off. You have fun. It's what
Yeah.
Indiana Jones movies should be. You know,
Yeah.
and it's semi-historical. It's cool. You travel all over the world. You see cool shit. But a lot of people are ripping it because it's not making money, and they're freaking out because if this isn't bringing people to the movie theaters, then what the fuck will? Because Marvel movies
Barbie.
have tanked.
I can't wait to see
Yeah.
How about
Oh, I
this?
can't wait to see
They
Barbie.
said-
How about
Cannot.
They ran that
I'm gonna
bitch
have
to
a
the
pink
ground.
drink and everything.
Getting back
Jeff.
to what you were,
Hang
what
on
you
real
were
fast.
saying though,
How about movies are way too fucking high,
right?
and nobody has money right now, so nobody's
And
fucking
it's expensive
going.
as
Well,
shit
that's
to
what
go.
it,
that's
period.
what that's kind
Movie
of
could be fantastic. I ain't going. I ain't got the fucking
Yeah.
$20 to dish out for a ticket. plus
I'll
all the
wait
fucking
5
money
months
for
and
the-
watch it.
when y'all are
Yeah.
talking about the how the comedy scene is taking off from LA. I've heard that Hollywood period is starting to get there's starting to be a movement from the celebrities to get
To
the
get
fuck
out.
out of LA.
And they all are.
And
They're
they-
moving to Toronto. They're moving to Atlanta. They're moving to Austin.
Yeah. So
to do
Oh,
stuff.
they're moving to
They-
Canada
Because of tax
now,
breaks.
and not
Yeah.
when they promised
Also,
when Trump won.
Did you,
Okay.
have you heard too about how TV is taking a big dump lately too? No one's watching TV.
No one's watched TV, and that's what these articles were saying is like no one's paying the money to go see these movies because they know Disney has fucked themselves. They know that in 5 to 6 months it'll be on Disney Plus,
It wouldn't
Yeah.
even be
Yep,
that long.
yep,
It's
yep.
like a
Yeah,
month.
not
so
even
you
that
can
long,
watch
yeah.
it. And
Or
that's
immediate.
what happened to the
Or immediate.
Expendables or whatever, or not the Expendables,
Expendables.
whatever.
Incredible.
The last Elementals.
Oh,
The last
Oh.
Marvel thing was it was
Yeah.
in the movie theater. The next
'Cause that
thing you
looks
know, it's
like
on
some
Disney
generic
Plus.
Pixar horse shit. That's
Yeah.
what's funny is they give us something original like that, which just looked like shit. The Indiana Jones thing, I don't care about going seeing it because I'm tired of them. I call it strip mining our nostalgia.
This
This
is
is
worth
just
it.
another continuation of that. Star Wars.
No, this is good.
Marvel
this is
almost
not,
to an extent because
I
now
don't
it's
have
nostalgia.
anything.
mean, it's been
I
going
don't
on
have
so long.
anything to bitch about this like I did the Star Wars movies or Crystal Skull. Like Crystal Skull, I walked down there and went like,
That
I had to go
That one
drink.
sucked.
I remember
Yeah.
that day because I had to go drink a bunch of margaritas after that just to forget that movie.
That's awful.
I was like, I can't believe this is my childhood now. Oh my god! But this,
or drink some Crystal Skull vodka.
It's good
I'm so
Mastodon
glad
song.
to hear you say that
There- it's
because
fucking good.
I
I
felt
had
the
fun.
same way
It's good
about
Mastodon song.
Crystal Skull. So for you to
It
like
is.
this next iteration,
I loved. I thought it
That's
was
good.
good. It's no Holy Grail. It's no Raiders.
But there were so many times
Last
where we
Crusade.
looked at each other and we were just smiling so big because of the nostalgia
Things going
of
on.
the things
And there's some
happening.
stuff. There's some Easter eggs. There's some callbacks.
yeah,
there's
yeah,
some
yeah.
cool stuff like like if you watch Holy Grail and they're going through the sewer there in Venice. He walks by a picture of the Ark,
hmm
and the lady's like, the German girl was like, are you sure that's the Ark of the Covenant? He goes like, I'm pretty sure. And keeps going, There's little Easter eggs and cool stuff like that. It's fun. I liked it. I dug it. And
awesome.
right off the bat, man, it is, bam, action packed. It was
Yeah.
cool. It was good.
Yeah.
It was good.
watch party.
Nice.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Let's go right
Yeah.
now. I'll go
No,
after
not
the
right
show.
now. We've got
I
a
mean,
show,
after show.
but I mean,
We
look
better
at all these,
AC there.
look at all these people.
Yeah.
Can't leave them.
It was
hanging.
good. It was fun.
We should
So.
we should rewatch Romancing the Stone.
Romancing the
Oh,
Stone's
man, what a
great.
good
Yeah,
movie.
I love
that movie.
I
That is a
love
good
that
one.
movie.
And
You want to
it's
go
a-
ride in my little mule?
I want to find one
I
of
wonder
those
how it
planes.
hold up.
I don't know. I wonder.
I
too.
bet it
Yeah.
would. I bet it
Well,
would.
I could tell you because I've never seen it, so we could watch
Well,
it, and I'll give you an
The
honest.
Doobie Brothers
Yeah,
that broke
same.
up.
First person.
I've never seen
That
it.
always cracked me up.
I've heard it
I'm a
referenced a
straight
lot.
man. No,
I like the
something you need to
airplane.
watch.
I'm not
scene.
gonna watch something called Romance.
Yeah, we need to
you
go.
gotta see it.
We
Gotta
need
see
to
it.
watch that. That'll be good. That's like one of those Marlin weekends where we set up
Yeah,
the
or just
projector and
house,
watch
yeah.
it.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Ah,
Totally, we should.
We need to start doing that. Not at Marlin's house. We can do it somewhere else. We don't want to put Marlin under
I got a
lot of
space.
pressure. Yeah, we can. Why have a movie watch party in the backyard? Put a screen up.
I'm gonna
and
do it. Yeah.
Start showing some old nostalgic films like that.
I-
Romancing the
Answer's
Stone's
got
great.
space.
Yeah.
Some
No
deep
idea.
throat
got
informant
space.
type stuff.
Whoa.
Whoa. What?
We're gonna watch. Deep
I don't
Throat?
think those are for public exhibition.
Oh.
Oh, hey, whenever I do the little opening day studio thing, Skip's gonna be there. We're gonna do a Skip Redstone.
Oh my God.
That's a
It's gonna be awesome.
I volunteered.
surefire way
Yes.
to
When
curse
is your opening
place.
day?
We haven't set a date yet.
What
okay.
are you having? What?
For the studio.
Maybe Skip will have a stroke by then.
Oh.
Susie hasn't
Wow,
been there
you
yet.
pissed off Brian so much with your
I'm
statement he's leaving.
not.
I need to get you and your daughter forever. Excuse me.
Forever Fort Worth.
Quit.
What?
So I didn't know that tonight.
Oh no!
Oh, these
My
things
wig
happen.
fell off. Oh shit! Can I have it
Dude,
back?
Jeff was fucking him so hard.
Thank
his
you.
wig
He's
fell
a purple
took his-
hair.
I'm
You
not
took his.
enough.
You took
He's
his
a
weave
purple
off.
hair.
This is
His
my Uncle
weave
Sam
freaked
wig.
out.
Need to get Fort Worth famous on the show though.
That would be awesome.
Bring you out to the studio.
Me and little Katie baby.
Yeah.
Drop the C word a whole bunch.
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
What's the word?
Cantaloupe.
The one I
See you
love.
next Tuesday. Cantaloupe.
Catastrophe.
Oh, see you next Tuesday.
I've
Why
re-
would we be?
I've renamed the
'Cause it's
C
funny.
word Matt Stubbs. I
'Cause that's
just
what
I
you do
just
when
tell
you go on
people
Andrew's show, you just say
Matt Stubbs
that
word?
word a whole lot.
Oh,
I just tell people to quit being a Matt Stubbs now.
Oh, I did drop the C bomb on your show.
Yeah, you little
He actually had to believe it
anarchist.
after a while because it was so many times. You only had that so
So
many. Ugh.
We say cunt so many times.
I didn't
where it
realize there were
loses its
so many
effectiveness.
firework displays tonight.
It's Monday. Why would we have
I know, why don't they
firework
just have it
displays
tomorrow?
tonight?
I don't
Everybody
understand.
should do it tomorrow. I don't understand what's going on either. Like
I don't either.
Well,
Northern
Where-
Hills
where's
is having
Fort?
their big one.
Most people do it
Yeah.
on the weekend.
And it's going to be
Tonight.
by drones.
This
not
isn't the weekend. This is
Monday.
Monday.
Monday. Yeah, you're right.
It's
It
because
is a
they
weird
want
night
to.
do it.
They want to. It's like you said.
Is it monetized?
It's sleeping in. It's you want to be able to sleep in after you've gone to the fireworks and got drunk and hit your wife.
That does actually make sense.
After you've punched your wife a few times, it's time to go night night.
Domestic
Boy,
abuse is
marriage
it's
stuff has
exhausting.
different views about domestic violence.
About the
now.
holidays.
How is your wife doing?
Yeah.
About the
Does
holidays.
anybody want some
I haven't
lemon,
seen Mandy in a while.
Lemon,
Yeah.
Have you seen Mandy?
I haven't
cream
seen
pie.
her since the wedding.
Yes,
Lemon
I would really like a
cream.
very
I think
small.
it is lemon cream pie.
Can I get a very
Mm.
small?
Let
Yeah.
you lemon cream
I'll
pie.
have
I
to dig
mean,
into some of that
So
later.
these are this is the celebratory. I was looking for one that had like a pentagram, but it didn't.
Ah.
So
You could have put your
close enough.
you're crafty.
Yeah.
You could have.
I didn't know you were bringing a pie. I'm all excited. Give me some of that.
Well, I thought that it's a day of celebration. We should have some sort of, and I don't like cake.
Indeed.
I love the band.
I do
Goes
too.
with my
Da-da-da.
food. All
Well,
bands with food
and
except
you-
for Smashing
And
Pumpkins.
you couldn't be a feminist and not like cake.
Smashing pumpkin pie.
Love cake.
Now I want to follow this
lemon.
thread. All
I won't-
bands with food
I won't
you
need a
like.
fork.
Blind lemon
Yeah,
cream
all
pie.
bands with food I like, except for the
Smashing
exception
Pumpkins.
to the rule is the Smashing Pumpkins.
Oh,
The
I
cranberries.
thought you were gonna say black.
I
eyed
love
peas.
cranberries, and I mean corn.
Piebald?
I love
So vanilla
Nobody.
ice.
vanilla ice. Love
Friday.
peaches and herb. Love hot chocolate. Love.
Black eyed peas.
Yeah, red hot chili peppers. Love.
Even after blood sugar and sex magic.
Even
Yeah.
after every song goes in the morning in California.
I wrote a paper when I was in college about this theory that all bands with food in their names are good bands, and my
Peach?
Susie,
professor,
what about Strawberry Girls?
Strawberry
Never
Girls,
heard of
never
Strawberry
heard of
Girls.
them.
Then
But like Silver Apples, yes.
they're
Peaches and Herb, yes.
a weird instrumental band.
Did you say silver assholes?
Apples.
Melt
Oh.
bananas.
Yeah, melt banana.
Fish.
Oh, milk
Yeah,
banana. I
fish,
like milk
yes.
banana.
Yeah,
That's-
they-
Peaches?
I don't.
Let's
Do I
make her
know
feel
That
Peaches?
was
You know
Ju- Justin Chancellor's band before Tool, right?
No.
Peach. Yeah, Peach.
Yeah.
Was Peach.
Never heard
Peaches
them.
is
Yeah.
sucking on my
Yeah.
titties while you're wanting me,
Exactly.
calling me.
Ah,
yeah.
right,
Of course
right.
I know them.
Yeah, that's
When she peed on stage, that's when I checked out.
Whoa.
No, that was
She peed on stage?
She peed her pants on stage.
no, that was
That was-
Fergie.
That was Fergie.
What are we talking
I
about?
thought you meant she like dropped her
Peaches.
pants and pissed
Peaches.
on stage.
Oh, okay, okay.
Not the
Sucking
black eyed
on my
peaches.
What about
titties
milk,
that
milk
you
lemonade?
want.
Around the corner fudge is made.
I
don't know.
Oh, Lemonheads.
That's Emmy Schumer.
Did y'all mention Lemonheads?
Yeah, what about Lemonheads?
Like Lemonheads, love them.
Name a Lemonhead song that isn't Mrs. Robinson.
Into your arms.
I didn't even know
Mr.
that was their
Roberts.
song.
Into your arms.
There's no gatekeeping the Lemonheads.
I don't know any
Uh,
other song besides Mrs. Robinson.
Appleseed Cast. I saw them open up for Cursive and Thursday.
This is a weird food group we're going down. That's food band.
I do like this bands with food in their title. That's a good
Minstrel gravy.
Yeah, I like that.
There's a lot
Oh,
of
here's one. Vanilla.
Exactly.
Yeah, meatloaf.
Perfect.
Ah, meatloaf. Yes.
No.
Limp
No.
Local talents.
Biscuit.
Oh,
Um,
Limp Bizkit, that's
That's
good.
not a food.
Oh.
And
dude.
corn.
That's not
Yeah,
a food.
no,
Wow,
Limp
they're
Bizkit is
both
good.
food bands.
They're,
I like-
they're both
Never
good.
thought about that.
I like the
love
throwback to Dallas though with minstrel gravy.
What about vanilla fudge?
Mushroom Head.
Vanilla fudge.
Yeah, Carmen Epis. and
Please
Vinny
tell me
Appice.
you can't like them. They're awful.
There's an old
This
band
is-
called
Let's see.
Love Muscle. You
What's
ever
the
heard
name of the
that?
band?
Ugly.
It's not
Sorry
necessarily a
that
food.
is so ugly, but it's gonna be tasty. I
What's the name of
promise.
that? Is there a truffle themed band?
There's a
Truffles
Beatles
are
song,
gross.
Savory Truffle.
Double truffle.
Oh, well,
Happy
thank you.
anniversary.
Oh, well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Free birds.
Yay.
Free birds.
I don't want any pie before you try to get
Okay.
it.
No,
Oh,
what is it? The
not a
Fabulous
fan.
Thunderbirds and Shuffle Truffle.
Yeah, that's right. That's where.
His
Do we have any
lesser
more
known
food?
brother.
Captain Beefheart and his magic band.
Oh, that's a great band.
Exactly.
Stevie
no.
Ray's
Uh-oh.
the lesser name.
Uh-oh.
Stubbs,
It's
we
doing
got an
the thing.
issue.
Uh-oh.
Can
Tap
There we
the-
go.
There you go.
chat room
tap
ever
the box.
responded
Something
if they
weird
could
going
hear
on.
that or not?
Jimmy Vaughn's band.
Sorry, this is so ugly.
Jimmy
but it's
Vaughn
tasty.
Yeah. And slightly lesser known.
I'm not
older
going to
brother.
have any.
Here, I'll eat that pie.
Just
Just
because
pass it. I'd fight for now.
Man,
I'm
I'm
not a
trying
lemon
to-
pie guy.
What's
He
great
doesn't have
about
a
the
free hand.
food band thing is
Yes.
it's hard to even, besides just typing
gonna have a
in bands
watermelon
with
band.
food in their
A
title
watermelon
and
pie.
cheat coding it. It's
Yeah.
hard, even like Spotify, it'd be hard to be like, well, what? Do I just type in food items? Like, oh, how many are those? Like, this,
But there's
this is a great topic for
You
this
totally
kind of
Googled this.
conversation if nobody gets on their phone, because we really got to think of like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you have to think
I
of a
totally-
food and then think of any kind of
Yeah.
Tenderloin.
Soup.
It took me a minute to.
Bowling
or any kind of
for
thing.
Bowling
What's
for
funny is you said
Yeah,
tenderloin, so now I'm thinking steaks and
Soup
anything
dragons.
simple like.
Soup dragons. There you go.
Dragons, good
Yeah.
job. Yeah.
But I'm coming up
Yeah,
empty
soup
mostly. I just
Yeah.
don't. Oh man. Like, oh.
Soup dragon. What else? There was a bunch. I feel like there was a bunch of '90s bands
There's
all
the
named
meat
after
puppets.
Meat
Oh, there-
puppets,
I
yeah.
mean-
But that's too.
Cranberries.
That's meat. Oh yeah, you know.
But
All
I
right,
mean,
well, it
but
counts.
that's
It counts.
food. It does count.
And they ain't bad.
Yeah.
Oh,
Meat Hammer.
Primus had the Pork
Okay.
Soda album.
So
Or
about
just
Pearl
the
Jam.
band name.
Yeah, Pearl Jam.
Yeah, I know.
Jam is a food
Oh, yeah.
for sure.
The
Yeah.
clam
Yeah.
wallets.
Clam wallets, that works.
That's
then we
your
can
band
add-
name.
So then we can add the vaginals.
Oh my gosh. No,
The meat
I
curtains.
guess.
And
I
you
mean,
really,
if you're gonna eat on them,
If you're going to eat on
is that a
them.
tribute to the Divinals?
that'll give you
The who?
throat cancer, though.
Oh my gosh.
90%.
Does anybody need a napkin?
We didn't talk about throat cancer like we were
90%
supposed to.
higher
No, we're getting
chance
into it
of
now.
getting cancer in
Whoa.
your throat if you do the fellatio
What?
on the ladies.
Mud
What
honey.
scientific study are you quoting? when
I
you
am
say
not
that with such
quoting
confidence?
science,
You're
sir.
quoting
I'm-
Michael Douglas.
I'm
who,
quoting TikTok and YouTube.
Oh,
That's where I get all of my
Yes.
medical
all your medical
information.
knowledge. So you get a 90% chance of getting throat cancer.
Yeah, 90%
So
So
higher.
next time you see
No, no,
someone
no.
with a cancer kazoo, you're like, that guy used to eat a lot of pussy.
I
over
bet
here."
that dude could flick the bean.
Well, that's
I
what
bet-
happened to Michael Douglas, right?
yeah, that's what. Yeah.
And Eddie
was
Van
his-
Oh
Halen.
yeah, because he
Oh.
blamed his ex, right?
I
He
know the
blamed his
person
wife.
who has the patent on the throat.
What about
kazoo.
I would,
Val
I would
Kilmer?
allow
Patent?
so
Oh,
many
yeah.
The
diseases
patent.
into my body
Talk
if I
about
had to
that.
go down on Catherine Zeta-Jones. Like,
I was like,
I don't know
two
what he was
steps away from
complaining
dating
about.
him.
It's worth it.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Probably
man.
worth it.
She has
I don't know.
mental issues.
Not
That
worth
means
it?
it's unkept a lot sometimes.
Does it?
That's unkept.
You're telling me crazy people don't
Is
know how
it
to wash
spicy?
their poon?
Sometimes it's good.
Spicy.
Sometimes it's
Listen.
unkept.
okay,
We've
Depends-
had this conversation
Depends if you
before.
kept them. If you catch them when they're manic or not.
Susie, I cheated and I googled it. Cranberries. Did we
I
just-
said
we
that.
said that earlier.
Sorry,
I said
sorry,
it. Matt
sorry.
said that.
Yeah.
All right, fine.
said
Bowling for soup.
We said
We
Yeah,
said
yeah,
that.
We
yeah,
said
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Salt and pepper.
Oh yeah, salt and
No,
pepper.
that
See,
was-
that's a
yeah.
good one.
That's a
Spices, but it
condiment.
still counts.
That's a condiment.
Bananarama?
Still works.
Bananarama.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm with
yep.
Matt. That's a condiment. Doesn't count as a food.
I know.
Okay,
salt
so
and pepper.
Spice Girls doesn't count.
Spice Girls
Yeah.
counts.
Mm.
We'll
They-
just
they're-
let them
they're-
count. Just
I'd
because
eat
we-
half of
Fish.
them.
They're food adjacent.
Blue Oyster Cult.
There you go.
If they're on here,
Mm.
you also have to add in
My
Oyster
fork
Head.
broke.
What
What
about
about-
Pearl
Gotta
Jam?
use
Yes.
my hand.
We
We
said
already
that.
said Pearl Jam.
What about
did?
Blue Waffle Cult?
It's sexy.
What about the lemon party?
Lemon Head Party.
Oh, there's
Ah.
hot tuna.
Hot tuna.
Hot tuna,
Yeah.
yeah.
What
Okay,
about,
so I said that with confidence, but I was just like, somebody who's
Yeah.
got to know who
what
hot
about
tuna
trout
is.
fishing in America?
Oh, there you go. They're from Houston.
It's got to be a band called
Wow.
But they're from
Baloney.
here. Are they?
All I
There's
want is a proper
gotta
cup of
be.
coffee.
I mean, if
I mean,
there's a
there's
band
plenty
called
on here.
Merkin, there's
Like,
got to be a band called Baloney.
Okay, this is dumb. On this list, Jimmy Eat World is there. I'm like, no, it says
No.
the
That's
word
not a
eat.
food. They're
No.
eating.
Oh.
Sausage.
Mud honey.
Uh huh.
Yeah, there
that's
we go.
That's a verb.
I knew
not
there
a
was another
food.
one with the meat puppets. In it.
Mud honey's good. Yeah.
Yeah, sausage was one of Les Claypool's side projects.
Yeah, Oysterhead. Yeah, yeah.
Speaking of honey,
Oh.
we
Remember
wrapped-
someone
we
playing a
wrapped our
guitar with
mead.
deer antlers on there and making
Is it
weird
another
effects.
band?
I'm
Yeah,
like, this
yeah.
That was
tracks.
sausage, yeah.
Oh.
Riddles are bun tonight.
It's the Parker County Peach Mead.
Oh, it's so
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Strawberry alarm clock.
Fiona,
that's a good
Fiona Apple,
Yeah.
Blind
yeah.
melon.
Oh,
Chuck Berry.
Humble
Blind
pie.
melon.
Yep, Chuck
Doesn't
Berry.
count.
Pie.
Jimmy's Chicken Shack.
Of
Oh,
That's
course.
a
yeah, yeah,
restaurant.
yeah.
Well, it
I
got
remember
chicken
that
in there.
band.
Never
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
And then we have meat puppets and blue oyster cult,
Yeah.
all coming from Dr.
Yep.
Trump.
Yep. I'm telling you.
Dr. Trom with the
Jeez,
traumatics,
careful, dude.
bringing the
Jeez.
heat in the chat room. Where's everybody else
Yeah.
at?
What else?
Yeah.
Where's
Oh,
our-
there's a bunch
where's
of
our
people
chat
in there
people?
that just no one chats.
I know, but
I
why are
totally
they
so
saying
weird.
derailed the
They get scared.
conversation.
All right. The only other thing I have to talk about on our show notes is some news that came down today. Is that Netflix has paid $50 million to Jerry Jones, Lucky Needs It,
Why?
Why?
to acquire the rights to a Jerry Jones documentary series.
But you don't really want to see
Oh,
that?
that's stupid. Who wants
I
to
don't
watch
care
Jerry
about it.
Jones documentary? Not
Well, a lot of
me.
it is they say that it's going to be about how
Sugar
he
Ray.
purchased the team, turned it around in the '90s, winning the Super Bowls and stuff.
That was 30 years ago.
Yeah, and
that's
then
what
what
the-
happened?
who cares?
What
Oh,
happened
wait.
after that?
There's so many documentaries of shit that's happened 30 years ago
Yeah,
that you
hello.
watch.
The farm.
The Farm.
Farm.
So, yeah, I mean, I don't think time has anything to do with it, but if you're not a Cowboys fan, I
You
mean,
should
this
buy
is
that
going to
series.
polarize
well,
half
who's
the country.
Cowboys
Then you bought the
fans?
farm.
They're gonna rip it.
Don't watch a documentary about a rich guy who got richer.
Lamb
Yeah.
of God.
The rich guy who
Lamb
got
of God.
richer.
Oh,
Lamb.
Yeah.
Lamb is
Oh,
good.
yeah, Lamb is
good.
Lamb
Lamb is
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Fudge
Hey.
Tunnel.
There you go. I mean, hey,
There you go.
fun.
Yeah.
Hey, you won't get throat cancer if you do that.
You'll
right?
eat
You
the
are.
I
fudge
watched
and I'll
a
lick the tuttle.
documentary on Mark Cuban.
Yeah, nobody wants pink throat.
I'm okay with that too.
Pink throat.
With Mark Cuban.
Hey,
fine.
Jeff,
I don't need to watch
Jeff,
He's pretty good on
I love
that
him.
that
He's fine. I got
podcast
no
I told you
problem
to
with
watch.
you got a little.
Oh yeah,
right there.
the podcast I told you
Just
guys
from
to
that.
watch that's
Yeah.
on Max,
Tiny hands.
From the pie. Got a little
whatever it's
cream.
called. The tour, what was it called? Smartless.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Smartless.
He's one of the
Smartless.
guests. It's pretty good.
Oh, there's a new metal band called Orange 9mm.
Nice.
Agent Orange.
Yeah,
Agent Orange.
Oh, Agent Orange.
But that's not
and
a
their one
food.
song.
It's food and something that'll kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I could kill you with food.
Strawberry
Real
cake.
big fish.
Yeah,
already
Yeah,
said
I mean,
that
you're
on.
shooting a fish.
Yeah, I
That's a
didn't
good
know
one.
Dustin was scared of a strawberry
Great
cake.
band.
I'm allergic to it. It'll kill me.
What'll kill you?
Strawberries.
He's allergic to
Man, this
strawberries.
shit's
Yeah.
You
snowflake.
taking notes out there,
Yeah.
folks?
I knew
100%.
that.
Alphabet boys.
Yep. It's
Squirrel
a good time.
nut zippers.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Got
you could eat
nuts
the
in there.
squirrel and the
Squirrel
nut.
or the nut.
True.
Yeah.
They're both food.
Yes,
When
exactly.
you're starving.
I mean, if you
I-
want to add in every animal, then that's just too big of a list.
Sure, deer.
Yeah.
The nut is
Or
the
what-
part.
What is that band?
They don't
There's
define
something
whether
about
it's a
a
noun
deer.
or a verb.
Yeah, if we're gonna go
Venison?
animal route, you could say
Deer
Pantera.
hunter.
Yeah, deer hunter.
I don't think a deer hunter, but
If you're gonna go animal, you could go pussifer.
No,
Pussifer?
That's not an
Pussifer.
animal.
no.
How is it not
That's
an animal?
It's a made up word.
Now, what
Pussifer?
about local food
That's a
bands? We
mystical
don't have
creature,
much,
right?
do we?
We don't
Ooh,
have
that's-
any local
Brutal
food
Juice.
bands.
There's a lot of dead
Brutal
air.
Juice.
nut
Brutal
thinking.
Juice.
Juice, yeah. The band that we booked for a show with some comics, and Brutal Juice did not post about it once.
I guess you could do
That
animal
JT
spirit.
coming through,
Oh,
and Jamie was like, "We got
wow.
Brutal Juice on there." I think it was either Dang It's or Me Thinks on there. We're like, "Fuck, we got Brutal Juice," and then part of me was just like, "Wow, these ticket sales suck." Luckily, I didn't have any money on the line. Jamie lost her ass on it. But look, Brutal Juice did not post about that show one goddamn time. So guess
Wow.
That's
They-
very
I-
brutal juice.
what?
of 'em.
I didn't stick around for their set, and also I was like,
They're
well,
one
I
of
guess
my
they don't have a
favorite-
fan out of me.
They're one of my favorite local bands growing up, and they're still fucking good.
I
They're-
saw
I
them
believe
at the
you,
chat room
but they
pub.
could have posted about that show one time.
Nah, they don't really need to.
That wouldn't
Well,
have been very
We
brutal,
needed them to because we
brutal
wanted a
juicy of
crowd.
them
I'm trying to think of local bands
with food in their
with food in there.
names.
Anyway, so $50 million goes to
Fanta melons.
Jerry Jones. Like he needs it.
No.
A billionaire
Thank
needs
you.
$50 million. Although
$50
that's
million.
not that much.
Not anymore. The melons are out of the band.
That might cover half of his taxes for the year.
Probably.
Well,
It's like
like
your
Danny
feet.
Trejo.
I don't know. It was just weird that they all came down today, and I was like, that's strange. Stupid.
It'd be interesting if it was like a tell-all documentary where it was like the behind the scenes. You know, there's a
That's
bunch
what
of
it's
secrets.
supposed to be.
Yeah.
How he got his money, how the oil field and all that crap,
No,
and
I'm
then how he
talking
bought the
about-
team.
He's talking about fucking
Yeah,
chicks in the bathroom
exactly,
of.
that kind of stuff and all the, I mean, the real
Yeah.
Jerry Jones.
It's the good
stories.
stuff.
Then go listen to the
The White
podcast
House.
about
The,
the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was so
That
good.
what's her name did.
Was like Rich Dalrymple or whatever, the one that was spying on him with the kid with the.
No, no,
that
no,
wasn't
no.
Part of that
No,
story,
the-
too?
That is brought up.
The
Uh,
podcast is from that girl from KERA. Shoot, what is her name?
Sarah. She also watched for Texas
Sarah
Monthly.
Jessica Parker.
Oh yeah, she does work for
Kinnick?
Texas Monthly.
It was really
good.
fucking good. And then I'm
Oh.
sitting there listening to it, going along, and all of a sudden a voice pops up that I know very well. It's a girl I graduated with.
Oh.
And she just spills everything that happened to her because she
Oh.
went through a lot of shit. And it
Yeah.
was like, whoa.
Was it like late,
Yeah.
like way back in the day cheerleaders,
it
or
starts
like
It's
from the
everything.
beginning.
Yeah, it starts from the beginning, goes all the way to now.
Yeah, because like some
Talks
of the
about their Playboy
cheerleaders,
thing.
yeah, they're still alive. That started the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders.
one of my teachers when
Wow.
I was like fourth grade was a
Mhm.
Dallas Cowboys cheerleader.
Did you get
Nuts.
laid?
I was like, how old are you in fourth grade?
9, 10.
9.
So probably I don't think so.
That's 6.
But
Yeah, it's
yeah.
6 years.
Yeah.
Sex Scandal in the Sisterhood 50 Years of the Dallas Cowboy Cheerleaders.
Is that what it was called?
Yeah, by Sarah Hepla.
Hapala.
And she's fantastic on it. And I want her to do more podcasts because she's from the Texas Monthly. She lives here in Dallas, I think. But
Mhm.
she's fucking really, really, really good.
Yeah.
Great listen. It's awesome.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
they start talking about private jets and having the girls on there to entertain gentlemen on these private jets as they fly across the country and how weird it got and some of it was like whoa.
course
Well,
it
I mean, and they're
does.
talking like from the very beginning, the first Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders, they were high school cheerleaders from like Oak Cliff, and like the girl who made the iconic Dallas Cowboy cheerleader's costume, she never got credit for it because she's black. It's wild. Like so they talk a lot about like all of the racism and all that kind of shit.
Let's talk about that,
there.
Jerry.
Yeah.
Jerry.
That wasn't Jerry's
He's in a
fault.
picture.
Yes,
Jerome.
Oh
trying to
no!
integrate the school, and
He's the Jeffrey
standing on the
Epstein of football.
no, but I'm saying
We would have known that by now.
now.
He basically his excuse for that was he described Forrest Gump.
Wheezy.
The Dallas Cowboys will not be sponsoring.
Because that's what
Forrest
Forrest did.
podcast.
Never mind.
Bubble
I'll
gum
take my
shrimp
shit to
company.
another
Jerry
podcast.
Jones is never coming on this
That was
podcast.
pretty good.
now.
Anyway, yeah, the scene where he's like, Mom just chases him off the porch with Vernon.
His joke wasn't his excuse was right out of Forrest Gump.
Oh, okay, yeah.
For the
So.
picture, it was.
Yeah,
I
that's-
never heard him talk about it at all.
He said he was just happened to be there and was trying to go to class and didn't know what was going on, so he
Yes.
just
Yeah,
stuck
he
his
was
head
just-
out.
I've heard
He
that.
basically
Yeah.
explained
Really?
for that scene in Forrest Gump
Yeah.
where he
He's like, I
does
just
the.
happened to be there, wrong place, wrong time.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was his
That's a
excuse
lie.
about it.
Just standing there with a bunch of guys. Now, aren't they all wearing the same thing? Like they all look like they're frat boys, all
But that's-
partying.
That
and
was
in
the
hanging out
picture.
together.
50s. That was what they addressed.
Yeah.
Oh, they all look like they belonged out of Greece.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. That's the way they dress.
Yeah.
Well, that movie's a
The movie, not the
timepiece.
country, obviously.
Was
Imagine-
it Jay that blew our mind the other night about Greece?
Yeah.
What's up with Greece?
Oh, bread.
The country?
Yeah,
band.
that
Bread's
was
a
a
good
good
band.
one.
Bread.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Like if
Bread,
you go
that's right,
back,
the
and
band.
Sorry,
you
I don't
watch
care about Jerry Jones, so I'm
the
just going
movie
back
Grease.
to
Oh,
that.
cream.
We said cream.
So it
Grease.
starts
or I
off
saw him on the list. Never mind. I'm sorry. I take that back.
with
No, that's fair. That's fair.
it starts off with
He's saving her.
I'm
Johnny
in a
is
grocery
saving
store in my
Sandy.
head right now.
Johnny saving Sandy, right?
Uh-huh.
In the ocean, she's drowning. But if you look at it from a certain perspective, they're both drowning out in the ocean, and the entire movie play is a quick synopsis of what's going through their head of if their life would have been together. Because at the very end, when they're dancing at the carnival and everything,
Yeah.
and they get in the car
Oh,
and
and
it
it
drives
flies
off
into
into
the-
heaven,
They die.
is them dying.
Yeah.
Ah,
Huh.
Yeah, it's their whole like their death throes.
Has there
Yeah.
ever been? Okay, I love a good theory, like movie
That's
theory,
pretty damn
TV
good.
theory.
It's a
I
good
was
one.
like,
I
yeah.
love when these started coming out. I fucking loved them. I eat them up to this day. I love it. Has there ever been a writer that comes out? Because sometimes like the Malcolm in the Middle to Breaking Bad. I'm like, stop trying to make that work. It doesn't. Shut the fuck up. Leave that alone. No.
I was
Okay.
trying to make the dad
It's
from
so
Malcolm
fake.
But
Middle turn
now,
into-
like Grease, something that's singular and like just a TV show or a movie. Has a writer ever come out and be like, "You found me out. That's exactly what I was doing." Like 18
That would be
years later,
awesome.
I don't
would be
know of an
awesome.
instance
I
where
don't-
writers just
yeah.
kind of like,
Well,
"Yep, yep,
Tarantino
how'd
talks
you know?"
about it some.
I
He
imagine
talks about
these
some of his
writers.
stuff,
Come out.
Okay,
Yeah. I don't know if
I
he's
imagine
come
some of
out.
these writers are just kind of like, "Man, I was just trying to write a good show." And
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah,
think
yeah,
of
that's
that.
exactly what I was thinking. Yeah.
They were dead the whole time. Like I didn't fucking.
Yeah,
No,
some-
you caught me.
Some
you got
people,
me.
some people
No,
think
you
that
caught me.
Tony
You got me
Soprano's
now.
still alive.
Caught me
I think that's
Now that-
stupid.
Well, that's what I was going to
Red-handed.
bring up. Is like, what's his name? Not David Cross. David someone who wrote the Sopranos and everything. He wouldn't talk
David
about it
Chase.
forever.
David
David
Chase.
Chase.
So way,
And he
Yeah.
finally
yeah,
let it slip. Was like, oh yeah, no, he died. You
yeah.
know,
Right
and
when they started filming on the movie,
was it then they
Then
were
I
interviewing
think
him or
that's when
something, and
they-
he let it slip in an interview.
Yeah.
He's like, oh
So
shit,
he's dead.
yeah, he's dead. And he just owned it all up right then and there. And everybody's like, oh, okay, finally we have
The Saints of
closure.
Newark.
It's like,
I almost got punched
That's
in the
like,
face
yeah,
from a friend that wouldn't believe that.
that's common.
like
But
that he
even-
wasn't dead.
But Sopranos,
Yeah,
he
remember
left that
Gary, how
vague.
pissed he
That's
got
not
at
even
us?
like a
You and
theory.
I, we
It's
were
just
like,
like,
dude,
well, what
he's dead.
happened? I mean, that was
Oh,
just
yeah,
the way
that's
they
right.
made
He
it.
got all fired up.
he
like,
got angry.
no, but wait a second. Wait a second.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
He's dead. He said, no, he's not. No, he's
Wait a
not.
second.
You got to think about this.
The other thing, the other
Thank
fun
you.
one that I love is all the Indiana Jones movies are dream sequences of why Han Solo is in carbonite.
Carbonite.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's one of my favorites.
That's
I love
fun,
that one.
but
That's a good one.
That is.
but
Yeah.
it's all. But is that just that's a fun idea? But do they actually go through and give examples of like, is there some Star Wars shit in the Indiana Jones?
Yes, there are hieroglyphics of R2D2 and C3PO.
Okay,
in
Yeah.
there.
for that.
In which one? Which one is it in?
That's
I
proven.
like
That's
that.
canon.
Is that
yes.
in?
I think it's in Raiders, and I think it's in Holy Grail.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Oh, the Last
Okay.
Crusade. Yeah.
I literally
Last
typed
Crusade.
in TV show theories, Entertainment Weekly. First one, the second one is the Grease one that you said. That's it. This
So-
one says Breaking Bad is a Walking Dead prequel, and I'm like, I haven't seen Walking Dead.
How did
I don't
that
give a-
work
I don't
out?
give a shit.
No.
Yeah,
So
no.
in Greece, when he's saying I got chills, they're multiplying. Does that mean hypothermia is setting in?
Yep.
Ooh,
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You just
that's what I
solved
think
it.
of.
that.
You solved it. Now I got a question about Breaking Bad.
You proud
Have
of
you all
that?
seen it? Everybody
Yeah.
seen it?
Yeah.
Yep,
All right.
yep.
Spoiler alert if
Mostly
you haven't
on TikTok.
seen it. So
Yep.
Walter White is assumed dead at the end of the series.
Yes.
There's no body. They never show it. And I've asked
No,
people.
The final
like,
shot.
Would you watch
no,
El
no,
Camino?
No, he wasn't in it.
Did you watch El Camino?
Yes.
He's dead.
Yeah.
They show him.
I'm pretty sure they assume like it's.
It's all said that he's dead because it
Well,
picks up
no,
right
they
at-
say, there's constant talk about him being dead, but they never show the body.
So you think he might become Mr. White might be coming
I
back?
think they left.
Or-
I think they left a door open.
If it leads into The Walking Dead now,
Maybe
the
he's
a
meth turned him
zombie.
into a zombie.
Oh,
I
God,
never
please
heard
don't
that
do
one.
that
That was pretty
crossover.
I don't.
What
see
if
it.
you're watching like has Walking Dead ended yet?
no.
Yeah, no, it's over. isn't it?
No, dude,
I
they're
thought it
doing
did.
a,
No,
they're
no,
doing a,
there's
they're
a
just
new
starting about
Walking
to,
Dead.
yeah, they're about to do a spin-off on Daryl.
Well, yeah,
It
He
spin
wasn't even a
What
comic-
about
he
what if
wasn't
the
even a
regular
comic
one?
character.
What if the regular one spins off, and the very last shot is like Walter White as a zombie?
I'd like it.
Yeah.
I just
No,
thought of
no.
something. Have you checked your
Gonna throw
voicemail?
zombies into Death Stranding.
Which
no.
mine or the
The
She
show.
makes
I've got
meth
it- we've
for
got a bunch.
zombies, and they
Okay.
start running
Cool.
What
and
about
start
the
getting like.
right.
He starts making meth from my
Hyperactive.
zoo
Yeah.
idea.
the Harry Potter is,
What?
is Star Wars theory?
What?
I don't know
Oh,
that
oh
one.
yeah,
what?
but it's just a retelling of Star Wars, which is a retelling
yeah.
of like the Jesus Christ story, right? It's a kid who leaves his
And it's a
dad.
retelling of the Matrix and the Terminator and
Yeah.
the,
So
the
Harry,
other
Harry
epic
Potter
series.
is
Jesus
actually
Christ
a
story is
Japanese.
You just
called
made all
Survival.
religious people that like Star Wars are going to kill themselves now.
No,
That's not what I
What?
just said.
but Star Wars
But
is a
you're going to.
religion.
I think it is.
Star
Jedi's
Wars is
a
a
religion.
I
Right,
guarantee you, if you think
right.
about it right now,
Luke
if
is
the
taken away from his father. He
Oh,
gets
it-
sent
oh,
to
yeah.
Right,
another
right,
place,
yes.
and he's raised by his
Wow.
aunt and uncle.
Yes.
So is
I do have a
Jesus.
theory though that Star Wars will be a religion because once the
It is a
once-
religion.
Once,
It is a
once,
government
Harry Potter,
recognized
same.
religion.
Taken away
Well,
from
hear
his
me
mom
out,
and
hear me
dad,
out.
raised by his uncle.
Hear me out.
Isn't that a Moses thing?
It's so the apocalypse happens.
Okay.
We're wiped off the face of the earth, right?
Of course.
Then something starts living again, and in a cajillion years, then there's another human,
Sand
and they start.
people.
They're gonna find all this shit digitally reproduced and artifacts all over this planet that is Star Wars, and they're gonna be like, "What the fuck is this Star Wars thing? This must be." They're gonna be like, "This must have been their religion."
What if they can't play digital copies?
If
Yeah.
you think about it,
How long can how long
What
can
if
data
Christianity
last on a
Dustin,
hard drive?
Matt, nerds.
Was a
that
space
shit'll
movie
decay over time, right?
before
It'll erode.
the
DVDs do,
apocalypse.
yes.
So
The
you have to
apocalypse
carve shit in
happens, and that's how
stone.
our religion came about.
Oh, that's
So
really good.
my only
I mean, because if you
caveat.
think about every religion,
I'm
Comes from
backing Matt up.
artifacts and stuff.
You tell your caveat because I'm going to back up
Okay,
Matt here.
so whenever the sun does its thing and there's energy coming off the sun and creating these EMPs or whatever,
solar flares.
Tatooine has two sons.
whatever, how long does data last on a hard drive, and what would it take to
Yeah.
wipe that out?
It's not just going to be data that they find; it's also going to be
You got
artifacts
physical
that they
media.
find all over the
a
place.
Star Wars
Physical-
T-shirt has like a 50-year shelf life.
No,
I
you
don't
got
know.
physical media, DVDs, plastic lasts forever.
How are they gonna
Yeah,
play
but
Yeah,
will the
but
data
does the
stay on
image
it?
on the plastic stay,
They'll
or is
figure
it
Will the
just
data
does
stay?
it just
They'll
get?
have a little R2.
How
you need
we
to watch
how
the
we,
silo.
yeah, and how we're finding stuff all the time that has.
I think
that's
y'all are
from, like,
overestimating
millions
how
of
long
years
shit
ago
will
and stuff.
last.
But the
So-
origin story of all religions is the same story, just told a little
mean,
teeny bit differently.
There's
Pretty
probably as
close.
many books that
Which is
tell
true.
the Star
That's
Wars
why
stories
Star
as
Wars
there
will
are
be the
Bibles
next
out there.
religion.
Yeah,
I mean, let's
yeah,
be
yeah,
real.
yeah. No, that's I'm backing
So-
you up on that one.
I was gonna, fuck. Now you threw me down a different way because I
Sorry.
was gonna back Matt up on this.
About Star Wars being the next religion.
Yeah,
No,
Yeah.
only if you carve the story of Star Wars into stone is
Oh,
that going to last.
That's what it
Somewhere
was.
there has.
that show that was on Netflix, The Ancient Apocalypse.
Yeah.
How the way they talk
Yeah,
about
exactly.
the one thing, all these different places around the world talk about one thing, and it's a guy coming from the water.
Yeah.
And visiting them and paying them, blah blah blah, and it's all these different
Aquaman.
weird religions are
Just
all like.
It's that Toady song.
I come from water.
I think they were all
I
relating to
come from
Jesus
water.
walking across the water,
Come
Oh,
the
Jesus!
water now.
I forgot about
or
him.
or an alien coming down and giving them.
Or coming
Stuff,
up
but
from
that's
the
what killed it.
ocean,
Yeah.
because that's where the aliens.
They really are.
Coming and
Inside
going,
the
coming and
show.
going, coming and going.
We've had
Bobby,
aliens on
Bobby.
this planet forever. They're called squid and octopus.
God might
Octopi.
be
That's
aliens.
what happened to the sub.
God might be aliens.
Yeah.
They saw aliens and it's like,
Yeah.
nope.
Gollum's underwater.
Crush it.
there. God might be aliens.
That's why they won't let you see the pieces. They
Right.
had them covered up with cloth because
They
they're
have.
suction cup things. On
There's
them.
pictures all over the place.
Yeah.
Of
Is
the
are they being
suction
sneaked of the debris and
They've
everything?
got a lot of it covered.
Oh, there's a
Is that trying
hardcore
to
band
cover it
called
up?
Candy.
Is there?
Dustin,
Yeah.
I've never been so convinced
them.
that aliens don't exist as like the last 2 or 3 years because there's been like all these little government like leaks and
Aliens
shit.
absolutely exist.
Okay, well then why is the government
I
trying
need
to
some
make it
fucking
sound
proof. I
like
believe
there
they
are
do.
aliens? If
How
the
did you go
government
to Big
tells
Ben
me
and
that
not
something happened?
find
It
aliens?
didn't happen.
Especially
You-
as many
I
times as we
believed in
stacked.
He
aliens.
passed
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, like how do you?
I mean, you were part of the
Are you-
conversation.
They kept telling us the star score.
Is
I
anybody
believe in
else?
aliens
Yeah, you
until
don't
the
remember
government
that? They were
said they're
telling us the
aliens, and now
star
I know.
score.
Is anybody
Does
else
that
upset that like okay like that we still don't have good UFO footage? It's still the same
What do you mean?
shitty.
We got good
That
stuff.
Vegas
it has
one,
not improved in quality
Dude.
Have you been on
since
Twitter?
the
that Las
90s.
Vegas one, man.
That
No.
Vegas one's fucking
What
wild.
Vegas
Yeah, the
one?
Where it
Vegas
just
Oh well,
shut
yeah.
off.
From
that-
last month.
I thought you were talking about the aliens, and
No,
I
no,
fucking
no.
hate that because I'm like, I don't see shit. You can zoom and enhance all you
I
want.
think that because I think that we don't have good photos because every experience that somebody has with an alien is a very personal experience, and they're like they don't have their phone out. It's not like what's that movie? Joe, Howard. What's that?
Paul?
Oh, the
Howard the
Paul,
No,
Paul the alien or whatever.
Paul.
Yeah.
Simon Pegg's
It's
in
not
that.
like they're
You're
gonna
way
have like
out.
their phone.
Here's the problem. And
Phones
this
out.
Was it Seth
this
Rogen
has been
plays
my
the alien?
argument
Yeah.
to everyone. Is
What's that?
everybody expects that it's going to be this little green man or
Oh,
this
no
little
way.
guy that is a humanoid form. An alien can just be a freaking piece of
Octopus.
bacteria
Amoeba.
sitting on
Yeah,
Mars.
Or it could be a free little red guy.
That's
Like
but that
alien
piece of
life.
bacteria is not in the ship. Those are the real
Okay.
aliens we give a shit
An
about. I
alien-
don't care about some.
An
we'll
alien life
figure it out.
form could be a plant on an Earth-type planet
We've
in
got
a different
that,
galaxy.
that's
Just
on Mars.
When
Like,
someone
we're gonna
finds
find
a
that on
UFO, a
Mars.
UAP, it's we never get with all the phones out there and how quality they are. It's like the trope and like comment section is just kind of like, man, people can take these amazing photos of fucking anything, but when it comes to UFO, they have like these early shitty cameras again for some reason.
Well, most of it's at
like
night.
we get no
most of these
no
cameras,
good
Dude,
details.
Most of
Dustin
these
got
phone
a really
cameras
good one
sucks.
in that flower
No,
field.
I did. I got a great one.
Of an alien?
Yeah. But the stuff that
Why haven't I
like
seen
at
this?
night, none of these phones
Is that what
fucking
y'all
work
call
good
that
at
game?
night when you're
That's
zooming
true.
in.
Yeah.
They don't have the
can't-
low light.
yeah.
We called that
capability.
hide the Nazi or hide the Hitler.
But that airplane
Whoa.
footage of them chasing the little sphere around and it running around, that footage is
Tic-tac.
fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
But, and,
Yeah,
like,
it's
the
great.
Thing, the
I
thing
just-
too, like you got to think that.
But it's
I
been
mean,
the same
maybe you don't
thing.
have to, but I always think like we can't be the only ones out here. Like
It's like
there's
how
gotta
we
be.
still don't have a
Plus,
good
we hired up-
Bigfoot
we-
photo. Or
We fired up
footage.
CERN and that fucked up everything.
We
and
have a
things are coming from
friend.
different dimensions anyway.
We're
Like
our own
Bigfoot?
aliens
Thanks to the
now.
Swiss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking Swiss.
I get okay. They're up there
I
zipping
just
around
eat
the
their
sky.
cheese.
Okay, I get it. It's hard to get, but I'm like with
Or
all
chocolate.
the people out there, and like we
yeah.
still don't have good like Bigfoot or Loch Ness or cryptid. Kind of as much as I
Ricolas.
wanted to believe this
That's
shit
'cause
in
Bigfoot's
middle school,
dead.
it's just with all the phones out there and the surveillance state that is planet
if you're a
Earth.
religious person, some people think that Bigfoot is Cain because he was cursed to walk
Cain?
the earth.
Like
for
the
his
I've
pro
whole
wrestler?
life.
never heard that
Oh.
before.
I hadn't either.
What?
Just say,
Aren't y'all religious people?
No.
you said
Mormon?
Kane, and I thought of Glenn
Cain and
Jacobs, the
Abel?
wrestler.
You're
Yeah,
not.
right.
Yeah,
Governor of
no, I know
Tennessee.
who Cain is, but you're
Wait.
not talking religion.
Is
I
this
You're
a
like how
big
talking
thing in the
myth.
Mormon religion?
I like how you thought we were religious people.
I thought you
Wait a
guys
second.
were.
Yeah.
Did you,
We
did-
started the
Cain-
episode
Never
with a
heard this.
prayer.
Cain
My
was
Lord and
in
Savior is Jim
Genesis-
Henson,
There used to
goddammit.
be a band called Brother Kane.
Genesis, Cain was cursed to walk the earth forever.
Genesis?
Ah.
He makes good chicken.
I
Oh.
can't
Yeah, he
dance. I can't talk. Only thing about me.
Anyway.
Did you watch the series Lucifer?
Yes.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, that's a
good.
good
He was
series.
hot.
Cain made an appearance.
Fucking
Appearance.
hot,
Um,
hot.
Was
Did
he
y'all
able?
see? Did you see? Happen to see that Theo Von's show got ripped with
heard
Roseanne?
about
Did you
it.
hear about that?
I've
I
been
will watch
watching
Lucifer
so much of his
over
shit.
and over and over again.
I've
Like
read
last
tweets
night.
about it.
Is
Yeah.
he an alien?
Theo Von
How
is
do we jump?
definitely
Are we
an alien.
jumping?
Oh no, it's just
Oh.
before I forgot, it was something that just happened. Like today, he's all pissed off about it, and I guess Elon said, "Fuck that." You
Because
can
what?
post it here.
Elon's
No,
gross.
it's YouTube,
'Cause YouTube
that
took it
struck
down.
I think he's
Oh,
able to
really?
put it back
What-
on
what
Twitter.
YouTube
happened?
took it. YouTube took down Roseanne Barr's episode on Theo Von's podcast show.
Oh.
Yeah, because it was too.
Apparently, she made
Too
like
controversial?
To what?
She's being like
What did she say?
something.
The shit she always
maybe
says.
something
and
about
like,
Jews, but it was
Too
a
risque?
joke.
yeah, it was a joke.
God.
And then people were just like, look at Roseanne, she's an anti-Semite or something like that. But
Is
taking the
Elon a Jew?
context,
No,
I don't think Elon's
no.
part of it. It was YouTube that
That'd be wild
suspended
if he
Theo
was.
Von for about a week. I read that
I'm
today.
super Jew. He just
Whoa.
comes out and tells everybody that.
Damn.
That would be wild if Elon Musk all of a sudden came. Oh, by the way, everybody, I am super Jew.
I want to say something about the Indiana Jones movie that made me very very uncomfortable. There was a black gentleman sitting
Uh-oh.
2 rows behind us at the movie theater. And every time they go, Seagull, Seagull, I was just like, oh, God.
What?
On screen. Oh, God.
What?
Well, all the white supremacists now are black.
So hey, look,
Where do-
Elon,
where do you-
according to
Elon
Kanye,
said,
Where do you come
Shouldn't-
up with these
shouldn't
things?
shouldn't be messing with them
Isn't
too
that what
much.
Kanye said? They're black supremacists.
Elon
Yeah.
didn't have shit to do. Even he retweeted, said comedy is legal on Twitter.
What
so
do you got there?
Elon's
What is it?
pro Theo Vaughn.
Yeah,
Well,
he's
Roseanne
pro Theo.
Barr, you heard the herp theory, right?
What?
The reason she's all whacked out is because she got hit by a car.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
that's
a
what I've
teenager.
heard
She's
Rogan
a
say
kid.
a couple times.
when
yeah.
she was a kid.
It was impalement, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, it
yeah,
messed her brain up.
Yeah.
she got stabbed in the head by the
But
fucking hood ornament.
She also gives
they-
zero fucks. That's
Oh,
what the
shit.
problem is lately. Is she
Well,
doesn't give
yeah.
a shit anymore.
And that
not,
could-
not that she did back then,
No.
but she's
She's on
really
more
giving the
drugs.
Yeah.
bird to.
She's older.
Well, you should be
Yeah.
able to relate. Get impaled or stabbed, and they go up tenfold, right? Stubbs.
Whoa.
There was a line that she was on someone's. I think
Huh?
it was either Theo's podcast or someone, and Roseanne was just kind of like talking about like maybe women in politics. She's like, but we're insane half the month, but nobody wants to talk about that. And I was like, that's a great
Yeah.
fucking line because a woman said it.
She's fucking hilarious.
Susie thoughts.
Yeah, she is.
That would
she
be a
is pretty
good.
great. I thought
Susie, can you get her on our
My
show?
family
I could
watched the
try.
fuck out of
We'd love
Roseanne
to have
growing
her.
I love
up.
that show.
Because
Her-
that
Yeah.
was one of the most
It's awesome.
relatable shows. To
I can relate to the Cosbys for
Her-
several reasons.
not
Her
rich.
daughter
Not
wrote
rich.
autobiography called
Not a
This Will
dad
Be
that
Funny
roofies
Later,
women.
Yeah.
Or
and it
sweater
was
collection.
amazing. It
Not a
was
family
really,
of
really
5
good about how
kids.
like her
I can relate to that.
meteoric rise to fame, how it just fucked the family up. And it
Who,
was-
Roseanne?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
I believe
it was
it.
a really good book, and it was also in that
Well-
era of time in the 80s and 90s where they were sending kids off to camps, like when they couldn't like discipline them.
Oh,
Oh,
right.
They,
gay
you know,
camps.
they would send them like to these psychiatric camps
We're
for
gonna
months,
pray the
weeks,
gay away.
Trouble
years.
Kid Camp,
Yeah,
Fat Camp,
yeah.
whatnot.
My parents just packed me full of drugs.
Well, if there's one thing to be said about Roseanne, she set the bar really high. I'll be here
Are
all
we
night.
drinking more?
Anybody want some soda?
Some what?
Oh,
What?
some
Soda.
Sotol.
Soto.
So dull.
From
What is
Big Ben.
what is
So
that?
tall.
No, I think so.
Sotol from Big Ben.
So my Big Ben episode, which is your episode, comes out next week.
Whoa. How many fucking months are you behind?
Dude, we've been recording like crazy.
Oh, look
Yeah.
at me! I have a successful podcast.
Well, no, I have a backlog. is
If he
what I-
did, he wouldn't be here.
True.
That's why I'm sitting next to Brian Breckenridge.
Dude,
Ah.
I love
Oh, shit.
this.
Cage match. Cage match.
I am unsuccessful in ways you cannot even fathom.
I hope to be at your level of unsuccess one day.
Well,
I'm like, I like the unsuccessful off we're having. So this is a type of agave. Does anybody else want some? This
agave
is
neck.
Sotol. This is from Big Ben. It's grown in the desert down there, the Chihuahuan Desert.
Oh, is this the one?
That we did the
it's like
tasting
it's like
contest.
basically
So
a
you were
religious
with us, right?
ceremony.
So
no,
it's
it
just
was
leave.
the
Yeah,
three
yeah,
of
it
us.
just
Three of
us.
us.
It was
So
the three
so
of
right
us.
before Dustin got a chance to try this one, he gave us a different agave,
You want yours?
and we
you.
took a little sample of it, and
Ew.
it tasted like I swallowed my Copenhagen dip.
So this is the way this is made is out of the Soto bush, which is the one with the big stalk, and you just drink a little bit at a time.
Big
This
stock,
is-
baby.
The,
And-
the
and
deal with this is that it like the guys that make it are like 70, 80-year-old guys, and once they die, their recipe's gone.
Yeah.
And every
Allegedly.
batch is a unique, but it's a type of like
they haven't commercialized it yet.
they haven't commercialized. It's a type of slash tequila
You got 'em all.
agave, tequila agave from the Chihuahuan Desert.
But it was really
Uh,
cool. It was a nice
It was
little.
so cool, and like the Sotol
Message it.
plant
It
has to
smells
be
burnt.
20 years old, right? Before.
Yeah,
You said
Ringo
we're supposed
story.
to sip this?
Thank you,
yeah.
sir.
You just sip on it.
Yeah.
You
this
don't have
this
to
is
shoot
very
it.
special.
Smells
by the
like
way.
It
it kind
smells-
of smells like Copenhagen.
It's very. I mean, this is very, very,
It's supposed to
very.
be
It ain't like that
smoky, and
first
it's-
one, dude. That
it's
first one
distilled,
was.
like,
I mean, it
inside
was
the earth.
Copenhagen.
It says made in Mexico back here.
Woo!
This is good. It's weird,
Very weird.
very weird, but it's good.
But there's
Just
one.
have a little bit of it.
There's one in
Tastes like Copenhagen.
not Terligua.
No.
I can't get it out of my head now.
No, the other one.
Not
No,
the
the other
one.
one,
This
like-
one does not.
This
Oh.
one might give you like kind of a hint of it, but the other one was like you swallowed your chew, dude.
This is another. This is another
Skull
bottle.
and flavored.
skull, yeah.
But
Skull
this one,
original.
Oh,
This one right here tastes completely different from that one, even
Does
though
it?
it's Sotol.
because
So
of
cool.
the maker.
The maker, the type of soil it's in, the type of. I mean, it could be clay, it could be dirt, the way how long they cook it.
What is Sotol? Because there's
when
a
they were
trying
Sotol
to-
area
plant.
in
It's the
Big
plant.
Bend.
Remember when they were
Okay.
trying to
That's right.
master the weed trade down in Mexico? They had to deal with all the different soils and stuff, and they would bring in agave like experts and stuff.
Yeah.
And
Wasn't that why mezcal took off? Was because of that?
because of the weed trade,
Yeah, they were.
Maybe.
When they brought on those experts in, they started finding and making things a little better and different.
I don't know. I'm just going off of Narcos.
Oh,
So you got some of the Sotol?
Yeah,
right
and
over
it
there?
does have a tinge,
Can-
a tinge
Can I break
of,
into
of
questioning Matt
yeah. Go ahead.
a little bit?
Of
Okay.
Copenhagen.
okay.
It does a little
Here, let me
bit.
see.
Yeah, brother. All right, so I'm going to switch into Little Hands Drew because if you get mad at me, you can be mad at my alter
Then we'll
ego.
go to emails and
Phone
voicemails.
things.
All right,
Yeah.
so-
okay, little hands, Drew.
So Matt, you see my little hands here?
Yeah.
I ate with these
do
earlier.
these.
So, this is your 10th
proud.
anniversary, and I think that it'd be very fitting to talk about. There was a moment in Jerry Jonestown massacre history that happened not too long ago, and nobody got any closure about this.
What's that?
Oh.
Oh shit! This is what you asked me about over the weekend.
Shit.
There was a bit of a situation. Which episode was this?
I don't know.
Oh, are you
I
talking
don't
about the
even know.
retirement?
Yeah.
There was
As we
a
call the
Talking about
retirement.
Yes.
it's a little walkout.
I mean, I'll
situation.
go into that
Let's.
now, but
I
I don't
really
think
we
anyone
have
really
to.
wants to hear
Oh
it.
yes, they do. I
I
promise
thought you already
they
covered
do.
this.
He
Okay.
asked.
I did.
Fuck this podcast shit. It's stupid.
He
That's what I thought we were just re-recording
Why
that.
do you need to say that?
I
He,
think
uh,
I thought we were re-recording that drop.
Why is Jeff dead? I don't know. I'm not here no more.
No, Jeff's not on
See?
it.
Hello.
Here I am.
There he
we
is.
go.
There we go. What the fuck happened?
Yeah, fuck this podcast shit. It's stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were just re-recording that. And
no. He asked me about this. What at Pouring Glory, and I was like, I didn't stop by Pouring Glory to talk about this, and you need to ask Matt about
no,
it.
would it I don't think Dustin and I have actually talked about it. So
No.
here comes some on-air inside baseball.
This is what we
Do we
need.
need a
Some
slow,
on-air
sad
truth.
music?
No, it's not sad.
I
It
can't
was
play
not
any
sad
music
at
right
all.
now. We have too many
But
mics.
it was rather just stupid, and basically it was a tough week.
It was a very
you
had a
my-
lot going on.
Just got married.
I just got married.
Let
yeah.
him tell the story.
But the
That's a curse.
the thing that had me all worked up was the time that I spent with my dad, just realizing how far down the line he is in regards to his sickness, and then something that always bugs me is that no one hears. But when Dustin and I talk about the show, is I don't fucking care about what other people say about the show, and that's one of my little pet peeves. And he immediately brought up other people. And that's why I
Oh,
said I'm
yeah.
50% of the show. Those other people, I don't like. First of all, I thought that was a statement that we needed to, or that was something that we should have talked about. Not on mic, but I kind of pressed the issue.
Yeah.
Because I do that sometimes. And then I
We all
tried to
do
eject us,
because it's fun.
Go on.
and then I tried to eject us out of it. That was the one thing. I also tried to get us out of the whole awkwardness of the whole situation, but he didn't catch my cue. And then
We need flags.
yeah, yeah. He
Oh,
didn't
I
catch my
see
cue.
what
He
you're
didn't catch my cue. Then
saying.
came back at me harder. And then when he mentioned the people have talked to we've talked about this, and people that weren't involved in the show, that just gets under my skin because it's our show.
No, but that's not what I
And
meant by that.
it's-
I meant
it's,
we talked about this. Me and you talked about that.
That's I know.
yeah, yeah.
It was
wasn't-
totally
okay.
this was totally a fucking blow up mentally. But it didn't really have anything to do about the show, but it was triggered by something that was on the show. And the
Now
only
quit-
thing that was triggered, like I said, the thing that was triggering was whenever sometimes Dustin and I get to listening to other people, and it doesn't work good that way. It always ends up as a shit show eventually. It takes its time, but it'll get there. But when we keep it just amongst ourselves, when we're talking about some of the stuff, like actual on-air shit,
Mhm.
and critiquing our own stuff. That should be between me and him, and we ended up getting into
So,
a conversation on the
Two
show.
questions. Were you blown away by the response you got the next day?
I didn't get
whenever
a
you-
response.
You didn't look at your phone.
I got a
and see-
response from her.
You got one from me too.
I don't think so.
You never responded to it, but
Yeah,
it's,
several people said
it's,
they.
it's in your Instagram.
But
Oh,
several,
on your
remember-
Instagram.
several people
Remember
said they
also,
sent you messages.
I also switched phone carriers.
No, and
so
I'm not coming down on you like that. But I know there's a lot of people that care about this, and I'd be surprised if you didn't have your phone blown up.
Who'd
No,
you
it
go
didn't.
to?
But
Verizon.
I wonder if there's something going
Sec-
on because
second
I
que-
got that's the like yesterday. I got asked a question about you getting text messages that you hadn't responded to someone.
That I hadn't responded.
That they had been
I-
sending you text messages and you hadn't responded to them. He's like, "Well, is everything okay? Is everything all right?"
Yeah, I don't. When I moved to Verizon, like it didn't carry over my contacts.
Like it lost
It did a little bit.
That's kind of
Yeah.
shitty.
It did
That's
a few,
super
but not
shitty.
Kinda
not all
patchy.
of them.
I hate
So
that.
Stuff is.
Now, have you gone back and listened to that episode since that night?
no, because
No,
I
why
know.
would you?
I know. Yeah, I don't need to
I would
replay
never
that.
do that. No, there's no
The
reason for that. You were
the
there.
main thing is
You lived it.
the main thing was that it just the conversation shouldn't have been on the air, like
Sure.
none of it. But when I would sit there and think about the actual conversation, what led up to it, and what made me mad, it didn't have anything to do with Dustin. It was just more of
You could tell that
Yeah.
it had nothing to
It
do
was-
with Dustin.
yeah, it was more
Yeah.
of just I wanted.
It
to
was
get
all
some-
about me, and
I
I
wanted
took
to
it
get-
hard.
So, see, that's one
Uh-huh.
thing I think I struggle with sometimes. If I get to a point where I feel numb, and I'll instigate a fight just to feel emotion. And
Oh yeah.
it's like
see that.
it's kind of like
Well,
the,
we can
it's
just
like
punch you
cutters.
in the
It's like
balls.
cutters.
He comes.
When
You could
cutters
just
do
say
that shit,
something.
it's like,
I'll punch you in the balls.
We
Ow.
can do that.
It's
Right
wicked.
into
Maybe
the-
Well, I could
something
probably
a little
like
less
that, though.
dramatic, Dustin.
I gotta say
We'd
that
probably like that.
that
I'll bring
was,
Skip over. That'll set you off.
It's a
Yeah.
piece of PTSD
I
that
don't have
I'll
to say
never
shit.
probably get over because
shit.
it was terrifying to see that maybe the show might not make it. But you're back the next week, and I'm so glad
Yeah,
you guys
no,
kept
I knew
going.
I gotta
I
go.
knew
Hey.
that we just need the
Hey Matt,
the
you
me
guess
things
it-
do this too. A lot of times they'll have to take a little break sometimes, and that's I knew.
This happens
you know.
in band situations
Oh,
too.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
like
yeah.
it's just you're around people's.
I'm giving you a hug.
Well, it's every week for 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna
Every
get-
week,
you're gonna get on-
532 weeks as of.
I
this
wish
call.
I wish the answer was sexier, but it's not.
No,
it's
no,
just
no,
pretty
it-
much me and Dustin doing our
but,
thing, and then just
Matt, I
every
got to
once in
tell
a
you,
while
the
it happens,
first
so
person
it's
that sent a
okay.
message being like, "I want to feel his seat."
Oh yeah,
What?
I said if you need somebody, I'm in.
Yeah.
That guy's gone. I'm in.
Well, I don't
See,
need
I was
I don't
like,
need
give it a
Matt.
couple of
I don't
weeks
need
before I
Matt to be
moved
gone.
in,
Yeah,
Yeah.
but, you know.
Jeff?
we can still do that.
Yeah.
actually, if you want to start.
I wasn't gonna give it any cool down time because I knew Susie and Jeff would be like, oh hey, what's up?
I wait for the body to
it
cool
would-
down.
That's tough
Yeah.
to drink.
You
don't
get
wanna-
past
you don't
it.
wanna
You
attack
get
it
past
while
it
it's
once
you
it
do
gets
get
going.
past it, and then you're like, oh, this is
A few
so
sips, you get into
good.
it, and it's good. Like
Right.
this third sip was fantastic. Then when I just finished it off, it was great.
It's very
I
Copenhagen
did think though, I was
tasty.
like, you know what? If
Ooh,
that's
it's-
the last show,
It gets better.
if that's the absolute last Jerry Jones Time Asker show, it's kind of genius.
Yeah, yeah.
Because this is like
100%.
you just get
Well-
up and just walk off, and Dustin's like,
Now,
You
We've
walking
done
out,
that
you know?
before. Both of us have done that,
It
but we've
seems
edited it out.
staged.
full
It seems
disclosure.
staged.
Full disclosure.
Full
Well,
disclosure.
I was just like, fuck it, edit, upload, done. I just didn't want to even have to deal with anything or
Yeah,
cutting
yeah.
it out. I just cut the show, fuck it, put it up, done.
Let Matt answer all the questions. That's what he's-
But like I was the whole week, I was like, well, maybe that's it. And then in my head, I was like, well, that is pretty genius if that's just it. Bam, done.
yeah,
And
because
nothing else.
Because if you're listening along, maybe you're a couple weeks behind.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, you're like, wait, what?
And then I was thinking, well, like maybe we'll at least make it to this week, so that way it hits the 10-year and be
Uh-huh.
done. And I don't know, it was all pretty freaking funny. All the responses were crazy.
I didn't get any. The only one that reached out to me though, for real, was her.
It's not
I
true.
thought about it. I was
Like-
like, I'm gonna leave you alone.
I don't know if, but like I said, it
I don't
might
have your phone number for some goddamn reason, so I hit you up through Instagram.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Did I not
Go-
respond? It?
No,
That's-
hey,
I'm not mad
no,
at you.
here's
I'm
the
just saying
problem.
I did reach out.
And this
to
could be a problem because someone else told me they hit you up through Instagram too.
you. You should check
no.
your inbox.
No, go into you got to go into your messages and then there's a hidden tab
Oh,
that
for
is
requests.
like request
Yeah.
and look through it
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I went through it the other day and was like, holy shit, I
Yeah.
missed out on like 2 photo shoots because of that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh,
Hidden.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I do that.
That's
too.
money in my pocket.
How do you think I got my award from Fort Worth Magazine?
anyway,
Blind luck.
By Instagram?
We're
Instagram.
happy.
Ah.
Yeah,
That I
blind
didn't quit?
luck.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We love
No, I
you.
never
Well, we're
listened.
good
Ooh, I
too.
got four,
I never
I got
listened
4
live.
hidden requests
I
right now.
listened the next day or the next day, but I made
Yeah.
sure the next Tuesday because I didn't ask him anything about it. It's like I'm not gonna bother anybody.
Yeah.
Just kind of see what happens.
Well,
And
we
I
were
tuned
going
in
to
at
get
8 o'clock. I
into
was
it,
like,
but we
oh,
never had a
he's there.
chance. There was
Yeah.
stuff going on. Like there was new stuff that was going
Watch.
on.
I just told
Stupid
Brian all
new
this, and
shit.
he's probably got all sorts of show opportunities. Like, hey, we want you to
No.
open for Chappelle at Dickies.
No, it's a bunch of
Right,
spam.
Like, damn.
We
Okay.
like your
Which one?
thing. You want to promote
So
our
are we
shit?
gonna
Like,
listen
no.
to? Are we gonna read anniversary emails and listen
All right.
to anniversary
I've got-
things?
Yeah, we've got a couple
Happy
of.
anniversary,
Okay, so here's the deal.
guys.
Here's what I
Happy
want to do.
anniversary,
Is some people in this room like to pretend their birthday's an entire month long?
Susie.
Well,
Susie
the
Palooza
chick.
is not the entire month.
Yes,
just
it
about.
is.
So what I think we should do is it should just be JJTM 10 year for the entire month.
Yes.
Okay.
If there can be a Pride month, there can be a JJTM month,
Okay.
100%.
All right.
right?
Yes.
If there can be an
absolutely.
Indigenous People month, there can be a JJTM
I'm
month.
looking forward to the day it's federally recognized.
If there can be a Men's Health Awareness month, isn't that what July is?
I don't know. Did you know you can still get testicular
Prostate
cancer?
Cancer Month.
I thought that was November.
You know what the
I
hardest
know if you
part
do a
of
lot of
Pride
oral
Month
sex,
was?
you might have
What?
throat cancer.
Did this ever happen to you?
Real
The
talk.
hardest thing about Pride Month is
What?
wishing Happy Pride Month to the people you thought were gay.
That joke's,
Wow.
that joke's ready.
That's
That
good.
joke's
I like
ready.
that one.
I meant to do a joke where I'm just like, guys, Pride Month is a lot harder than like Black History Month because like you know who's black.
I mean,
Yeah.
But Pride Month, you just
Wow.
kind of have to assume.
Okay.
July
Like,
is
imagine
family.
going to someone like
I'm
Happy Pride
using
Month
that
and then
next-
they punch you.
Next Pride Month. I'm using
Here
that.
you go. July is
And then
Family
they commit
Fun
a hate
Month,
crime.
Family Meal Month, Family
Oh.
Reunion Month,
Family Reunion Month.
National Anti Boredom Month.
Deeper in.
So that's where we'll fall in.
What?
Anti-boredom.
National Fireworks Safety Month.
It's the best
Of course I
suggestion.
That makes sense.
I'm pro
Yeah.
boredom.
Deeper in.
Oh, this works for us. This is, since it's JJTM month, it'll be also National Hemp Month,
Okay.
Ah,
Hold on.
National Grilling
who cares
Month,
about that?
National Peach Month,
Did you hear it?
the peach
Stuff?
mead.
That is National Deeper in Closer Kin Month.
Yeah, with the
family
Fun Month.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
the Closer Kin Month. Yeah,
It's best to put your sister
Yeah.
to the test.
that is. We've already talked about that. That is the Perez family motto.
That's his side of the family.
I thought it was the Stubbs family motto.
It's the Perez family
Whoa.
motto.
No, that's his side of the family.
I'll get a text message right about now. In our little group. Cell phone courtesy month. All right. So anyway,
Cell phone courtesy month.
watercolor month.
What's that mean? Let
That's
people
cool.
use your-
This one's dark.
We should-
Bereaved
we should
Parents
stack-
Awareness
We
Month.
should stack and do some
Aw.
watercolors.
Wait, bereaved parents?
Dude.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like
But
what is
not
that thing
bereaving.
Trista Morris always does? The
Oh,
painting
man.
thing.
Yeah.
You just signed us up for
There's
65
No, it said
some
bereaved
bereaved
past
emails.
tense. They're done mourning. Oh wait.
You kind
Hey,
of
with the
ignore
I
Delete.
don't think you're. Are you
It's
ever
called
done mourning?
delete.
Well,
I
they
don't
drew
know.
the
Mute.
line.
mute for a
afternoon.
month.
That's offensive.
But we could do a JJTM watercolor painting night, and we have to
Oh,
paint
we
a still
should.
month, a still life, on the show.
Yeah.
I will put that together for you.
Mandy walks
we may
around
need
with a
yours
timer
with a
on.
little more room.
I got Trista. I got the
No.
space. Let's
Hey,
go.
Mandy's walking around with a timer.
Yeah,
Timer.
A timer.
stack time
Oh yeah.
as the
Ah.
chemist,
Our doctor.
our
She's
chemist.
our pharmacist.
I
Our
called her my
pharmacist.
doctor.
That's
Yeah,
what it was.
she was our chemist.
All right, here we
as
go.
They call them
Okay.
in England.
Number one.
Okay.
Happy 10 years. This is from Thomas. Not that Thomas.
Thomas the Tank.
Another time.
Thomas
Because
the
I
Engine.
already read
Thomas
this.
Thomas the
Train.
Engine.
Actual
Thomas
time.
the Engine.
Hello, mates. My name is Thomas, and I'm reaching out from across the sea in good old United Kingdom.
Ah.
Good day,
Hey
mate.
Thomas.
North
G'day,
London,
mate.
to be precise. And I wanted to wish you lads a happy Tuesday and congrat you on 10 years of podcasting.
Lasses.
It's probably Tuesday in the UK right now.
Or it could be
Happy
Thursday
Tuesday.
or Wednesday,
Yeah, it is Tuesday.
because Thursday is the new Tuesday.
It's actually 2 Fridays.
Do they
ago.
celebrate anything over the 4th of July in the UK?
No,
No,
have
I
you
don't think
never
so.
watched
Like,
Depeche
no.
Mode 101?
I identify as a Tuesday.
They sit in their houses with the lights off.
Yep. So
They
let
don't
me.
give a
Here we go.
fuck about the
Fuzzy
4th of
Tuesday.
July.
No, and why would they? It's
I
not,
stumbled upon you guys by accident a few years ago
Translate.
and have listened ever since. I try and listen every week, and occasionally I get to pop in the chat when working a late night shift. Listening to you guys talk about the USA has made me realize that the UK isn't as bloody fucked as I thought it was.
our cops have guns though.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
And
that's
they
a sore
use
spot
them.
there. Although you have made me come,
Oh.
you have
Oh,
made me.
goodness.
Whoa,
What?
yeah.
This took
Although-
a turn.
Thank you.
Wow.
It says here, although you have made me come and want to visit Texas and soak in some of its culture, as long as I don't have to ride a horse in chaps with a pistol around my waist.
Nope, you do. You
do.
have to.
You have to.
And you have to sun your butthole.
I rode a horse.
So I
here.
read this one early, and he says, a shout out to my pal Peter Dench, wherever he may be roaming and shooting. Cheers to 10 years, and here's to many more. Thomas Bailey, Kingsbury, North London.
Nice. Thank you, Mr. Bailey.
Well, Peter Dench is a guy that I hooked up with a few
Oh,
years ago that came from the UK, and we went and did some photo shooting stuff.
oh.
Nice.
And he did a book called Dench Does Dallas,
That's
so I guess
cool.
this is one of his
Ah.
friends, so maybe that's how I found out, because
That
I
is
told Peter
very
about
cool.
the show.
That's cool.
So
Oh, nice.
this is Peter's book.
Badass.
That's awesome.
Very
The
cool.
book is fucking rad. It's all stuff around Dallas
Any nudes?
and stuff. Maybe.
There's
You
a
didn't go to any of our strip clubs?
but it's all
Like,
film and everything. This is a
big
Any
old
fantastic.
voy?
badass.
Any voy?
Bowl
Where
of
can
pho.
people get Dinch Does Dallas?
Oh, I don't know.
Dinch Does Dallas.
I mean, if there's some stuff,
Probably
to
on
bring-
Amazon.
Is the
We got
voyeur
Peter
book?
Dinch does Dallas. Anybody want to look at
A
it?
Dinch
I
voyeur
do.
book?
Shit.
any
All right.
relation to Judy Dench?
Mm,
Maybe.
the Dame.
What's that?
Dinch.
Oh shit! Hold on.
I don't
Okay.
recognize other countries.
Let me go back here.
If your last name is Dinch, you fuck
Hard.
for sure.
Dame duty, Jen.
For
Dinch
sure.
did, right?
I'm gonna give you the full Dench.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you the full Dinch.
Okay.
This one
just
is
said
from Eric Zarate. Congratulations on your milestone. I've recently joined Fort Worth Inc. magazine as a contributing writer and want to talk to you guys about doing some stuff for the magazine. Blah, blah, blah. We'll close all this out because it doesn't need to be talked about. But anyway, thank you, Eric, for the email. This is freaking rad.
That is
Thank you for the congratulations. Fort Worth Inc. recognizing. Not everybody can just be in Fort Worth magazines.
So is that incorporated or is that tattoos?
Inc.
Incorporated.
Incorporated.
Readers,
Fort Worth Incorporated.
readers.
So it's not the tattoo one?
No. So, what are you
What's
looking
next?
at?
He's showing
Grilling
pictures
and grilling and grilling.
in your red, white, and blue.
I forgot what we went to. We went to.
Is he drinking Bud Light?
I took him to the Twin Peaks bikini contest because he wanted something crazy like that.
Yeah.
A concert and something else
Taking the
around
stockyards.
Dallas.
Oh, not Dallas.
All right, here we go. These are
Dallas
fuck, I
stockyards.
can't do this.
Why?
Oh man.
Are you quitting the podcast too? What's going on?
No, I can't play the voicemail right now.
Turn me
Oh.
off.
not?
Because we have too many fucking people in the room.
Well, turn off people.
Take me off.
Yeah, take me out too.
All right, hold
Do
on.
not
Let me,
take
let
me
me
Get
figure
me
this
off.
out.
I want to get off. Get me off. Whoa.
Whoa, that's weird.
Get me
All right, hold
I'll
on.
get you off.
If Jeff's
Wink,
getting
wink,
off, I
nudge,
want to get
nudge.
off too.
This
Yeah,
is all
it's not
weird.
fair for just a few to get off.
We all
Fine,
get
Susie.
off.
Wait,
We'll
wait,
all
wait, wait!
get
It's
there.
our 10-year anniversary. We should be getting off.
Whoa.
That means all of
What
us
are we,
except you
Doc?
two get naked. I don't know. How's
That's
this
not
going to
okay
work?
on YouTube.
Do we keep our pants on?
Do we keep the cameras
What
on?
do we
I don't
Is this
know.
a private affair?
How does this
There's
work?
from the Big Ball in Dallas. All right, hold on a second.
Okay.
Keep talking. Make
Okay.
I'm gonna give you the whole
Hey.
Dinch.
Hey,
Trying to
hey,
keep
look,
on
those are
talking.
monks
Yeah,
up
those are
on the
monks.
ball. That's
No, since it's
A monkey
y'all and
ball.
Elle's anniversary,
interesting.
Monkey ball.
I have to blow you, right?
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
That's all right.
It's
Thank
not a
you,
party
I'll
until
watch that
Breckenridge
one.
starts blowing people.
God.
I
Hey,
always
I
say.
had the
Watch
new
Breckenridge.
barbecue Doritos.
Ah, what?
Oh,
Hit-
man.
hit the
Son
box.
of a bitch.
No, we're good. We're good. It's over
It's
here.
him. He
Oh,
did
it's
it.
you?
It's
Yeah,
over
legit.
there.
Oh,
Legit, man. I didn't do the ketchup
finally
ones.
fixed it.
The ketchup ones.
The problem was over here
Well,
the entire
it's killing
time.
the.
They
It's
look a
those
little
mics. Those
dicey.
mics
Yeah.
are terrible.
There's a book under your
But the
butt.
barbecue ones, thumbs up. Thumbs up on the barbecue.
I didn't know what else to
Okay.
do with it.
All right, let's make sure this doesn't crash the show here when I do this.
Okay.
Oh
Fingers
my
crossed.
God.
Where you at, chat room?
Everything's looking good in the chat room.
Everything's still going.
Well, we hadn't seen anything in a minute. Why aren't you
Chat
talking
room, you
about
got
it?
any-
let's
you got
see.
any
We got that
nudes?
going.
Talk to
All
us,
right.
chat.
Let me see if this works. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Here is the first one.
Okay. Oh, do I have to have my headphones on?
Probably. It didn't translate at all, but let's see here.
Okay.
Is it working?
No.
I hear something.
I hear something.
I hear dead air.
I hear static.
I hear dead
I hear
air.
static too.
I hear the planet sad.
Dead
Fuck.
air.
I thought Dustin was good at this kind of stuff.
Not when there's 9,000 people.
It's hot.
Oh, hey.
Let's try this side.
Okay, let's try that side.
You got this.
Okay, yeah, it's a little noisy, but now it's
Little
not
noisy,
noisy
better.
anymore.
noisy.
Send it to
Let's
me.
crank this
I'll
up.
just play
Let's
it on
see.
my phone into the
Let's see.
microphone.
That's
God, y'all.
okay. Good.
Does this
Smart
work?
Do I
thinking.
got to be the nerd here?
Okay.
Is it going out?
Call Joe Tacky.
I don't know what's going on.
Why him?
Joe Tacky.
Yeah.
He's an audio
Is this
engineer.
working?
Need some analog help there, Joe.
I don't know.
I made that joke like 3 years down in Austin, and I almost got my ass beat by both of them, and left on 35.
In traffic.
In traffic.
In bumper to bumper
traffic.
traffic.
Sensing a pattern here, young
Let's
Stubbs.
see here. Man, I don't know what's going on now. Let's see.
We're gonna
Let's try
make this happen, folks. Do not be discouraged.
Yeah, don't be discouraged. It's all good. Let's see if
Schneider's
this works.
got it.
Let's see. I got it all in
Put a
control.
little bit of Schneider
Schneider
razzle
magic.
dazzle
That's
on
pretty
it.
cool though that y'all got congrats from the UK.
Well, that happens.
I thought
it
that
is.
maybe that was just a made up story that they played you on UK radio.
No, it was a whole ordeal.
Wait,
We
what?
didn't really have anything to do with that either.
We
It was
didn't
just
either.
like, bam,
No,
hey, by the
They-
way.
and we were like, fine, let's do it.
all right. Someone,
That's cool. And then it was like BBC Radio 1 something.
Are you talking about JJTM or Spectacle?
Yeah. No, JJTM.
JJTM. We've only
is
talked about this a whole lot.
affiliated.
We get played in the UK.
Yeah,
I-
like
no,
as
I
a
have
regular
heard you
radio
mention it.
show.
Yeah.
Okay.
someone
Yeah.
that came
Still,
on our show,
like to this day.
someone that
Yeah.
came on
You
our show was the one that did it. We narrowed it down to some dude that came on our show.
You
It was-
heard the
right?
email?
Yeah.
Well, I assumed he was talking about just catching it on Apple Podcast or something.
Mm-mm.
No, we are played on one of
The
the
radio.
BBC things.
That's so cool.
BBC Radio,
Let's see here.
and that's whoa.
Oh,
Hey,
it's hard to get used to.
yep,
BBC.
Got to ease that in there. You can't just pop it in.
right.
I don't know what's going on, man. I can't. All of a sudden, nothing will.
You gonna try to go
Aw.
analog? Just play it off the PC into a mic.
Yeah.
You could always
I
put-
recommend it.
Or you could always put it in post.
But everybody just laughed and laughed and laughed because the
That was
comedian
a
made a
good
great
call.
joke.
That was so
All right.
Okay, so
But
you're
did
just
you
gonna
make
play
enough
it?
laughs a minute?
Let me see here.
Oh,
guess not.
Are we gonna go forward with this hyenas?
Falco, man, they're dicks, man. They're a bunch of
But it's a-
fucking children and a bunch of cowards and children, man.
I don't know what that is, but I love
right.
it.
That was
Okay.
it. All right.
Was that Evanescence?
No, this is the way. Yeah, that was Evanescence. We're gonna trigger Matt here.
Fucking
Wake
Paramore.
me up.
That was so
Fucking
awesome.
Veruca Salt.
That was the best. I was so he's like, wait a second.
We told.
All right, we're
Oh,
going.
hey, look, he's
we're
gonna
going
play
analog
I
here.
had the wrong
Analog.
band there, man.
it. Okay.
We'll get Joe Tacky in here next time.
Better watch it, man.
I don't know. I just heard audio, and this voicemail will not play.
Damn. This is some
Play the
witchcraft
ne-
shit.
Just play the next one.
Susie, did you burn sage today?
There it is. I was hoping for this.
All right.
I was so
hold on.
hoping for
You
this.
can't. You still can't hear it though.
Gotta
I
put
can hear it
right
just
up to
fine.
the
I couldn't.
I
tiny
heard a
little mic,
hey.
tiny little
Happy
laptop
birthday.
speaker.
The
Mr.
laptop
President.
speaker is up.
Is that a Marilyn Manson thing?
Yeah.
Marilyn Monroe.
So
Holy
you know
shit.
who that is doing a Marilyn Monroe happy
I
birthday.
know, and I need to hear it good.
Is that Katie?
so I can get a little
No.
rise?
Oh.
Ivy?
I asked
Ivy.
her if she'd send titty pics, and she said no.
Whoa.
No!
Gross.
That's what
I
it
thought you said
sounded
two.
like.
That
That's
was
what
the
it sounded
thing.
like.
I meant Becky. Becky. I asked Becky. I asked Becky
Okay,
if
okay.
Becky would send titty pics. Sorry. And it was a joke. I didn't even
Good
ask
God.
Becky. It was a
Hey,
joke about
honey,
asking Becky.
I'm your mom. You have to say yes. Will
So you
please
really
say-
didn't ask her, but you just said you did.
I said, well,
Which
it
one
was a
is it,
whole, It was a whole
Susie?
joke that just went really bad.
There you
There
go.
it goes.
Oh.
Happy
birthday, Matt and Dustin. Happy birthday to you.
That was pretty good. I like it.
Good job, Becky.
Is there anything else said? Wait.
That's it.
No, there's more
What's up,
here.
bro?
Oh, there it is.
It's Becky.
Fuck it. This is pissing me off.
Sorry, man. Can't hear it. Me too.
Oh.
We'll
I'm
just
pulling
do.
both those yahoos off, and now we're getting it. Ready?
To you.
Son
Or
of
not.
a
Son of a
bitch.
bitch.
It's okay. We'll get
No,
through
I'm
this.
fucking pissed off now.
What's up, bros?
But now you know what the
It's
issue is.
Becky
There we go.
from the Med Files, formerly known as the Med Files, currently known as the No Files.
Yeah, where's
Anyway,
y'all show at?
Congratulations on 10 years. That's fucking crazy balls.
That
And
means we've known
awesome.
them for like 9 years.
And thank you for 10 years of laughs. I hope you guys are having a riot. And, I'm in the bathroom on the toilet at work, and I thought, oh shit, that's right.
So
I'm
hot.
supposed to
Why do
call
I have
the
an
boys.
erection?
And just wanted to let
Oh,
you guys
shit's
know that
all right.
sitting on the toilet makes me think of you. And I love you. And tits. Bye.
See?
Kiss, hug, hug.
Tits.
Nice.
Nice.
Damn it.
Awesome. Thank you,
My joke went
Becky.
horrible,
Thank
but
you,
love
thank
you,
you, thank
Becky.
you. That was awesome. I'm glad you
I still owe
you
her
think
a
about
case of
us.
beer.
You are like a fridge of beer. I think you owe the Petersons a fridge of beer.
Yeah, we'll have to get out there because we got we might do NAM this
January.
year, so yeah, we might get
NAMM.
back out there, get to pay back
Yeah, we'll see about that.
if California still exists. Then
Yeah, if it hasn't been wiped off,
I
turned
think
to
I'm.
glass.
I think I'm gonna try to go in November.
that's cool. I'll go November too.
You'll go in November.
Mhm.
Cool. Okay.
All
I
right.
love going to
Who's
California.
next?
I
I
love
don't know.
bitching about California, but I love going to California.
Okay, I want to hear.
Beautiful.
I love it.
Oh, JJTM girl, shoot, you know I didn't forget our 10-year anniversary, baby. All those years in my ear hole. Girl, you know I've been really trying.
Is he
I've
taking
been
a shit
trying,
too?
baby.
Probably.
Trying to hold back this feeling for so long. Girl. And if you like the way I feel like you feel, baby, then come on.
Love that he's cracking
Oh.
himself up.
Yeah, let's get it on, girl. Baby, let's get it on. Let's love, baby. Let's get it on, sugar. Wait, that's a comma. Let's get it on, sugar. Anyways, baby, you know what I'm saying.
Read
Thank
it
you
off.
for 10 years.
It's beautiful.
Let's get back in my ear holes.
Oh.
They're the greatest ever.
Mm.
Oh.
What was
I
that?
love both of them.
Yeah.
Who was that?
That was Becky's.
We can't say it.
That was Mr. Dugan.
Yeah. Thank you guys. Oh, I gotta turn this.
We can say his name now?
No. I
Thank
said
you
Mr.
guys.
Dugan.
It's awesome.
Oh, yeah, we can say that.
Yeah, number 2.
Number 2?
Human.
I really wish y'all would do y'all show again because we were just talking the other day about doing Between Two Holes.
Yeah, we were talking about Between Two Holes, and we need to bring it back. So
Yeah.
you all need to get back
We
on
may
your
just-
show so that we can do our show.
Or we'll just gank it.
You could shorten
Everybody
that
gank
name
stuff
up.
from us.
Between Two Holes.
I'm Becky's vagina.
I'm Becky's asshole.
Wait, and
The
we
show
have
is
a
great.
conversation
Yeah.
I
between
don't
the
know
two
if my
holes.
mom would like to listen to that one.
Nothing's going on. It's a great show.
It's a good one.
You need to start Between
Mom, you
Two
gotta
Holes, the
start this.
podcast. I really, it's just a
It's a
long
great
running
show.
podcast. Everybody's like, who's this Becky they're talking about? Why are they pretending to be their holes?
Sweet little Becky's holes. We
All
love
right.
them.
Yeah, we need to do Between Two Holes. All right, here's the next one.
Okay.
This one's an 817 number.
Ooh.
Hey guys, this is your good friend RoboTuner Matt Thomas for
he's not
an
in the room.
insignificant voicemail for your. It's been so long since I said I can't fucking remember your interest, disgust, or all the above. Take your pick. Hell, said that shit for years. You think I'd remember that? Anyway, just wanted to say happy 10 years of the JJTM and providing countless hours of entertainment.
Like
and I'm
4.
glad that I am one of the few that has not only listened to and or been part of every show thus far.
Nice.
So I know you guys have a crowded
Yeah.
house, so I have opted to stay home. So
No, you haven't. You
once
lied.
again, happy 10 years. Here's to another 10 more. Oh, and by the way, you're welcome for being the reason by proxy that you two fuckers even know each other. Later.
No.
Actually, Google translated that is, you're welcome for being the reason by proxy that you two fucked each other.
You lost your hair again.
Why do you think
Your
that
mic is
you,
dead,
you,
buddy.
you
Your
didn't
mic
introduce
is
Dustin
dead.
and I?
Well, he can't even talk to you right now.
Thomas.
His mic's dead.
Yeah, the
Oh,
mic's
my
dead.
bad.
Let me
You can
finish
share your
these
mic.
voicemails, then you can get it. All right,
Oh
here's the
no!
other one.
How convenient.
All right, here's the next one. Creepy.
The podcast.
What is happening? No, listen. Like, I think someone butt dialed us.
Maybe we're just not there yet or whatever. We don't have a rabbit hat or rabbit gun thing. I don't know, you know, because I'm saying
It's you, dude.
Sounds like you.
Maybe we're just not there yet or whatever. They haven't got her, son. I don't know. You know, because I'm saying.
Is that a siren?
Jeff, that's you, dude.
You butt dialed us. I got all excited.
Man, we thought we got an extra voicemail.
Jeff, you tease.
Fuck.
Jeff looks at his phone to see. That was totally your voice.
If it's not you, it sounded just like you.
And I'll show you. See favorites, JJTM.
We believe you.
So it'd be on recent. Say JJTM in there.
I am back.
Well, hold on. Let's
It's-
double check because it tells
You know
me
you
what
can
number it
delete
dialed
those.
from.
Well, don't say it.
What's area?
682
Uh-oh.
And then what's the last four?
0272.
That's my number.
Ah, it is you. It is you.
But it doesn't show out call on there.
That's so wild.
Wow, that is
Maybe you
wild.
just hang up.
He also knows my phone number.
Oh, yeah.
No. I don't know phone
When did I
number.
call it?
Hold on. Let me
It had
pull
to
it
be like
I just closed it. Let me pull it up again. It says you called us at 7:01.
today.
Or wait. You maybe not just there. 9:12 a.m. on Sunday.
What Sunday?
Yeah,
Sunday.
Keep going.
9:12 a.m. on Sunday.
That's cool.
That's funny. Well, thank you everyone for the voicemails so far.
Well,
we want
I
to do a
didn't
full
mean it, but
month
take it
so
back.
people can keep calling and
Do it up.
keep sending emails, especially you Brits. That's cool hearing from them, and by proxy if the Irish get it. Let's hear some from Northern Ireland.
If you're not from Texas,
from
you need
Wales.
to be calling in the show. Tell us how you heard about it.
Yeah, definitely tell us how you got a hold of it and how you heard about it.
Oh, he found it.
He found it. He called us. I'm glad I wasn't.
That was your voice.
I'm
for
glad
sure.
100%. Yeah.
I'm glad we didn't overhear
Sex.
some love making.
It says 9:12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We know your
Mystery
voice because it
song.
plays every week now on the Jerry Jonestown Massacre.
Yes.
Used to very
She got
quietly.
summoned for dinner.
Oh,
Aw, sweet.
So yeah, we're gonna do a full month of JJTM Palooza.
I was really racking my brain to try to remember the first time that Jeff had us call into the show to say that you guys sucked and that he ruled. And I was going to recreate that voicemail, but I
don't even remember that.
You got time. You got a whole month.
You know what? We keep all our voicemails, so we
Yeah.
can probably go back.
you don't remember? And then, like, Stubbs was all, oh my gosh, she sounds so cute. Why is she so mean?
What year do you think that was? Because I'm going back. When did we fire this up?
It was probably
10 years ago?
No. It was probably 2000. What year is it? 23. So it was probably 2016, 2017.
Let's see, 2015.
Maybe 2015. Could have been.
After stabbing.
We got Larry called in.
You had Susie.
Here's
and-
RoboTuner's first one was July 9th of 2015.
Oh, fuck you.
You sent it to us
Was it vile?
me, Zach, and Joe.
Was it
Uh-huh.
vile language? Was Thomas's a lot
Yeah.
of pissed off at us?
My phone number, the last 4 digits are 4518.
My podcast turns 22 as part 2 of my audio PlayStations featuring Doesn't and also featuring Zach and Rebecca from My Happy Edibles about the ship.
My Happy.
So there you go to the plate or not. Talk to you later. Presents. That's the way Google translated your first call, Thomas.
How funny.
Presents.
Yeah, human.
Instead of red pants.
That's supposed to be red pants.
Oh, red pants.
Yeah,
Presents.
your catchphrase.
Presents.
Gotcha.
I'm trying to find
Red pants.
what your first one would have been.
Me?
Where y'all called and ripped us apart.
Yeah, we did. It was at the Lord's request.
Way to go, Lord. Way to go.
Praise the Lord.
He sicked you on us?
Yeah, he did. He's like, it would be really funny. Whoa.
What was that?
What was that?
I don't even know.
Was that my phone? No, not me.
No. I think it's someone over here next to me doing weird shit.
Am I in trouble?
Is that the roof? Yeah, I think you have a leak, man. Let's get that looked at.
Possibly.
I've been attacked by a
Anyways.
wasp in here. A wasp leak.
Yeah, wasp. You've had a water bug.
We've had
Which still
torn
cracks
fingers.
up our guy that sprays the house still comes over here, which I've tried to give you. He sprayed your house,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
He's
I
about
love
to come
him.
do mine.
He still laughs at. You need to tell him,
I'm the guy that hates wasp.
I got hit by the water bug in the middle of the show. It jumped on my face
Oh,
or
was it?
whatever. Remember? In that one show?
The-
He's got the clip on his phone.
The
'cause
two
he
most
fucking loves
You
it.
mean a
terrifying
goddamn
things
cockroach?
that have happened to me in this studio was one, the wasp, and then and we used to do shows just with wasps flying around.
Did you get
when we
stung?
first started.
Sex?
Yeah, you still with it?
No, no, it was
White accent, white English
a
accent.
spider crawled out from my ear hole thing.
But when they
We
recorded,
recorded. That wasn't during the show though. That was during when we were
I was with
practicing.
Steve.
Oh
yeah, we
my
were doing
God.
some
recording.
Yeah, we were jamming, and all of a
dang.
sudden I felt something in my ear, and I was like, "What the hell?"
Yeah,
Very,
fuck
very
all
weird.
that.
Dude, that
brown
would-
recluse.
I'd have
Oh,
burned.
man.
It was?
Yeah.
Did it get you?
No,
Cheers.
Was it a brown recluse?
I think
I thought it was just like a regular.
But it was a wolf
I don't
spider.
think so.
Those wolf spiders look mean.
It was too small for a wolf spider. But
Dude,
I
that's
didn't.
terrifying.
Does a wolf
It got
spider-
squished immediately because I was like,
Yeah, no,
"Ah,"
I'm
you know, when
sorry.
you
Oh,
when you
yeah,
panic
yeah,
squish.
yeah.
I panic
yeah.
squished,
Yeah.
And the other day when we were still moving Mandy, I had to go pick up her ladder, and the strangest thing had an albino black widow in it.
Ooh, that's pretty
Isn't that
rad.
crazy?
Did you
Hey.
save it?
No, I panic smushed it because it was on me. It was on my gloves and everything.
But
it was weird. I was like, what the heck?
Was it a left-handed lesbian midget Eskimo albino black widow?
I didn't get a chance to ask her.
The dead milkman. Anybody?
Hey,
Metaphysical graffiti.
hey, your bug guy that's coming out there.
Yeah.
He's so super cool, and he'll talk to you the whole time and do shots of whiskey with you at like 9 in the morning if you want him to.
No, that's not what I need. I don't need that coming to my
I
house.
have so much fun.
When he comes to the house.
Yeah, when he comes to the house, we start drinking.
Yeah, he's a big whiskey connoisseur, and we'll talk to you about.
Y'all
whiskey
shouldn't have
stuff.
told
He's
me
great.
that.
He lives by you too. If you need a bug guy,
He's one of them. Hey, man, you guys like to party? I like to party.
Yeah, he's awesome. He's a badass.
You guys like party? I can party a little bit.
He's a
if
cool,
you like
nice
to.
guy. But when I have him spray the shed out here, and he was just, we were talking about that, and I showed him the clip from the YouTube of us sitting there talking. All of a sudden, you go, "What?"
It's on you.
He
It was the best.
laughed.
Kill
and
it
he's
with
like,
fire.
He's like, send me
Yeah,
that link.
that's
So I sent him the
terrible.
link, and now he's just got it on his phone that he shows off. It's funny.
Do you remember when
Sheridan's
was it
Pest
Pantera
Control.
3? Was it 3 that had the guy come out and doing his electrician or something and
Shocked himself.
Don was messing with them?
No.
That had the top hat on and
That was the telephone man.
oh,
Yeah,
was-
the
I know
oh,
that
dude,
guy.
oh, from AT&T. Yeah.
That's
From
from
AT&T.
Watch It
Or
Go.
Southwest about that time, but yeah.
Was Watch It Go. Wasn't that
Yeah.
3?
Yeah, those three.
Yeah, I know that guy. Also, I forgot that
He was almost on that.
the Fort Worth 4th is tomorrow at Panther Island.
Oh, is Jim doing his thing tomorrow?
Yes.
Oh shit! I thought he was doing that like Sunday.
No,
No,
it's tomorrow.
Also known as
For the
Bankruptcy
Fort Worth
Island.
4th.
Okay. Okay.
So now you're all of a sudden good?
Well, fuck! I thought it was 2 days ago. Yeah.
No. If you read the thing, he says, on 4th of July, I'm going to do this at my house.
All right,
Come
my,
and hang
My
out.
bad, Jim. Let's.
I thought it
let's
was
hang
2
out.
days ago. Man.
So the Fort Worth 4th, the guy that has choreographed and put all the Panther Island show on, the Fort Worth show for years, is a guy I work with. I had no idea.
No
Is he doing
shit.
drones
cool.
too?
Yeah.
He's doing drones too.
Well,
No,
Susie,
drones is just, I
surely
think,
you
Northern
saw in the
Hills.
text message. I was like,
a
I
lot
gotta
of
be at work at 1
places are
a.m.
doing
I
drones.
saw that.
You-
I thought that's what you meant. That you had to be there on the 5th of July.
How many
at
guys
1
are
a.m.?
packing up their family? Fuck, we're getting it. Get in the car.
There's
Listen,
goddamn
this is Chinese drones and stuff. We're not watching fireworks here.
Are
I
they
have to pull
doing
it up.
drones?
A lot of places are because of the wokeism.
Farmers
Drones are cool.
Farmers Branch is doing a non-sensory involved firework display. Or
What
4th
the
of July.
What the fuck
Like
is
a
that?
They
silent
have that
disco.
many people
What,
with epilepsy to
Is
live
it?
there?
Like a silent disco.
Yeah, you, when
I
you
don't
put
know how
your
that works,
Earbuds in, and
But it's for people that are sensitive to sensory.
bunch of people out in the
overload.
field
You
going like
just-
this.
You just don't.
You know how you do
Take
that?
attention
You
to
watch
that.
it on the fucking TV.
Yeah.
And turn it
Yeah,
on
there
mute.
You go.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
TV can infect them there too. For
It's
people that
like
have
it's like
epilepsy.
when they
Turn it down.
banned
Turn the brightness down.
clapping and stuff at sporting events. Yeah, you have to go like this.
Yeah.
Or how about if sensory overload is a problem for you, maybe don't watch a fireworks show.
Yeah.
Why can't they have their own thing?
When I clap, it's fine.
Did you see that?
Did you hear my
I mean,
TV
it's
advice?
Put on a show for those people. Why
Dustin-
can't they put on a show?
Yeah,
for those
Andrew,
people?
why
What's
do you hate
Then you have
Americans?
to cater to
Hey,
every.
did you watch that
understand what's the big deal about all
snippet
this.
that I sent you of the
You can still see
woke
fireworks shows. Something like
conversations, and they
I'm
couldn't get through the
fascinated to
procedural
what
stuff
that
of
would be.
the actual meeting because of all the woke bullshit.
Isn't that the thing from Seattle
I think it was some school out there
where they kept having to be introduced like
It took like
point
3
of
hours.
personal contact or point of
They
personal.
couldn't even get through the procedural stuff of the meeting because of all the wokeism stopping every single thing down.
And it kept like people kept running out of time because they kept
They're
talking about
introducing
their
themselves.
introducing the pronouns.
They talk about like I think I may have saw this clip where they're talking about they're like, "Mate, this is
Well,
agitating my anxiety" or
right.
something like
Yeah,
that.
that's
like,
it. That's it. Yeah.
I
And
can't.
like,
I
I was
can't
like,
be a part
stop
of this
using
anymore.
gender language.
And it
It's
can
just like-
guys, can we the videos are a little sensitive, oversensitive.
A point of personal confluence.
Yeah, and then
What was the
someone
meeting
you
even
did not
about?
use my correct pronoun, and then all of a sudden they started having a conversation, and then
I
it's
thought
like,
it was all
what
a
the hell's
bit.
going on?
Like I thought it was like a Keenan
Yeah,
Peele.
it sounds like an
have to do
Alex
with the
Stein
4th of
bit.
July?
And it was serious?
Oh, just
It
the
doesn't.
how
It's
they
like
were say-
we're on
the,
to wokeism.
Did you watch it?
the-
Like, did Babylon
the,
B get
uh,
into sketch comedy? You
Yeah,
know,
that's
the
what I
drone.
thought. And no, it's
like apparently
real.
a lot of
It
cities are doing
happened.
drone.
that's why these people should be
celebrations rather than
empowered, because then they can
fireworks.
prove that
And so the
government
woke
is
shit
useless.
just
Oh,
rolled right into it.
I wonder is that the Farmers Branch or whatever is they're doing it with drones instead of with fireworks for
No.
people with sensory issues?
We haven't
No,
figured that out.
They're
yet.
not.
Oh,
I think it's
mean,
going to
that
be a
would
bunch
The
of
make
only
sense.
one that is about drones that I saw in the whole lineup was the one tonight here in North Richland Hills, and they were going for a world record. They were shooting up because that company, the big drone company, is here in North Richland Hills, and
the mother drone.
And the drones have
yeah,
fireworks
they do all
on them.
these giant
That'd be
shows. They're the
awesome.
ones that do the show in Dallas and stuff.
That'd be cool.
But they were going for
Why aren't we there right now?
1,000 drones at Birdville Stadium, the old Birdville
Would that be a
Stadium.
record?
Yeah.
Worldwide or?
Yeah,
It was
for a
Guinness,
display, is
Guinness World
1,000 drones.
Record.
Y'all remember the Lady Gaga Super Bowl halftime
Yes.
show?
Lady Gaga.
That's
with
the
the
first.
drones?
That's the first time I saw that level of intricacy with.
You never
those
watched the
drones.
Olympics?
They didn't do that with the drones.
Yeah, they did.
The Olympics, they
that?
did a bunch of badass shit.
They
at the
did some
Olympics
super
that killed
badass shit.
Yeah.
Lady Gaga.
Before Lady Gaga?
Yeah.
Especially
Huh.
Chickadee China. They do a lot.
Chinese chicken.
Their New Year's and stuff. Remember their drone show they had?
I
wanna-
didn't watch China's New Year's show.
I want a little.
Yeah, I missed that
Cool,
one.
man.
I want a little
Yeah,
chick.
I saw
Cool.
that too.
I want a little chicken chick that runs around, little yellow
It was, I'm
chick.
Chickadee China.
that's called China.
Look at that wasp. Just
Yellow.
y'all remember me talking about? Y'all
Oh,
remember me?
Whoa.
Oh my
Yeah, I'm
gosh,
back
you
here.
just
That's a yellow
brought it
jacket.
into
You
Matt.
brought it
yeah,
in.
yeah, you spoke
You
that
brought it
into
brought
the
it in.
universe,
spoke
you
it into-
bastard.
God, you're
Fucking
like
yellow
some
jacket
sort
in
of
here.
Merlin magician.
Fucking
Shut up,
wizard.
You're not being very woke right now, Matt. You probably should
Yeah.
have seen your ass.
Hey,
That's
Matt.
my woke bee.
It's
Matt, why
probably
don't you
coming
throw
after
a
you.
fireball
Oh,
now, you
dude,
fucking wizard?
Its little tail is going wild.
It's
You know
coming
what's
at
funny?
Yellow black attack next
Oh
Friday.
yeah, he's gonna
I'm
fuck
scared.
one of us up.
You know
Who's it
what's
gonna
funny?
be? Who's it
when
gonna be?
when I get worked up about the news stories, Mandy's dog now just comes and sits next to me and is like, "Calm down, Matt.
How
Calm. Get
sweet
your
is
blood
that?
pressure up. Get your blood pressure up."
I cannot
That's
believe
so
that you
good.
conjured a wasp.
You did. You really did.
Yeah, I
You should
conjured.
register that
I
dog
conjure
as your
things like
service
that.
animal.
After the
Dark
show,
magic.
we'll have to see if Checo's running around outside. Y'all can see Checo.
Oh, is that the new one?
Yeah.
The rescue from
Yeah.
Cicada?
Oh, it's Checo, not Chico. Oh, okay.
No, it's Checo.
Well, that was
I said
racist
that last
again,
week. I'm not
once again.
racist like you,
I
Skip.
never
Thomas,
said.
Skip,
Susie's
whoever
like,
it is over there, it's
"Protect the
racist.
pie."
No, you talk to me. Don't talk to him.
Protect the
Okay.
pie.
Who are we talking to?
You're talking to me. I'm the guest.
And you're the racist?
No, I never said I was.
Skip
Which I'm
Redstone.
not.
Skip, let's talk about how racist Skip is.
No.
Skip is extremely racist. The way he talked down to those people in Philadelphia, his fans in Philadelphia.
Okay, what happened in
Skip's so
Philly?
racist, he wasn't even
He
allowed
got
on the
banned
cast of
on
Avenue Q.
YouTube
Got banned
No,
on
that was
YouTube.
that was in New York.
or TikTok. But you were
No,
talking
no,
to people in Philly.
He's on
yeah,
TikTok.
I was.
I've seen his lives on TikTok.
He got.
I just know you
Man,
you
for like
you had a
2 days.
message on Facebook or something, and it was I got something wrong, and you're
Is
like,
that
I don't
freaking you out?
associate with those puppets.
He'll be all right. He doesn't. They don't mess with
No,
us.
that's your right. You don't have to hate us though.
What?
They
I
don't mess
mean,
with us.
are
Do
you
you want my
allergic to
napkin,
him?
Susie,
What's
so
the
you
worst that
can
could
kill
happen?
it?
What's,
No, I don't
She's
want to
gonna
kill it.
kill it.
He'll be all right.
It'll
That's
stay
why I
in
got
there.
here.
no,
if
no,
it
no,
gets
no,
near
no,
me,
no,
I'll
no.
try
Don't
to-
pick a fight with them. They
Don't.
retaliate.
Just
Yeah,
ignore
they
them.
do.
Ignore them, and
They
they
are
know they don't
mean.
feel your energy. You're a big energy person. You're into all this. They won't feel your energy. You'll be cool.
Or
Don't.
use your
They'll leave you
energy to
alone.
kill it.
If you get you
Yeah.
get worked up about them, then they come at you.
I'm telling you, wasps
Real
only
talk.
go after
we get-
anti-woke.
Energy's
If
not
we get
Yeah.
Shauna out here,
You're
it'll
woke,
be
so you're
cool,
good.
right?
He'll come after you.
Yeah. Let's not say we did.
He's yellow and black.
All right.
Andrew, kill it with your
I
little
think it's
tiny
time.
hand.
Is a friend of
Okay.
Jack, right?
We've been here a while.
Red and yellow, kill a fella.
Red and black finna Jack.
So we're
I
about-
don't
we're
give a
about-
shit.
we're
I'm
about
not see any
halfway
of those
through.
snakes. I ain't touching any of them.
You know how lucky we are that bugs like that aren't like 40 pounds like a dog?
Oh no shit.
We
Yeah,
wouldn't
that's
have
what I was
evolved
thinking the
if
other
that was
day. Is like
case.
I think a comedian even
awesome
did a
would that
bit
be?
about that. How if
Life
if-
would be
if
different.
praying mantises were life size,
That would be
just ripping off
badass.
people's
Well,
heads.
Like those
Awesome.
hornets. The hornets,
No, it wouldn't.
like the one in this room, has a stinger that takes up like a third of its body.
Do you remember the good shows from like the 50s and 60s, the good movies where they were giant
Yeah.
ants like eating people and stuff?
Yeah. Damn.
Ants.
Killer
It's
tomatoes.
It's called them with an exclamation point.
The Blob. I would.
Blob,
Yeah.
The
yeah.
blob.
Dude,
yeah.
if a giant praying mantis just came down and started ripping people's heads off,
Man, I'm moving.
especially
Now,
during
here's what
like,
sucks about
moving
those
to
things.
Australia.
We
is
wouldn't have a chance.
A
I can't
presidential
suspend my
inauguration.
disbelief enough to where I'm like, well, if a praying mantis was that size, I think we wouldn't have been able to even evolve.
Probably not.
So humans would not be around to be terrorized by the giant ants or praying.
You don't think we could
mantises.
outsmart a giant praying
We
mantis?
wouldn't be around because that would need such a. It's like dinosaurs couldn't
technology
exist
wouldn't
today
have-
because there is the air. The composition of the air is much different than it was when they were alive. So they couldn't
All right.
even breathe.
It's January of 2025, and the presidential inauguration is going on at the White House.
And we're all in body armor.
Or I mean, in the lawn,
Trump Part 2
on the
'Cause of
mall,
the
and
No
everything.
way.
In front of, and all of a sudden, we're just sitting there watching on TV and being like, okay,
This
whatever.
is my
who's
pet
getting
mantis.
in a fucking
It's the beautiful,
the
most
earth
beautiful
starts
mantis in the
shaking.
world.
Earth starts shaking. It's going nuts, and then a dune sandworm comes up and just eats everyone.
And Obama's riding on it. Whoa, yeah!
No, it'd definitely be Hillary.
I'd be in,
It
right?
would be Hillary.
Like, I mean, that's the greatest thing that's ever happened in my life.
Okay,
It's
yeah,
very
yeah, yeah.
Dragon Queenish.
Yeah.
Can we talk about Dune Part 2? Those trailers.
That trailer's
Oh.
fucking dope.
It looks
I
good.
got
It
tight
looks
in my
good.
pants watching that one.
Oh,
That was
before we
looks
go,
good.
awesome.
start Bear immediately.
Oh, finished.
We're about
Thanks.
halfway through.
What'd you think? The second season's
Oh.
way better than the first. Was awesome.
What are y'all
But
talking
the
about?
second
We
season's
just watched
amazing.
the
Smoking
Christmas
Bear.
episode.
The Christmas episode's out of control.
What the fuck are you talking
That
My
about?
girlfriend
is
was
out
like,
of
"This should
control.
come
That
with
made me-
I had to put it down.
anti-anxiety meds."
I had to put it
Bam.
down because I was about to
But
take anti.
I never had that
to take
kind
an
of family,
anti-anxiety.
and all I did was watch.
It
I'm
reminded
just
me
like,
of my
wow,
family
this must
so
be very
much.
frustrating for them.
What
This
the
is
fuck?
Like
are you
my
talking
grandma
The
used to
Bear.
have a
the show,
Bear.
The Bear,
On
about the
FX.
restaurant.
And
Hey,
Hulu.
you know the meltdown
Hulu, too.
what's her face has? Halloween lady. Yeah,
Yeah.
the meltdown she has.
You
I
mean
mean,
the
every how
hermaphrodite?
they all knew it was going to happen.
Whoa.
That
She
was
was born
my
with both parts.
my dad's side. Every Christmas,
Oh.
I had that. I had that
See, I
waiting to
did.
happen.
My
Except she didn't drive her.
I didn't understand what's going on because I've always had good family Christmases.
yeah,
that
same. It
was-
was always
Really?
Yeah,
Not me.
What?
they were
that
neutral
didn't
to
have
good
meltdowns like that.
every year. Yeah,
That's not
because
fair.
and
I was
that's
like,
why.
oh,
I know.
this
Dustin,
is what
that why
poor
you can
America
watch
You
looks
also
that?
had encyclopedias.
You can watch that and be like, I guess that's frustrating for them because you never lived
Yeah.
that.
No,
There's
but
some
it
people
gave
who
me-
are just
I had
like,
to turn
I
it
can't
off.
watch that.
I was
Yeah, I had to
watching
turn it off.
I
Because
had
that
to turn
it
it
was
down.
too real.
I had
for
to turn it
you.
off, but well, I was
Um,
okay. So I got some new edibles that are off the chart potent, and
will take
so
one right now.
I didn't bring
100
any.
milligrams.
100
of gummy.
milligrams per per.
Is that
So-
even okay?
It came from Oklahoma, so I'm
Holy
assuming.
That,
it was-
oh, I thought you got it
shit.
here. Holy crap!
No, I did. I got it from my neighbor, but
100
it was
milligrams.
it was he.
What
I
does
looked
that
on the
do to you?
packaging. A lot of like.
Does it just put you to bed?
I
Seems
feel like
that would just put you down.
I feel like I've gotten stoned to the point where I've stoned myself into autism.
Yeah, no,
If
that
that makes
sounds right.
sense.
100 milligrams is a lot.
That's why you're difficult.
Like
to
mental
talk to.
illness,
yeah, yeah,
a mental condition. That's what I feel like I've
That
done.
actually explains a lot, man.
So anyway, yeah, that episode I had to turn down.
It was
and then
intense.
I was watching the finale and got chewed out.
Why?
And that's a whole nother story.
Oh yeah,
off
got
air,
that.
but yeah, it was
Who chewed you?
just because of I don't know. Anyway,
That's another show.
but this season the music cues are perfect. Everything they used was perfect. They dug the 9 Inch Nails stuff they used was deep.
Really?
Yeah,
deep,
yeah, yeah.
Deep,
I
hard
had to
to
go
find
back
Has
and
it-
stuff.
listen to Refuse
Have you-
because of that.
All
Is
the time.
anyone watching it? That's
not yet.
needs to. Okay, this isn't gonna spoil it, but question: what the fuck did the guy that got hit by a car or something have to do with anything?
I have no idea.
Like they just kind of threw that in there, like
Yeah.
kind of
Way
like
to
the
ruin it for me.
kind of like the
But it has
explosion.
nothing to do with anything.
It's kind of like the explosion, the airliner that explodes over Mr. White's house. It's like that. It's like
Oh,
it has
yeah.
nothing to do with anything.
That was weird, and I never understood that. That lasted the whole season. One
Yeah.
season of Breaking Bad,
Yeah,
and I have
just a
no
random-
idea why.
And how come it wasn't more of a big deal? Like I'd be talking about that everywhere I went. If a plane,
pieces,
like,
of
pieces
the
a
plane
fell
landed
into
in my pool?
Yeah,
There's luggage in my goddamn
like,
pool,
you're not
man.
gonna, man.
It's still there.
At
Come,
the dentist,
come look at it.
at the dentist, I'd be like, oh, you're not gonna believe this shit.
Well, no, it came up. It came up in the show. Like they were talking about it, little pieces here and there. It was like an Easter
Heyo.
egg thing.
Well, isn't that how they?
No, they didn't.
Yeah,
never
they,
came
yeah,
up.
Yeah, it did a few times.
Y'all go back and watch the show and come back and report.
I don't remember it.
It was
Anyway.
it was subtle, and it was later in the season. But yeah,
Well, they do that in the Bear this season.
Yes,
It's just
watch
out of
the
nowhere,
Bear.
you're like,
The
what
Bear's
the fuck's this got
great.
to do with anything?
Didn't you watch the first season, Susie?
I sure did.
And
I loved it.
yeah,
I
It's
will watch the second
freaking-
season.
that's one of the best things I've seen on TV besides
Ted Lasso.
Breaking Bad. Ted
Yeah,
Lasso's pretty
that-
damn good.
that
But
anxiety-
Ted Lasso's a different thing. This is
The way they build anxiety
Lasso's
on the
relaxing and
bear,
fun.
it's like
It is.
they purposely do that. Like they know that half the people that are watching it are medicated
well, like
and need antipsychotics probably.
you and Jeremy were going off on our text thread about it, and I had never seen it, but I had seen like a whole bunch of people talk about, oh man, this is the service industry.
It was one of
and,
those
oh my God, this
shows
blah, blah,
that
blah.
just
And how y'all were talking
people
about
talk about.
PTSD about hearing
Oh,
certain
yeah.
sounds on the show
Yes,
and
chef.
the firing up of the grills and the yes chef and all
Yeah.
that stuff. And I was like, I've never worked in that industry. I have no idea what anything's about.
You've
So I
never
just kind of
worked in a
walked
kitchen?
Fuck
Ever?
no.
He's too above that.
Dustin likes money. He
Yeah.
found a good, sustainable, profitable
So,
job.
Yeah.
I thought we were all
He
16.
That's what's
stayed
funny
with it.
about the bear
When
is
everybody
how
worked in a
hard
kitchen,
it is to run
I
restaurants.
was working at Best Buy
Oh,
dealing with
you
customers.
fancy
you know,
bitch.
Yeah, so
I thought we all were 16
Dealing with
busting
lonely women.
tables.
no.
Lonely.
Nope.
Susie,
Housewives.
Guess,
what-
guess what my job was when I was 16?
A
Just
whore.
guess.
I'm a Zeus.
A what?
Hold on. I think
IHOP.
I heard you said it.
Waffle
Denny's.
House. Oh, flowers.
Denny's.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I sold flowers at farmers markets.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
That's
Yeah.
totally
Yeah.
a Susie thing.
Yeah.
Dustin, what was
But
your
even-
first
Harry
job?
Kushner.
Oh, that's
even-
right. And
Wow.
if you in California,
Yes, yeah.
that
yeah.
oh, that's
Fruit,
My
Flower
very
child.
first job.
fruit and flowers.
So you're
Six
a real
Flags.
deal flower
Your
child.
first job was Six
Flower
Flags?
power.
I was 16 years old in charge
Oh,
of
yeah.
massive rides at Six Flags that put people's lives in danger, and I didn't give a fuck about it. I just wanted free tickets to get in there.
Yeah.
He just wanted to fly an airplane off
Yeah,
of the tower.
and then like I kept hearing all these people that had worked there for several seasons talk about after hours party. If you work the evening shifts, you get to go to these after hours parties and everything. And finally, I got to go to one that after hours, once everything shuts down, they close all the
Yeah.
rides and they kept a little area over,
You
like
smoked a
on Fridays.
cigarette.
No, it was fucking orgy time.
Really?
Oh
They
my
had
god,
sex
it was
there?
fucking crazy.
It's like a
I
Are you
walked
serious?
into
Hollywood used
like
to be.
Caligula.
Which one?
Yeah.
Awkward.
No, I was gonna say
Over by
Really?
the people were going to town.
Was
it
it
was
the,
over by the
uh,
log rides. So if
So
people
what
were
did you
just
do?
disappearing in the
Renaissance fairs
Just
supposedly turn
going,
into orgies.
Yeah, that
back, what do I
Awkward was
stick
one of
money
them.
in?
It's
Are you
defunct.
serious?
Which one?
Yeah,
Like,
it
this
got-
is not
it-
a bit?
No, this is
Mm.
not a bit because it's for all young kids. It's all
Yeah, everybody's
high
horned
school
up.
Horny
and-
teenagers,
and
yeah.
college kids. That if you go out there and you look around at who's taking care of these rides and whose hands your lives are in while you go ride a roller coaster,
you would never go back.
these guys have no fucking clue what
Wow.
life is.
They're
Never
just
thought
pushing the
about it until
button.
now.
And
Now
then
I'm
the-
never gonna.
And then the supervisors there were like 25, 26 that are supposed to be walking around and taking care of all these rides. The mechanics there in their like mid-20s. They don't know what the fuck they're
We
doing
don't
on
need
a
to have
roller
this
coaster.
conversation.
Oh, wow.
This is like the other day.
Yeah,
this reminds me of
Six
the
Flags
other day.
is like if you break
Michaela?
it down by who's doing shit, it's scary as fuck.
Yeah. Well, the other day, it's funny. This reminds me of this. Michaela the other day was
Adds
sitting
to the
there. She was
thrill.
laying down on a cot because we were moving stuff in and out of her room, and she's trying to go to sleep. And all of a sudden, she's like, "Dad, I don't want to be under the ceiling fan." I was like, "Why?" She's like, "Because what if it falls?" And I was like,
She's got a goddamn good point.
You just tell her it's just gonna fall and not
"Now,
hurt
anytime,
you.
now,
Yeah.
anytime I see a ceiling fan, I'm not sleeping under that."
Well, how many times? That's when you see like, shut the fuck. How many times you walk somewhere?
don't
there's
tell
a
my daughter
ceiling
to
fan
shut
on
the
the
fuck
ground?
Never.
Yeah.
Are you sure
Well,
about that?
come on. You've never had that. I've thought about that.
So Michaela and the new
I
dog.
think
Especially
about
the
it and then I get
wobbly
over
ones.
it because I think of the logic.
I just like
Everybody
Brian's
can be as
parenting
mature as
advice.
you.
You tell her, "Shut the fuck up."
Michaela and Checo
How many
have something
floors
in
have you
common. then.
followed
They
through?
both hate
None.
ceiling
Shut up.
fans.
Yeah.
Because Checo will walk in the room and go,
Well, I didn't used to hate them until she told me that. Now I'm
they're
like,
just gonna
spot
fall.
on.
It's not like it's gonna cut your leg off.
Stop
pretty sure-
listening to children.
Pretty sure the wires will hold it up. Maybe.
I mean, if an 8
She
pound,
should be way more afraid to be
No.
in a car.
They all have the safety hook thing.
do
Yeah.
they?
They all have the
No,
safety
they're
hook.
supposed
Did
to.
you install it yourself?
They're
No,
supposed to.
it's built onto the body.
How
That's
do
why
you
it
know?
still
Grandma's
hasn't fallen
house.
on the
They're
floor.
supposed to.
Becca, mine are from the 70s and they have them.
You know what?
From the old ones.
25-year-old engineer from Six Flags put that ceiling fan in.
Probably.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Fucking-
It's
The
tough.
only-
As long as it's on and going,
Whoa.
Yeah.
even if it falls, it's gonna still push itself back up to the
So it'll
Right,
fly.
yeah,
it'll
it's
be
a
like
fan.
a flying, like
It's
a
a
flying
fan.
saucer or
It's like a
something.
helicopter. It'll
Yeah.
just keep going up.
Everybody that worked at Six Flags only cared about one thing. That's getting laid. They didn't care about money because you didn't get paid shit there. And that's the other thing. These guys have your lives in their hands, but they don't get paid anything.
Yeah.
So they don't give a shit. Half the time, they're either me. I was only worried about what I was going to eat for lunch at the little employee cafeteria they have in
Uh-huh.
there. And
I bet that was good.
Who was gonna get laid? Who was
Did
gonna
they
hook
have
up
funnel
with get
cakes?
laid?
Hey, I actually had a
Funnel cakes
listener
good, yeah.
text me just now.
Nice.
and
Dickies has
she worked
funnel
at Six Flags, and she's
And?
collaborating your story. She said,
Boom.
"Can confirm Six Flags
It was a
would
sex
find
dungeon.
used condoms all over in the back areas when I worked there. So like just the areas where the workers were, not like
But
not
see,
the guests.
if you're a brand new person, you were always assigned morning shifts.
Oh.
And
You're
the
not
evening
invited
shifts
to
were
the
the
orgy.
party shifts. Well, I was
That's
like,
only
fine.
cool people get. To
I'll work in the morning because I can have my evenings go run around with my friends and do whatever. I can get work done and then go party and play. But then I started working evening shifts and seeing what was going on. I was like, oh shit!
At least we know
this
they
is
were
fun
using
time.
protection.
I mean, come on.
I mean, most guys.
There was
first,
probably a lot of broke man spit on the hand.
Yeah.
Let's go.
and most
You
guys.
can't
in
raw dog
DFW
that Six Flags pussy.
No, I know there were people that wanted to do it like on the mine train and shit while the train was riding.
Oh come on!
Oh no! I was immediately when you talked about this, I was
I'd be
like, I
down
wonder
with
who
that.
got head on a ride.
Tell me you want to get
Back then.
decapitated without telling me you want to get decapitated.
Back then, I would have done that. Yeah. I mean, the is it the Spelunker's cave or whatever?
Oh,
Everybody
that
got
was-
everybody got their fingers, pruned in that thing.
because of
Everybody did.
well, that's hanging your hand out of the log as you're riding around in the
right?
water.
Yeah,
right?
we're
You're
talking
stuck
log water here. Yeah.
Log water.
Should rename it the Spunker.
Remember how putrid that thing smelled, but you still had to ride it? Why? Because I might get to touch it.
Yosemite Sam was the best ride in the park, and it's fucking gone. So you can suck my ass.
It's 'cause it's
Six
not woke.
Flags. Oh, that's what it was too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they took him out because
God
he
damn
was
it.
He's a
racist.
white guy.
It's the best fucking ride in the park, man.
I think it's just because he's a white
There was
guy.
never a line. It was nice and cool. It was a water ride. You didn't get wet.
Now at Best Buy,
And you heard a good story as you,
You
went
could
through
hear a
it.
good story.
then I went to Best Buy and it was all
Spritzed on by a
older
cannon.
kids, college kids and stuff that worked there,
Yep.
and some in their 20s that were just like dead end job and it just didn't care,
Yeah.
burnouts or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
But
I'd
then
work
everybody
there.
was trying to have sex in the warehouse. You'd go hide up a bunch of boxes and stuff, and I got a few people banging in there.
I think everybody has a lot of sex at their place of work. Like
Yes,
everybody goes on
absolutely.
nooners.
Yeah,
You got to
I think
voy.
you gotta voy.
You
You
gotta,
gotta
you
learn
gotta
to
let
voy.
people voy.
but what about like the walk-in?
Yeah,
Yeah, walk-ins.
yeah.
were
Walk-in
big.
was a place where you could get a quickie.
That's you did all
Yeah.
the stuff.
Now,
You smoked
re-
your pot. You do your
Restaurants,
fucking.
you just
right
went
there in
to
the
fucking
walk-in.
right there. in the
Restaurants,
walk-in
you
there.
went to the bartender's apartment.
Don't
and
talk
then
to him
that's where
about
the shit went
restaurants. He
down.
doesn't know.
There were times I'd be sitting there having a drink at Sparks at the bar and see someone's ass just going back and forth back in the back of the walk-in that you could see straight through. You'd be like, oh, they're back there banging.
That and church vans. Church vans, a lot of bad shit happens in.
Okay.
Well, that's because of
What?
priests.
No, not
You
necessarily.
got to go overseas.
I've got some memories of that.
No,
yeah.
no, yeah.
Church
man,
camp
there was all
vans.
church camp vans, man. It
Mhm.
was on.
100%.
Very lot of predatorial action.
You got to keep them separated.
What about at the YMCA?
Oh, what? That's a given. That's
that was always a
forced.
big
That's
thing.
forced
Fun to
entry,
stay
though.
at the YMCA.
That's forced entry in the shower.
Shit.
Anyway,
I'd like
Dad,
to
what are they
separate
doing
myself
today?
from
Come
that
on, son. They're
statement.
just wrestling. They're just wrestling.
That
in
was
there.
Matt. I never said anything about the YMCA. No.
anyway, yeah. I think the last time I caught someone was at the mall.
I like how you're
Oh,
proud of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am proud of it. I walked
Like,
up on
you
the-
kids, stop that fucking.
Wait, were you
No.
working or is this just you
No.
being?
I,
at the
Yeah,
I
mall?
was
he was
working.
working.
We were relaying, overlaying fiber in
Okay,
Northeast
okay.
Mall,
Gotcha.
and I was
This
working.
is like a couple of months ago.
yeah,
Okay.
I'm in a parking garage down there where we have a fiber splice. I have it in the back of my truck, and I go to put it in the truck, and I'm packing things up, and I look over, and these two employees from the mall are up against the wall of their car, have the doors open, just going to town, and they see me, I see them, and I just kind of put my head down real quick and keep going, like I don't want to break up their fun time. But they all panic, and
Yeah.
What's the best public place to do the sex?
Vacant
Here
houses.
in Fort Worth.
And not in a car.
No. Like
Don't-
a public.
Yeah,
place.
vacant
So
vacant
not
house
in
when
the
they're doing an
car.
open
Not
house.
in the car.
Yeah,
no.
okay.
When they're doing
Can't
an
be in a
open
car.
house, do it
In an open.
because
That's
it's fun because you hear people walking around and stuff in the
That's
in the
brilliant.
building and stuff.
That's brilliant.
It's
you're,
always
You're
fun.
definitely going to end
Oh,
up
you're
on a
just
list,
ballsy.
though. I feel like you're going to end up on a list.
What's that?
You're going to end up on a list. Like
I don't-
people are.
any parking lot on Magnolia.
That's
But
it.
that's in a
But that's in
car,
car.
right?
Yeah.
Get away from
No.
that
Saying
car.
not in
Get
the
away from that
car.
car.
Yeah, the car is almost like
So
a
not in the
mobile.
car?
No,
you're
that's
too
a-
surrounded. You're in an enclosure.
That's amateur shit.
Yeah, that's amateur
Where
shit.
can we get some voy going?
in the
what-
back of
what-
a squad
I,
car.
I think in a car is too private.
Okay,
as
so you're
well.
saying the back of a police
Squad
cruiser?
On
car.
top
No,
of
no
there you go.
cars.
on a blanket in the middle of of Friday on the Green.
Oh, dang. That was
Avert
rough.
your eyes, children.
What about at the usual? Don't they have the little booths that are kind of like halfway?
Oh, yeah. What about at the
Oh, yeah.
usual?
Fort
in
Worth
the
Brews
booth?
couldn't
got
do
one of
full
those.
on
You could do the
sex there,
train,
but
the
you
little
could-
mini train out by the zoo.
It's gone. Did they start that
Oh.
back up?
Yeah, they're
Not
supposed to
yet.
pay for it.
Not yet.
It's
A friend of mine who used to work at Tarantula Tiki said there's some people in a booth doing like hand stuff, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
then she got onto them. Then they blamed her for kink shaming them,
Well,
Ah.
but she
Hey.
told them to
Now,
get the
now I'll
fuck
get
out.
on that part of
Chat
work
room.
culture. Like I'd be good with
I
that.
got
Chat room. Where's
what'd you
your
say
favorite
again?
public place to
Kink
bone?
shame.
I got
Kink
kink
shame.
shamed at the chat room.
Well, I thought you were gonna get.
Also-
I
what's
thought
his
you were
name?
calling out the
They
chat.
thought you were going to do something bad.
That's the funny thing
I
about kink
was going to
shaming.
do something
What,
bad.
what if your kink is jacking off on the bar floor? I mean, that people
That,
might
that
call
was
you
the
out
whole
on that.
point.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, I was going to do something bad.
Tell the cops.
Don't you
tell the
you
cops
They
kink
thought you were
shame?
gonna be
shaming
Ronnie
you.
Hart and
Don't
someone
you
in there.
kink shame me?
So they said,
Whoa, you went there.
According to this
It's-
podcast, a really good place is the old South Pancake House.
It really is.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah.
old
What?
South, yeah.
Especially if you
Yeah.
like butt stuff.
Nostalgia, man.
Put some
nostalgia.
syrup on it.
Get you some maple
That was when I
syrup.
first listened to this show. Was I think
Get
that was like
after
the
it.
first. Or
How
second
have they
episode.
escaped the old wokeism?
The Pancake House?
Old South.
Fuck off. What?
What are you talking
Oh,
about?
Old South, so it's like
Okay.
Confederate.
It's
They got
not
back the
Dixie.
blue
It's
shit
just Old
everywhere.
South.
There
South
is there is
direction.
one called Dixie right there by Broncos.
All the
Dixie
Dixie
House.
houses
There's a
closed.
Dixie
House.
house
Did
by
they
my
really?
house.
Was that
Or
a
they
chain?
No,
renamed their name.
The Dixie house by my house is the
Yeah,
same.
the one over there is still
isn't it?
Dixie House.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
Oh,
still
well, they
one.
had a divorce. The
Oh.
people that own the entire
The
chain.
Dixie in the house, so now
Yeah.
it's the Dixie Lodge
So
or the whorehouse.
I do know whatever one like the wife got, she changed all the names. So maybe the husband's side is still the Dixie House or whatever.
One's the Dick, the other's the C.
Well, it's like
House.
Chappelle said, he performed at the Dickey.
That's so funny.
Which
Dicky.
I think that's the
Son of a
new
Dicky.
place.
The
You were
Dickey.
asking of where to do it. They have that new patio that overlooks downtown Fort Worth, and it's got
That thing's pretty.
little areas, little railing you can set your butt and front up on and everything, and that'd be it.
Get butt.
Get fucked. Hey, that's a good place
night.
outside.
Yeah.
I want that on a T-shirt.
Get fucked.
In Fort Worth.
In Fort Worth.
Fucked words.
Fort Worth, Texas, the
I want that Mike
unexpected
Patton
place.
shirt when it
to
says
Get fucked.
$20. I'll like.
I'm not gay, but $20 is $20.
That's a good shirt.
I love that shirt.
That is a pretty good shirt. Well, guys, thank you for coming in tonight.
It was
been
an
fun.
absolute honor, man. Thank you for
having
inviting me.
Yep,
Thank you.
Thanks for
I
having
think
us.
next week is going to be just as chaotic.
What's happening next week?
We're gonna the spectacle is coming in to promote their show. Somehow we figured out how to book those guys finally.
Wow.
So they'll be in, and it'll be chaos because if you listen to the intro of the show, half of the intro is those guys yelling at each other. So that worked out great.
I thought the first time they were here, too.
The very first time is funny.
Do you just you induce that with people?
Well, it was all fake and staged. It was all.
Oh,
Man,
yeah.
I don't know.
But it
That
was
night,
great.
that night we.
No, but Peter and Dave going on each
Oh,
other
yeah.
was pretty funny. So
Oh, that was
yes,
Peter and
thank
Dave?
you. Yeah,
Oh.
And
the one that-
James showed
I'm
up.
gay.
He came in.
it was the whole band. It was before
Oh,
I was
yeah.
in there because Josh was in here and so was Andy.
Yep.
And then they
Sure
came back
enough.
with Mike when Mike joined the band.
I
That was the
love
big announcement.
Mike.
And then they haven't been on since I've been in the band.
Yeah, they have.
Have they?
Mhm.
I know Dave and Peter have.
Oh, maybe not as the band.
I don't think the band
Yeah.
has.
Just they came
They
in.
came on as the Porky
And
Boys.
they have it as the hog
The
pin.
hog tone
The
hogs.
hog pin.
Tone hoggers.
The
Yeah.
hog legs.
So anyway,
They
yeah,
were
it'll be a fun week next week. It'll be
porkers.
crazy.
Yeah.
If you like chaotic, it'll be chaotic. and fun.
It won't make sense to any of y'all.
No, a select few.
Oh.
But yes, thank you to everybody that sent emails,
Meatloaf.
voicemails. We already said that as a
Damn it.
thousand
I didn't
times.
think about it. I didn't hear meatloaf. I'm sorry. I was trying
Uncle
to-
Cracker.
Oh, there's a good one.
there we go.
Good job.
There's a
That's-
good one.
Code
There's
Code
one.
Orange. Did you say
Or-
Code
or
Orange?
Just Cracker.
Yeah.
No,
Code Orange.
Oh,
Yeah.
Code Orange.
Code
Yes.
Orange.
yes.
Yeah.
Ah.
I said orange, Agent Orange.
Agent Orange.
It's a new black.
An orange 9mm.
Circle jerks.
And fuck hyenas.
I
That's
mean,
food?
technically, it's food.
No.
A circle jerk is a
Yeah.
food?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it depends on
Could
you
be.
know.
The end of the game, you got to eat the
No.
toast.
Somebody's in the middle.
Yeah.
Sick.
Someone has to eat the toast.
Who's gonna eat that
right.
biscuit?
Who's gonna eat that biscuit?
Skip Redstone.
You're gonna eat it, Skip.
All right. Well, thank you to everyone that sent emails, voicemails. Send more. It's the month of JJTM.
Less boobs. We don't like those.
Yeah, don't send any boobs at all.
Don't you do it.
No
Don't
nudes.
you
Don't
Nobody
send any
likes
nudes.
boobs.
No tits, all cocks.
We haven't had
What?
any nudes in
Wait,
a while,
what?
but no
No.
nudes, no labia.
Don't you?
Boobs
Wow.
Don't you send
Butts
that
with
labia?
nipples.
You can only send pictures of your vagina if you've had labiaplasty and you send a before and after.
And you
Oh,
listen to that show.
come on. That's
Alright.
not
You have to
fair.
prove that
You have to
listen
prove
the
that you
show.
listen to that
both,
show.
Both episodes. Wasn't it a 2-episoder?
I think it was just a one.
Don't try to.
I like your hat.
All right, we're out of here. Later. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
And Marfa.
Fuck, I gotta piss so goddamn bad. I'm gonna need that tiny hand back.
Sorry, I'm first.
He's got to jack off later with it.
Yeah,
I need
that's
my
what's
tiny
happening.
hand back so I can spank it later. All right, it is stream, guys. Later. Bye. Checo's out there too.